This is maybe the meanest thing I've done, but
this is crazy.
We have it on tape.
You have it?
No, you don't.
Yeah, we have it. We have it.
Look at his face.
We have it.
I am so nervous.
It's so good.
I'm sweating just thinking about this.
Yeah, how did you find
feel.
I've had it.
Oh no!
I can't watch this.
Dude. Yeah.
After this, we'll decide if we're gonna leave it in.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Flagrant. Andrew is not here. He is in Europe right now. I am here with YouTube stars in his stead. One guy you've been seeing for years, another guy who's a brother of mine who's blowing the up so quickly. Guys, give it up for Trevor Wallace and Michael Blaustein.
Yes.
Give it up for him.
Thanks for having me. But I got my ankles out to pay tribute to Schultz out here, so I'll get a busting out.
You
Gotta let everybody know.
Let the calves show.
That's a
We love
thumbnail
you,
right
Schultz.
there.
We miss you. Calves out in your honor.
Dude, you got pretty nice calves. I've never seen them before. I mean, I have seen them, but I never really take a hard gander.
I used to
got good
raise a
calves.
scooter growing up.
They're
right.
not.
You got a lot of bites there. Bed bugs?
Bites? Oh yeah, I was in Petty. Yeah.
So first, I want to make sure we plug Stiff Stocks, the podcast you guys do together. It's very
Stiff
fun.
Stocks.
Huge Patreon. Y'all are killing it. You guys talk to a lot of porn stars.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people are probably wondering why.
Do we do that?
The views.
Yeah. No, they're actually great. I was teasing, but what people do really want to know is, y'all are single.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We fuck.
The porn
Is that
stars?
what you're asking?
I did it last night.
The porn
No,
stars?
not any porn star we ever had on the show.
Yeah, me neither.
Bullshit.
But other
no.
porn
You
stars.
got chemistry with some of them, bruh.
So do he. I will say this: we have had sex with porn stars
Each other, no.
We have independently, but never anyone that's been on the show.
That's cap.
What happens
No.
is...
I don't believe that
That's
shit at
crazy.
all. That's cap.
That's crazy.
So much
No, they
cap.
literally
It's
come on our
fine,
show, they're
it's
like,
cool.
all right,
I know you want them to keep coming on. Fine, that's fine.
I'm a married man, and I would say that instead of no porn star would want to fuck me. But
Right.
if I was
They do,
single
they do.
and they wanted to fuck, I would absolutely
Yeah. So it's like plug talk, but you just lie about the start.
Yeah, it's the opposite.
Yeah.
No.
It's unplugged talk.
Yeah.
thing,
No,
man.
we plug in flights, that's it. Look, here's the thing. They think we do, but a lot of it is like their friends will DM us like, oh, we saw you at so-and-so on. I want to go on. And then it kind of like starts a conversation. And they're like, oh, well, what are you up to? So it's like they're friends of the friends, but never any of the girls that have been on the show. We're getting Farm League.
You have
Sorry.
porn stars.
Yes.
Farm League.
Ask me. Yes, it's good. Fuck.
Crazy good.
Crazy. Mouth
Yeah.
game. Insane. LeBron.
Mouth like the golf ball cleaner.
Dude, she
at the
literally
shit.
takes my seat and goes, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's insane. Dude, I said this on the podcast last time. This porn star I had sex with literally started. The first thing, we kissed for 3 seconds, and then she put her back on the bed and leaned over
Like a rainbow.
like that. We started. He doesn't
Started.
know what's happening right now.
I know, I got it. That's
Okay.
crazy.
Started.
That's crazy.
Where do you go?
That's what I'm saying.
He doesn't.
No, I don't know where. I don't know what's
Yeah,
beyond that,
no,
but I know that.
No, but what I'm saying is like the to start there is
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
How did you end? Just like hugging or something? You got to go backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah. She made me a
You
sign.
got to
Benjamin
nice
Button.
something on that bitch. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, dude. It was it was fun. It was fun. But to answer your question, we've never had sex with anyone that's been on the show.
It's fine. Let him go.
But no, it's
Yeah,
cool
it's
because
fine,
they
it's
want to
fine.
like show you what they do, and they see us as like, let me say, you ever see somebody on stage bombing? You're like, I can't wait to go up there and show this crowd what it is. I think those girls see that as us. They're like, we're bombing in bed. Me, maybe I don't know. He fucks, but like this girl's like, I can't wait to blow this guy's brain.
Yeah,
So she does like half what she does on
Literally.
the screen, and I'm like, ooh, it like loses it.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So this is, it's incredible.
Yeah, it's
you guys
phenomenal.
are never going to get in a relationship again.
No, I'm out. There's no way.
No.
I say shit on this podcast. Like, there's no way. There's no way.
I've seen Blau in a relationship and I've seen Blau single.
Crazy.
Oh, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. 180.
That's crazy.
I wanna
He's
hear
making
that.
vegan cookies with this
Dude,
girl. I was like,
dude,
you were
he is-
fucking in a dump truck a week ago. You're fucking in a dump truck.
So Blau and I, for those of you who don't know, Blau came up at the Village Lantern with us. And I think it's cool because like me, Schultz, you all came up and our crowd work clips are what people notice.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, I had people being like, and I see it on Schultz's thing too, oh, he must plant people in the audience. And it's like, no, you guys don't know. We came up in hell. We just had to get really good at crowd work. That's all we could do. So it's so fucking cool. I love this. But I've known you since like 09 or something.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And I remember a story about Blau, and I was just like, this is the horniest man I've ever met. He met a girl at a show, and then he talked to me the next day on the phone. This is before everybody had iPhones and was texting. And he was like, man, I'm really fucking, my dick hurts. And I was like, what do you mean? He was like,
What day of the week is this?
this was a Friday. This was a
Okay,
Friday. But
acceptable.
we had shows at the Village Lantern every day.
Gotcha.
So he was like, I was like, what happened? He was like, dude, that girl from the show, I fucked her twice last night. And then I fucked her again in the morning, and I had an audition, and I came back and fucked her again, and then I just beat my dick in the shower. And I was
God damn.
I can top that. I
So
can
even
top that
back
for
then,
him.
he was fucking girls
Bro,
at
I
the
can
show.
top that.
Dude, Blau's been fucking like he was famous for as long as
How
I
did
was.
you go to an audition after coming twice? I'd walk in
3
like, I don't
times,
give a
dude.
shit about this role. Fucking give it to the next
Dude,
guy.
it was like a Kraft singles commercial. Who gives a shit? Slit your name, bitch. Shut up and leave.
Can I tell you your Amsterdam story?
Yeah, of course.
So
yeah.
we went out there, we did the red light district, we dabbled, right? He gets
I didn't dabble. All right, I did it. I didn't dabble shit.
The red lights were green that night. It's a go.
You doubled.
No, he gets duped on one. He gets duped, finesse. He comes back to the bar.
trans?
Duped on a hooker or what?
Should we?
It was.
I need a little more context. What was he
He
trying
got that
to do?
pyramid scheme hooks.
you
She
want me-
came in with 200 and was like,
No, go.
she came in and was like, it's $200. And then he goes, okay. And then he goes, all right, what about this? He goes, okay, it's 300. And then another.
Just give me details, dude. Let's not. These
So-
are whores.
You lead it, you lead it.
So I'll do this and
Nice
you and you jump in with the
And this
story.
is a hooker that Trevor's being a hooker, to be clear.
Oh, say again?
This what you're talking about sex workers, right?
Yeah, we went to
Yeah, it's
Amsterdam.
not a
red light.
Qdoba employee.
But you did drugs out there, so I want
He's
to be
still
clear.
trying to figure out, wait, on the bed?
How did the air get to Carter?
It's okay, it's all right. You okay?
No, I just because they did drugs out there too a lot.
Yeah,
and they
yeah,
put
yeah.
that on the pod, so I want to distinguish for
Gotcha,
everybody who
gotcha,
saw
gotcha.
that clip, because sometimes we watch our friends' clips and sometimes we don't.
Okay.
So this is not about you guys buying shrooms and doing them on the pod. This is about sex workers.
This is about sex workers.
Yeah.
So obviously Amsterdam has a red light district. We had to dabble. So we went. I found literally one of the hottest women I've ever seen. Because when I went, I was like, they're gonna be average. They're not.
Hot, yeah, okay.
Dog, tens.
Okay.
Like tens. They look like they're airbrushed, and they're not. They're so fucking unbelievably hot. So I was gonna say found one, whatever. I found one, open up, and I was like, I found one. And I was like, how much? She goes, $100. And I was like, the fuck? I'll give it.
Oh,
yeah.
this you'll spend money on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So I get in there, blah, blah, blah. Swipe my card, and then we get on the bed, and then she puts a condom on, and then puts like a paper towel with a hole in it, a big hole, around my dick.
She took a big panorama.
It was a big one. And then she put it over, right? And then, literally, bro, so I'm sitting on the thing, the most apathetic hand job
doctor
ever,
appointment.
right? So she's leaning forward and just goes like this.
Jellyfish jerk off.
No eye contact, no nothing, right? So I don't know if you guys know this. I can't get hard at all, right? So then she looks at me, she goes, do you want me to give you head? And I was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Then she goes, $100. And I go, I already paid.
It's like Spirit
Yeah, I
Airlines.
see
You
what
know,
you're
we're
saying.
adding on, we're adding
Yeah.
on. You pay for the seat. Now let me beat the meat. $100.
So,
Okay, so $5,000 later.
Yeah.
so we're
got
at,
the
so we're
upside
at
down
200,
bet.
right? And then in my head, I go, I literally thought of you. Hey, yo, dick hard, not hard, actually. I thought of you, and I was like, we're at Amsterdam. Let me experience this. What am I gonna be, a fucking Jew here? Who cares? Swipe it.
He is a
right?
Jew for the record,
I am a Jew,
guys.
Blaustein. Cut. So I,
He got his K card. It's chill.
We in here.
so I'm like, fuck it, let's experience this, right?
Yeah.
And then so whatever, it was a thing, and I still can't get hard, right? And then she's like, do you want to fuck? And then I go, okay.
Cut to the chase, bitch. Like, let's do this. What's the
hold
bottom
on.
line?
Another 200, I think. And then I still can't get hard because she's not doing anything to arouse. There's no connection, obviously. There's no chemistry, obviously, right? She looks hot, but that's it.
What are your goals and aspirations?
Yeah. I mean, literally, let me read your diary, something. So I can't get hard, right? And then she just stands up. She goes, well, I mean, you can't get hard, so
Wow.
it's over, bitch.
She goes,
Bitch.
time's up. She goes, time's up. She goes, you get
Time's
20
up.
minutes in here. She goes, it's 19 minutes. You got 1 minute left. There's nothing we can really do in a minute, right?
Yo, she gave you a 19-minute soft hand job.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing.
That's crazy.
I think
Like some
you're forgetting-
ASMR shit, you know?
Dude, I think you're forgetting intermittently of that 90 minutes, we're doing money
haggling.
transactions and haggling.
Yeah.
So an apathetic hand job and haggling.
She's asking for the CVV, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I'm literally, my dick is inside of me, right? It's the most unattractive like situation I've ever been in. Also, again, I'm stingy, so I'm doing this math in my fucking head. I can't get hard when I'm
Is
doing.
this a tax write-off?
I'm texting my wealth
Company
manager.
card.
Yeah. Anyway, she goes, yeah, I got it. And I go, it hasn't been 19 minutes. She goes, it has. And I go, no, it hasn't. Do you know why? Because I tell time for a living. I tell time for a living.
That's what I said. I was like,
No.
you're delusional.
I like where you're going, but
Because of stand-up, you generally always know about what 20 minutes is, what 45 is, what an hour is. But an insane thing, this girl doesn't speak English. It's like, I tell time.
I can feel time.
I can feel time.
Yeah, why-
16 minutes. How long been doing this?
We have been recording 14:45.
Not bad.
not bad,
That's
yo.
not bad.
That's not bad.
And
That's
you
pretty good.
still
That's
would be
pretty
hard
good.
if we were jerking
Yeah.
off right now.
Not bad.
And the same time I told the story too, I looked at Gabe, who's our producer on Stiff Socks, and I said the time. And it was like 47 minutes. I said 47 minutes. He was like, bro, it was like 46:15 or some shit. So anyways, so I can feel time. Bitch,
Rain
it
Man.
wasn't. I wish it wasn't just that. But it wasn't 19 minutes. It was been 7 or 8 minutes. So I just start fuming. I'm like $500
We all meet
down.
up at the bar together. We got our two producers at the bar waiting because they're loyal men. Pussies are loyal men. Mine was the easiest. $200. Hey, bada bing, bada boop. We're nutting, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm at the bar waiting for him. This guy comes in fuming.
Dog.
Fuming. You know Mike when he's mad.
You know me.
Picture
I
him.
am.
I've never seen him this mad.
Dog.
I've never seen him this mad. He had the spirit.
He gets mad
he
a
was about
lot.
to fly home. He was livid.
I told him, I was like, yo, if there was a ticket presented to me, I would have flown home.
Because the thing
I
Blau
would've
loves more
flown.
than anything is sex, and the thing he hates more than anything is spending money. So he just spent a lot of money, the thing he hates, to not do the thing he loves.
Yeah, and I got bamboozled. The bamboozled thing is the thing that fucking kills me. Hoodwinked by a hoe. Yeah. God damn, I was so mad.
So I
dude.
talk him out of this. I go, we got to get you back out there, man. This can't be your one Amsterdam experience. We leave in like a day.
guy's
Let's get you back
nicest
out
guy in the
there.
world.
You know, because
He's a sweet guy.
it was
Yeah.
so fun. It was great. So I go, we got to get you that too, right? This is where we all come back full circle to what you were talking about. He goes, finds a nice lady. They get an attraction. They're talking, oh, zodiac signs, Capricorn. They hit it off, right?
Yeah.
And they do that. But then he tells me the next morning after he did the fornication, he went home and still beat his meat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to get it out.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. No response on
He's
that?
39.
Yeah,
What's
that's-
crazy?
But beat the meat. But like, think about that. Got blue balled, finally got one off, and then goes back home and he goes, if anybody's fucking jerking me, it's me.
I think that's kind of what it is. Because fucking is fun, but like I know how to pleasure myself the best.
Oh, you got a problem.
Yeah.
He's a sex addict.
But I'm a controlled sex addict. Do you know what I mean? Like
I'm saying, when Blau's in a relationship, he is faithful. He's like working on communication, all the gay things I work on all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blau does that in a
That
relationship, and then when
girlfriend's
he's
vaginas
single,
are destroyed.
yeah, sure.
yeah.
And he
He
probably
put
beats off,
bowling
but
pins
that's-
in there and shit.
But, you know, beating off that's still very faithful when you're in a relationship. That's
Yeah.
what he's doing.
Yeah.
But a fucking switch flips on and off in a single and in a relationship. I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah.
Quick question. With the first chick, is it like when you go to a bar and she's like, you want to keep the tab open? Like, how is she upping up the
Yeah,
transaction? Does she stop jerking your shit
gotta
off
do
and be
There's
like,
an accountant in the
tell-
corner just punching it up over
I'll
there.
tell you what it is. It's the game. I'm pretty sure they all play where it's like once I get a man hard, he will do anything. So once
But you weren't
she's-
even hard.
I wasn't. But like in my,
But dick's out.
You were mentally hard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
so that's what it was. Like she gets you hard, and then she goes, "Oh, do you want this?" And you go, "Yeah."
so when you say yeah, does she take out the machine and be like, all right, Apple Pay it?
Yes.
And then,
Yeah.
Yes.
oh, shit.
Crazy.
So she
And
like literally
a lot of
stops.
cars are like going through and
Yeah.
shit's not working out, you
Yeah.
know?
And also we're
you ever use Apple
that's
Pay?
romantic.
It was crazy.
It's the because to Trev's point, like if you spend $200 at a fucking at a spa in Amsterdam, whatever the fuck, it's going through the credit card machine. The chase is not going to allow you to do another 100 fucking 10 minutes later.
They think it's
so it gets
duplicate.
declined.
They think it's fraud.
So it's fraud. So I'm answering text messages from Chase. Yeah, it's all good. I'm trying to get blown. It's like, dude,
fucking
everything
way.
is the most unhot thing.
He's yelling in the
world.
corner, customer service! Customer service! I'm about to nut!
Yeah, why don't you just go with like a high class, spend a little money, it's done, dude. It's business.
What do you mean?
Like, I'm sure there's high class hookers in Amsterdam. It's like, it's $1,000 for the night, and then you just have fun.
Bro. We didn't know. And I'm telling you, I know what you're picturing. Like,
Can I be honest? I've been to the red light district, and
Okay.
they're fucking skeeved me out, dude.
Yeah, it's not.
It was disgusting.
It's not awesome.
It was a disgusting thing. It's like, and then the guys have the creepiest fucking looks when they're going in. It's just like, oh God, dude, this is all gross.
Dude, the
Do
funniest
it
thing ever is when
fine, but like just pay and have it in a private thing.
when I came out of the second one, I was all nutted. I got nut out, and the woman was nice. And then the moment
Came back in love.
I come out, there was a fucking fan from the podcast be like, Blouse, this the moment.
Oh,
and
bro.
you feel horrible, dude. Like you don't feel great coming out of there. You know what I mean?
Well, there's
And I
no
was like,
leeway. It's straight into the mix. There's just hundreds of people. It's like a parade of horniness, and you're like, is there a back entrance?
and you're like YouTube superstar.
I went in there,
yeah.
hat, hood on. I'm
Yeah, you
looking
got it,
low.
yeah.
I was on my phone, be like, "Where's the taxi? Is this for Lyft?" And then I just sneak on in. You got a phone charger? All right, here's Cash App.
But that was the funny thing is like Amsterdam, we were, he was getting recognized obviously more than me, but like we were all getting recognized. And then we went to Ibiza, whatever the fuck. And we're like, all right, hell yeah, this is like Ho Central.
Yeah.
Zero people.
Didn't give a shit.
Knew who we were. Zero. Like I'm talking about, like they wouldn't even look at us. It was such a fucking disparity between two places. They didn't give a fuck.
It was hilarious.
We got a boat.
Yeah.
He was so nice. He rented the company a boat.
That's great.
No hose.
One guy, the whole time we were there, 3 days, goes, "Yo, YouTube Shorts," and I go, "Oh, fucking end it right now."
Damn, you got a yacht with no hose on it. It's
Dude,
sad.
and here's the funny
Y'all
thing.
with no hose is a crazy expense.
We had a yacht, no hose, and there was a boat. There was this big ass boat. It wasn't even a nice boat. Chock full of hose. The most hose I've ever seen on one fucking boat in my
Per
life.
capita.
Zero wanted to get on a boat. No one wanted to get on a boat.
Oh my God.
Zero.
bro.
They look like the picture of the Giants where they had Timbs and shit like that. Just a bunch of dudes. It's like, yo, we fly on this boat with no hose.
But you know what's funny is we were just finding, we're like, man, that's what we needed. Just a trip for the boys. Nobody is more like reflective on their own life than a guy with no hose. Like, man, what's what we needed? Just the boys out and, you know, we didn't even want
They're
women.
just gonna get in the way. Do what? They're gonna give us head. Who cares? We don't need that. We just need hose. We just need us and cheesecakes.
But yeah, jerked off after red light district. That's crazy.
Jerk off again. Had sex 4 times with a girl within 12 hours or whatever, and then later that night was like, I need a 5th.
But do you think
5 nuts in a calendar day is crazy? Guys, tour dates. I'm gonna be in Atlanta October 27th through 29th. Hurry up and buy your tickets because they're going fast. December 1st and 2nd, I'm gonna be in Portland, begrudgingly, against my will. I hate that city, but I have a feeling they have great comedy fans because you're probably tired of living there with them Antifa idiots. So, tickets available on my website for that. Also, December 8th, New Orleans is one of my favorite cities I've ever been to. I'm excited to go back and perform comedy. And UK, I got to announce these dates because tickets are almost sold out. Glasgow, December 17th. London, December 18th. And Manchester, December 19th. Also, last announcement, I promise, January 18th through 20th, DC Improv. Hurry up and buy your tickets for those shows and more at akaashsingh.com. Now let's get back to the show.
Is your libido still that high?
It's pretty high. It depends on, like, it's very situational. Like, if I'm in a relationship, nah. I mean, do you guys know what I
you're
mean?
too busy
No, we
cooking
don't.
for her.
No, we
You love her.
don't. We have no idea what you mean.
all
We
right,
fucking
man.
all the time. Right, Akaash?
I be harassing the fuck out of her.
Yeah.
I love it, dude. I love it.
Yeah, but you've had
She
sex
gives
with
me
one
1.5
person.
at least.
Huh?
She gives me 1.5 at least.
Yeah.
All right.
You know what I mean?
One and
But
a
it's
half
just
a
like-
week average.
Have you ever seen those sitcoms in, like, the 90s or whatever? when-
Married to Children, where
It's
Al
short-
just never wants to have sex with his wife.
Well, actually, I'm thinking like the inverse. Actually, when the dude's always trying and the woman's like, "Oh, you won't leave me alone," blah blah blah.
yeah.
I think it's
That's
just.
me.
I think it's always so funny. Well, I mean, you're going really against this point of mine, but like, the that's never the like the girl's like, okay, you want it? It's like, dude, it's this. Do you have the same? You have the same pussy, right? That I've been fucking for 3 years. Then I'm good. I'm good. It sounds mean, but like, I'm good. That's why you need the new. That's why I'm a maniac when I'm single, because it's all new.
Hey, future Blau girls. This is what you got to look forward
This is
to.
it.
Yeah, you need that. You're the only person I would suggest a Will Jada situation to.
Yes.
You need a Jada who doesn't really love you,
Yeah.
and is like, oh, do whatever you want to do, and I just want to capitalize and be
Oh,
famous
yeah.
next to you.
That'd be
That's great.
perfect.
That's perfect.
That's exactly what you need.
Speaking of Jada, real quick, I'm gonna pitch my idea and to see what you guys think about this. But I sat next to Jada on the flight here.
This one?
Bad.
This
Yeah,
one?
Yeah.
How many dudes was she with?
we had the individual pods. First class, ho. And
what's up, dude?
yeah, she was the pod next to me. Dude,
Did you say anything?
what am I gonna say? Let me see the pussy.
I mean,
I don't know.
We respect it.
you know, I don't
You could probably.
She's I don't know if you guys ever seen her in person, dude. She's She's so
I've seen it
stunning.
before. She is
Yeah.
stunning.
No, I
she
believe
looks
it.
better in person than
Yes,
she does
I
on
agree.
TV.
You
Yeah.
can tell she's a beautiful woman. You can also tell she's a succubus who probably sucks the soul out of people and to look better. You know what I mean? These are things that you can just tell by looking
That's
and
the head
listening.
Seems like you
need.
like soul suckers,
Yeah,
right?
that's what I'm saying.
I think you need that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna fall apart if it's
didn't even,
anything
like-
like. Well, dude, she took Will Smith. You remember who Will Smith was when we were children?
Yeah.
Like, he was a superhero. Fuck the movies. He was a superhero. And now he's he looks like a homeless person that I wouldn't give $1 to.
Yeah. I mean,
Not because I just don't give money to.
I saw his last post. He's just sitting on a boat, and he looks so sad.
I mean,
He's
of course he does.
Like, what?
His wife
Us in
resents
Amsterdam.
his success.
Just thinking.
That's so. I didn't see the post. What is it?
It's just him.
You know, I needed some guy time. It was good to reflect. Homeless on a boat. That's what you need sometimes.
What do you do if you're Will Smith right now? What is the play? What's the move? You just coast off?
You have to fuck someone very publicly. Like someone bad. Like Margot
T-Swift.
Robbie again. That she's married, so that would be disrespectful. But somebody that level of hot, and then just we're gonna be public this time. I'm not doing this shit no more.
He just needs a banger of a movie. Just like music.
That is true.
Yeah. If he puts out a movie that's a banger, he's back.
I think he needs a fucking dude. I think he just needs to switch it all up. Why not?
I've heard. There's rumors about him in LA.
Yeah, we'll
like
just
that.
come out.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't
I
believe
feel like
that, but-
everybody at that certain level of fame, there's rumors of.
Yeah,
you
Rel
know?
Battle. Shouts to Rel, a friend of ours. He would be like, if you ever hear I'm gay, be happy for me. That means I made it.
That's so
So
funny.
funny.
He was like, that's it. That's the fucking compliment you could, the greatest compliment you could get.
Well, what do we think it is? Do we think it's like just tired of? This sounds so crude, but bear with me. Do we think is because you get it so often you're tired of it, or do you think you have those feelings even when you were a kid? You just can't
We're not you,
act
bro.
on it.
We're not,
No, but
not
you know-
fucking that much, bro.
Oh,
You know what I
the
mean?
theory, yeah.
I'm saying that, like when you get famous, like
Yeah.
you're Will Smith, right?
Yeah, you just get
have-
the theory
Correct.
some people have is you get so much pussy, you're like, well, let me try something different. I can't imagine that. James Hanna, rest in peace, very funny comic. He had a joke that he was like, hey, can somebody just let me know what that number is so I can stop 2 before that? I'm good at certain points.
The odometer?
Yeah.
The
I
hodometer?
think I might be headed there. Here's the thing, man. Because I'm getting.
I see it.
Yeah.
Dude,
Can I tell you, I hate your hair so much. Oh no! This is my first time seeing it in person. This is my first time seeing it in person, and I truly hate it.
Yeah.
like I really hate it.
Okay.
I gotta be honest.
That's a
dude.
new thing with comics, having bad hair now. You got Schultz, you got this guy. Like, it's
that's
like
true.
they're just
That's
battling
true. You're
for
gonna be selling out arenas soon.
Yeah, I feel good. I'm fine with it. Anyway, so I'm a cuck, is what I'm trying to get to.
Why the hair?
I honestly, I wish I had some cool reason, like, oh, I got fingered in Amsterdam and I just changed me or whatever. I don't have a cool story.
You just want to try
I just
something
wanted
different.
to do something different.
That's fair enough.
And then I liked it.
Well, you want to do something different on the topic that we were just talking about.
Right.
You want to do something different. What's
but
his
that-
name?
But that's what I'm saying. Like, the whole cuck thing is not appealing to me.
I think I'd want to watch like a cuck go through like you know how they have hockey through the rink, like the glass. Like I don't want it to be like a sporting event. You know,
That does sound fun.
got a Coors Light. I'm just watching. Fucking go on it, yeah.
Like
I
actually.
don't. I hate that. Don't
Really?
I just don't. I don't. Come on.
What?
Don't do the bit right now. Just be honest that that's kind of weird.
What?
It's not
Wanting to be-
my cup of tea.
Yeah.
So
okay.
here's the thing.
I'd rather be
Let
the
him
guy
sit.
fucking.
Oh, I know. I've talked about it before. I'm very open with this. So the thing that actually that intrigued me about it is I like, if I'm hooking up with a girl, I like when she sends me a video of her fucking or getting fucked by like her ex or getting fucked by whatever, like another man.
Are you that addicted to porn?
I don't know. I'm addicted. I wouldn't say I'm addicted. I just like different stuff. I get bored of porn. It's just the same old, same old. So that's
like
like the
home movies are more exciting.
Yeah,
okay, I get that.
it's a more interactive. And the thing is, like, I always watch like the POV stuff, obviously, because I like to put. I'm like, oh, I'm that guy, right?
Yeah.
So with that movie, then I can actually have
That's why
sex.
there's no race in the cuck stuff.
Yeah.
He won't be able to relate.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Got you. That makes sense. I got you now. Now I get it. I'm with you now. Okay, that all makes sense now.
So whatever. So those videos that they send, I can put myself in the video because I have had sex with the girl, so I can put myself in the video. So I know that's not a full cuck thing, but I'm very turned on by that. So I think I might be dipping my toe in it. Is what I'm saying. I've never experienced, but there's an intuition that I have that I might be into it. There's something hot by being like, your girl comes back and her makeup's running, and I go, yo,
I didn't
what
do
happened?
that. Huh? That wasn't me. Somebody else did that.
But that would mess with me in the long run, because now if I'm doing that and she's not having those similar effects, I'm in my head. Like if I'm beating it up and it's not the same.
Yeah. I mean,
Right.
there is a certain confidence it takes in your dick game to be like, somebody else can fuck you and I'll just watch and be fine with it.
Yeah, I think it's that, but also I think it's just like, it's a hot like proposition. Are you none of,
No,
no,
dude. Again,
no one?
I think you fuck too much. You're getting to that point.
Oh no, yeah, I'm there. But
If we're
I'm the
tying it
one
all
fuck-
back to the beginning.
But you're the one fucking.
I'm the one fucking.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
this
we're getting
doesn't
watched.
appeal to you at all?
Zero. I mean, like less than
All
zero.
right.
But I'm curious though, like, how far away from the fucking are you? Like, are you right
That's
up
a
close?
Valid
Like,
question.
play for
Where are you in
pay
the-
for
in the
floor-
studio
floor
apartment?
seats
Where
or
you
you're
at?
in the rafters?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Free throw line, 3-point line, no charge.
This is
sir.
a great question. I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to be in the room. So I don't know. So I don't know exactly what this
believe that's just
distinction
cheating.
would be.
Yeah.
He's just a director
no,
watching
sorry,
on the
get-
monitors and shit.
No, but like
He's like,
but
action.
She cut. I mean,
Yeah.
you call that performance.
You guys fuck, I'll be in Video Village.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to be in the action. But the idea of her coming back after getting fucked and we talk about it and that arousing me to want to fuck her again, that's super hot to me. And maybe that means that that's hot to me, but also in my brain that means that I can do the same thing. So maybe why that's another
Because it lets you cheat?
correct. So that might be another ingredient in the soup as well.
This is fascinating.
See, if I was like, I'd come back,
I've
I'm
known this
messing my
guy
own
15
hair.
years. I've never known him less than I know him right now.
This is new. This is new.
Yeah.
This is like a last year. and a
I'm
half.
processing this.
Oh, so then it does actually grow.
I think it does. Yeah.
So then you're on your way to.
That's what I'm saying. I said
Smith.
I said this 6
Yeah.
minutes ago.
Yeah.
Maybe. Hey
There's going
man,
to be a Scientologist in 3 months.
if I can sell the O2 Arena, great.
Yeah. Fair enough.
They did great door deals there.
Dude, what good?
I was gonna talk to you because you mentioned selling out. Blau and I, again, we know not selling out like venues. Blau and I, Blau's blown up so much in the past like 3 years, and it's so fucking cool. And I don't know, there's something I wanted to give you your flowers on. I don't know if people know how hard you hustled when you didn't have money. Like, there's a story, I think we told it on Patreon years ago. I don't know if you remember.
Yeah.
Blau couldn't get booked. I was in a similar position. I couldn't get booked, but what Blau did was he would email comedy clubs, pretend to be an agent. What was his name?
Chris McCormick.
Chris
Oh, I
McCormick.
broke that man, yeah.
Yeah. And he would send
Great
it to comedy clubs
steakhouse.
across the country, and then some of them would book. He'd send on behalf of Michael Blaustein with
Yeah.
a reel and everything. And then sometimes he'd get booked, and then that's just what it is. Like, this guy has fucking hustled, man. And
That's
I've
like
seen
Soulja
him.
Boy used to do it with LimeWire. He used to change it to like Taylor Swift, then it would just be cranked at.
Yeah.
And you download it, like, the fuck is this?
And then it's kinda hot.
What is this? Yeah.
Oh man.
And so it's very cool, just again, as a brother, to watch you in what feels like the past 6 months, it just went crazy.
yeah, probably 6 months. Yeah.
So it's very cool to watch, and I just want to give you love publicly on that.
Thank you, man. Yeah, it's he kind of set me a blast Patreon just to sort of talk about like where I was like when I first got to like New York and then where we're at now. It's a wild transition.
Well, I knew that Blau we thought was going to take the fuck off in like 2010 or something because he was on Punk'd.
Yeah.
We actually have one of your videos that we could pull up.
Do you
It's
really?
punking, yeah, it's you punking Khloe Kardashian
Holy
with Miley.
shit.
With Miley
Santino
Cyrus
on
as
that
the
one
host,
too?
and Andrew Santino's
Yeah,
on
Andrew
it.
Santino.
We could pull
wow.
this up and play
Holy
it.
shit.
Is that fat Chloe or skinny Chloe? Which one?
I
It's just
can't
bigger
answer.
Khloe. It's bigger, but she's actually, if you watch it, we'll watch. But she's actually like so fucking likable through this thing. She's really being sweet. Just watch. That's
Is that
young
you?
Blau, dude. Look how
That's
young
me,
he
bro.
is. So you go to Miley's house, ask
Yeah.
if you can use the bathroom as a delivery boy,
As a delivery.
and then he's just screaming. Now, can we pause real quick? So is there any backstory that we need to know? Any like cool info about this? How do they tell you what you're gonna do? When do you find out? What's that whole process like?
Dude, this show is actually crazy, man, because you find out so last minute because I'm not writing on it.
Yeah.
So I'm just kicking it, and you get like an email or a phone call, and they go, meet me at the studio, and you have to like just sort of be on call, and you meet there, and then they just tell you what it is.
And when you got there, Miley's the host. She's pranking people.
Yeah.
Punking people.
Yeah.
Is she in there?
in
with you?
the studio,
Like, is she involved in all of it?
I mean, like vaguely. It's a lot of like it's a lot of the writers doing it.
Yeah.
You know. but it's a very like go type thing because like these people are like hyper famous obviously, so their schedules are so insane. So when they lock things, you have to go.
Yeah. So
it's a very like there's no like time to think sort of, and they like told me what the bit was sort of like on the way to the house. Like and then the thing that really fucked me up the most in this show is the go, but also the earpiece. So there's an earpiece, there's a director talking to you, there's an EP talking to you, and some of the actors like Santino helped write a lot of these. He's so funny. And
shout out Sanders Santino.
Yeah,
love you,
dude,
buddy.
so funny. And a lot of this, he's also in Video Village talking to me. So there's like 3 people walking me through stuff, and they might throw me some lines, and I have to decide if I want to say the line that's in my head or the line that they're saying. And there's a lot of things that are and then you also
You're also just trying to play it cool.
Yes.
Like you don't have an earpiece in there.
Correct. And exactly. You also have to like
And is the earpiece? It's got to be super subtle,
it's
right?
super subtle. Yeah,
Can we play out and see how the rest is? But Al, you haven't seen this, right?
No, I haven't.
This is great. So the prank is he has his nut caught in the zipper, right?
Yeah.
It's like sticking out.
And
Ball is caught in the fucking zipper.
it's an art ball, so it looks real. Right?
So here's
Yeah.
Khloe.
Went to the restroom and accidentally.
She's like really talking to. She's like being very sweet and helpful.
Any kind of seminal fluid coming out of the genitals.
Is there any?
What's so cute is she's like, is there any fluid coming out? Like she's like being really helpful.
What color is the genital right now?
I mean, it looks a little red.
Are we talking like salmon pink? Does it look salmon pink in color, miss?
I've never seen a white penis before. I don't know.
I've never seen a white penis before.
So sincere.
Yeah, she was super nice to the whole thing.
Dude, she's so likable in that clip.
Yeah.
Because she's like genuinely concerned about your
Helping
testicle.
out.
Yeah.
Whereas I think a lot of girls would be like, buddy, deal
All
with that.
ran away.
Yeah. I think my wife would be like, you got that, you fucking weirdo.
You
Deal
got
with
Kaiser, call Uber, figure it out.
it. 100%.
She's always with the coolest Kardashian.
That's actually so sweet. Did you talk to her after? What? Like, do you have any interaction? Did she say anything to you? Good job. Let me see the real nut.
I think they all kind of like shuffled off pretty fast. Like once they're like, hey, it's Punk, they don't really care about me.
Right.
They're just it's her and Miley and Kelly Osbourne.
Yeah.
So they're all like homies, and they're not gonna be like, hey, do you want to come out? Blah, blah, blah. But they didn't really talk to me.
Did you get to work with Miley a lot? She's again the head of the episode.
Because everyone hosts one episode, and then they have 3 episodes or 3 punks within one episode. So I think that was the only one I worked with Miley. But Miley's cool as shit.
Really?
So nice, dude.
It's great to hear.
So nice. And her husband at the time, hot.
Oh, the Hemsworth.
Boy.
It's the hottest family in the world.
I think it might
She
be.
was with a hen?
She was with a Hemsworth. I don't remember which one.
shit.
Not the
all you need.
Chris.
Not Chris. No,
I mean,
that's Thor.
both of them are pretty good. You know?
Yeah.
They're doing it.
Who is Chris with? Because what a lucky lady.
Somebody deserving, I hope, much like his hammer.
You're getting there quick.
You know what's so funny about this? If you were just talking about how hot it was, and then you were gonna shit on me. Of course. You were 30 seconds ago, this is the hottest film I've ever seen in my life.
He's a piece, but you're gay.
Oh, man.
That's what we do here.
That is what we do. But I remember Blau going out to that, and then, so I did Wildin' Out, and when I was telling him how stress, because Wildin' Out is similar stress. You find out the night before who the guest is, you don't know what the fucking game is gonna be. There's like a boot camp for 2 weeks where they just drill you to death. And then I was telling that to Blau, and he was like, thank God, somebody finally understands what Punked was like. Because we're broke as fuck. So we're thinking Blau's on Punk. This is crazy. It's about to take the fuck off. And then he was just like, yeah, it was cool, but it wasn't the most fun.
Dog, it was not. There was moments of fun for sure, but it was just so stressful. And it's like operated, I mean, I've never done SNL, so I don't really know, but it operates very much like that, where it's like, you're not guaranteed episodes.
Yeah.
So like, they'll just call you or they won't.
Yeah.
And then so I'm just in LA there was a time where like 2 weeks straight, I didn't hear from them. So I'm just in LA, broke as shit, supposedly on a show.
Yeah.
But I haven't done an episode in 2 weeks.
Wow,
So it's a mind fuck. And the funniest thing, I think I told you this, Trev, the funniest thing was I had like screen tests, so I had to come into LA, and then they were doing a bunch of like improv games with me, blah, blah, blah. And I was in the creator's office, and then Ashton comes in.
Yeah.
And he opens the door, and he goes, oh, so you're the kid, huh? And I was like, yeah. And he goes, saw your audition tape, man. Wasn't good.
God damn.
And then just leaves.
That was suing me
And
for
then
life.
just leaves.
Maybe you weren't
So
15 years old enough to
Yeah,
make
so
out
I'm
with
happy
him.
he wrote that fucking letter.
Was he cooler after, or was it just that?
He was a little. Here's the thing. He was actually super cool, and he was so honest, which I like.
Yeah.
Like at the rap party, we talked a few times, he was very cool, but at the rap party, and this is where the honesty comes in, I walk up to him like, hey man, what's up? How are you? And he looked at me, he goes, do you really care? And I go,
Damn.
and I go, no, not really. He goes, okay, and just walked away. I know that sounds like he's an asshole, like an asshole thing to do, but for some odd reason, I'm like, I kind of like that.
It's very New York of him.
Yeah, because I honestly don't care. Where's your wife?
Oh, man.
That's good.
Wow, he's a dick.
So what? How did that
But
help?
like kind of like Seinfeld-ish, where it's
Yeah.
like, you know, it's like, oh, you understand it, but it's still like, you didn't have to go meet this guy and be like, oh yeah, your audition tape sucked, and just like leave.
I think
it was unnecessary.
I've told some people this, and they all sort of say the same thing. Like they were playing mind games. Like I think it was a very like mind gamey thing to do.
I always hate that. Like,
Me
why
too.
not would do that shit? And it's like, for what?
Me too.
What would they do?
Well, they would tell you it's like a 2-week boot camp. And I'm gonna do top to bottom, the cast of Wild 'N Out, I'll always say this, most talented group of people I've ever seen in my life. It's insane.
Yeah.
But they'll be like, okay, write a song on this. And I didn't grow up writing fucking songs, rapping, whatever. But then they'll tell you this determines how many episodes you get.
Damn.
And then the guy would just say shit like, I guess some of y'all are gonna be losing episodes. I guess some of y'all, and they just like hold that thing over your head for 2 weeks. My confidence got worse and worse and worse.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing I did, I reached out to the guy, like went to the hotel where all the Wild 'N Out people were staying. I was like, dude, like 3 days before we started filming, I was like, my confidence has never been lower. I don't know what the fuck is going on here. And then he like coached me through that a bit. But if I didn't take it upon myself to go, hey man, this is a big opportunity and I know it and I need help. It's just a constant like, we don't give a fuck. You sink or you swim.
Yeah. And I think it's like they do that because they need you to be like a strong-minded person because they spend all this money on these things, on these like sketches, or punks. And if you break or you fuck up, like if whatever at some point, if some famous person knows that you're punking them, you just lost the company so much money.
Yeah.
So you have to I think they have to kind of fuck around with you to see if you can sort of handle it.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm not gonna trust some kid I just met 2 days ago with essentially some of these things were like really high production. It was like $400,000, $500,000 on a production of like some wild thing. It's like, bro, we have to know that you can like handle a heat or whatever.
Sorry, I was gonna, you finished the point.
I was just gonna say like I would have handled it differently. I think you can middle of the road it.
Yeah.
You know, but I mean, I don't know. That's what they did it. And this show was, stupid successful. So they obviously know what the fuck they're doing.
Trevor, when you're doing sketches, are you bullying everybody?
I'm too much of a pussy, man. I need to. I'll go to speak up. Like, that's fine. We'll just go with that edit. You know what? Maybe you were right. You have a creative vision. It's very different, though. But that's why I got 2 guys I work with on the day-to-day, and it's just tight because it's just boom, boom, boom.
No,
so
your
easy.
videos
There's no
are
middle
great,
ground.
but there's very few straight to camera. There's like a handful of straight to camera people that I think is funny. One Indian kid named Sahib Singh, funny.
Yeah, no.
Your sketches are funny, and then Ryan Davis, who I think you know.
Yeah.
But he'll just talk to the
Yeah.
camera, and it's like vlog type shit, but it's so good with very few edits, which is really impressive.
Well, people want
but
to be
your
talked
shit
to in
I
this
will laugh
generation.
at a lot.
Thank you so much, man.
Yeah.
Because people just want to be talked to. You notice that? It's like they just want to be like in there.
How do you decide what the thing is? Because you'll have the most random shit and it'll be so funny. Like the guy who never left his hometown is one of your biggest videos on YouTube, I think.
Yeah.
And it's so funny. And I guess that makes some sense, but there's some like the guy's named Kyle.
Yeah.
And it's like,
that was
how did
timing. That was timing. The guys named Kyle were starting to get a lot of shit, but nobody made a video on it. So I just kind of like saw this like starting to bubble. I think every like big video trend is like a wave, and it's like if you start like Tiger King, I made a video right when that kind of hit. And I'm not like a trend chaser too much, but same with the Whiteclaw shit. If you get it right before it breaks, you're the first to break it. I mean,
Sorry to interrupt. The Whiteclaw thing, for people who don't know, Trevor, and I remember you telling me about this. I knew you through him for years before you met.
Correct, yeah.
But Trevor, when Whiteclaws was popping, he had made a shirt that said, "There are no laws.
There ain't no laws when you're drinking claws.
Ain't no laws when you're drinking claws." It sold crazy
It was from
inventory.
the video.
that you made.
And then they sued him.
Stupid.
Cease and desist. He had to stop selling the shirts immediately, give back all the money.
I made zero. Yeah, they're a piece of shit
But then
company.
apparently his profile, I heard you say on another podcast, went crazy after that. Like
Yeah,
it went up a
it
lot.
was like a catch-22. I don't even know what that means. Orleans, but I think it was. But it was one of those where like, so they saw the video and then they're like, let's talk Wednesday to talk about a potential brand deal, right? And I go, all right, cool. But the video's booming right now. I'm a business guy. I'm like 25 at this point. I'm just hopped up on Adderall. I'm like, let's get these t-shirts out, right?
Yeah.
I had a guy alter the logo slightly, put it up on sale Monday morning, and it sold like 7,000 t-shirts in like 48 hours. Yep, there it is. That's probably out of fucking mall kiosk in West Palm Beach right now. But
Yo, this is still everywhere.
dude, everywhere. People have that tattooed on them.
Yeah.
People,
that's
people have that
crazy.
tattooed. I'd say I've seen at least
So
like
how
10
did
as
you
well.
know? And again, this I spoke to
That's
Gabe,
fire.
asking him things about you, and he
Yeah,
said
yeah.
Trevor is brilliant at knowing when a trend, like what's gonna be viral. He's really good at that.
I also think, sorry to cut you off, dude. I also think the other piece of your genius, though, is to pick things that are so nuanced that I don't think people make videos on.
Right.
But I think
so you
know,
can be original still.
It's originality, but also it's like this thing where like how do I say this? Like you pick a thing that like that seems nuanced,
Right.
but everyone goes, oh no, I relate to that. But it's like such a small thing, but everyone still relates
Well,
to
it's
the
the
small thing.
specificity.
Kirby,
Specificity in comedy is
Yeah,
always
yeah,
funny.
100%. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
It's always the specificity. Specificity in comedy is always funny. If you go like, I was banging a chick at a restaurant, that's whatever you go. I was banging a chick at a Buffalo Wild Wings. Like the specificity of it is so funny.
And your videos are very specific. now,
Exactly.
about it.
So, like, I did videos about like guys who drive Subarus. That could have just been guys who are mountain men, nature guys. But it's like it's too broad. But you define it. It's like how is somebody gonna tag their friend in this and be like, dude, this is you, or this is Deborah who drives this shit, right?
Yeah.
So it's like it's getting that angle. The Whiteclaw one was random. I made that in an hour and a half with my friend Chad. I was living at home at his apartment, and that was a random one. And then I was literally, so half my shit's written, half it's riffed, and I was like, what rhymes with claws? What fucking take a letter off. Laws.
Yeah.
And I just said that, and that just hit, and that was all the quotes in the videos. And I can always, that's what I do for my videos. If I'll do like a 5-minute video or whatever, and then what to post on the 1 minute, I'll just be like, what are people commenting? Because that's what's the
so
most
you'll
popular.
post a 5-minute.
Yes, and
Keep
then
an
I
eye
let
on
the
the
people
comments.
comment what they fuck with. You know,
then
I'm
you just jump cut
crowdsourcing
all that.
essentially.
Yeah.
And then I'll be like, okay, cool. These are the top comments. These quotes, these are clearly the funniest because people upvoted it. And then I make that 1 minute, but then everybody was quoting that. So I put that t-shirt out and the shirt was like a funny just because
So you made a full video. That line happened to be in it. What was the full video about?
it was just guys who drink White Claw. It was just one of those things. It was just like
not guys who drink seltzer. Or
Yeah,
like
just White
whatever
Claw.
that.
But they were
yeah.
just everywhere. It was like my roommate right before I moved back home for like a month. He was just like this. One of my best friends, Jason. He's just like a guy. Just a golden retriever with a zin in his mouth. Just like but like when he was like my like barometer of like what is like trendy. Because he'd be like so pumped on it. He'd be like, I fucking love Spike Ball. I love Hydro Flask. I love White Claw. And I'm just like, you are like America as a person. So
Yeah.
if he fucks with it, I know it's global. You know?
yeah.
So he was like my barometer on that. So he showed me White Claws. I just made the video, pumped it out, and then it went crazy. And I sold those t-shirts Monday morning to Tuesday. It went crazy. Literally had like $100,000 in sales. But it was print on demand. So I hadn't made a dollar yet, but it was racking up. And then White Claw reached out with their legal team, and they're like, hey, listen, we know that you haven't sent these to the printer yet. So if you return this and you cancel right now, we'll talk on Wednesday to talk about a potential brand deal. And then on Wednesday, they go, we don't think this is gonna be a good fit. I got fucking duped.
Wow.
And the most bullshit, which I don't think I've talked about a lot, is they came in, they said, we'll return all the t-shirts, but if you want, we can take since you have the emails of everybody who bought a t-shirt, we can send them official White Claw merch. Like, don't fucking use me as your billboard.
Yeah, and also they're gonna take those emails for marketing, like for their own.
I hate them as a
demographic
company.
shit.
They're
Yeah.
terrible. Dude, I was at the airport recently and 2 people came up to me that work for White Claw. I was like, can we take a selfie? And I was like, I don't like you guys.
Did you say no?
I said no. I said,
Fire.
I do not like
Love
you guys.
that.
I said, I do not like you guys. Your company's, I mean, these people were younger, so I think that they weren't around during that part of, because this was like 4 years ago, that part of the company's history. But I was like, you're a terrible company.
Yeah.
Like, you fucked me over and I put you guys so far on the map.
Yeah, and
Well,
also
for
the asking for everybody's email bothers me. That's the icky.
It was that. It was that. It was like,
That's
it's
an
like,
icky thing.
hey, we're gonna take all that. We're gonna take your customers and give them just official White Claw merch. It's like, that's not funny. Nobody wants to wear just a White Claw t-shirt. They wanted to wear it because it was a joke on it.
Yeah, and they probably wouldn't even send them shit. They just wanted the emails. That's
course.
where I'm grossed out by.
Bro,
But my ticket sales after that were crazy.
Let's
That's when
go.
I really started selling.
Yeah.
I was doing like one-nighters, and then that happened. I had my first weekend in fucking Rochester, and it was sold out, Comedy at Carlson, whatever. And I was like, oh shit, that video did things.
Yeah.
So
Everybody in his audience has White Claws.
Yeah,
and he's
dude,
just like,
but
I'm looking at you guys.
clubs will be like, dude, what is wrong with your audience? We went through like fucking 5 pallets of this shit. I'm like, cool, give me a cut of that too. No,
Yeah.
but I will say, it's like that part sucked. But looking at the bright side,
Yeah.
it just brought awareness
Yeah.
to me. So like at the end of the day, I'm happy with it.
Yeah.
Bro, for Whiteclaw not to use you as like their spokesperson is crazy dumb.
But maybe that's good. It
They
did.
don't get it.
Yeah.
Maybe it's good because then it's like maybe you don't want to be like just pigeonholed in just that.
Yeah, no,
So-
it worked out for you, but they're done. These people don't get it. These these big companies, they don't.
Yeah, their photos are all like in like black and white, like film noir, like people drinking. I'm like, you don't understand your audience. Your audience like butt chugs it. It's like an FSU tailgate.
Yeah.
Like this is not
doing
your
fucking
demo.
ketamine off a skateboard. You're like doing a fucking black and
So-
white. Yeah.
I get worked up talking about it, but I do think overall it helped me grow so much. So at the end of the day, if you still want to sponsor me, hit me up.
Did you always have that sense, or was that All Def that did? Because Trevor, Alex, you remember All Def Digital, huge YouTube channel, the only white employee they had.
I was their Jim Carrey essentially from like Living Color, right?
Well, yeah, were you brought on as talent or brought on as like an editor?
I
writer,
was
whatever?
the social media intern, and then they knew I did stand up, but it was kind of like, all right. And then slowly over time, it was like, all right, you can have one line in the sketch.
Yeah.
All right, now you have two. Oh shit. All right, let's get this guy in an unscripted thing. Let's see how it is. So it was like a slow progressive thing, but then they started putting me in a bunch of things, and then I just kind of came like a cast member, but I was on full-time salary doing
For
their
those of you
social
who haven't
media.
seen, sorry, for those of you who haven't seen All Def, it's great.
All
Tony
Def Digital.
Baker,
If you ever go to watch Roast Me,
KevOnStage,
that is
Doughboy,
like,
Trev,
yeah. If you're
all these guys.
watching from YouTube, you know Roast Me. Like that is like, like watching that live. Like that is hands down the funniest people I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I got, it was like the best job I think I could have had out of college. Because I was just working with all comedians like Doughboy, who was also in Wild 'N Out, KevOnStage, to hear more, Tony Baker, just all like very very funny on and off stage.
Yeah.
Because I was a fan of KevOnStage, and like I saw
great.
you before I knew who you were.
Yeah.
You know, because of those.
Kev
things,
said, I texted Kev about you. He said, I'm the first guy that probably took Trevor on the road.
My first road show I did, we did Tennessee State University, and only white guy there for quite some time. But it was so like. And
He took a moment and looked in the middle distance.
But what's fucked up is we were driving to these gigs, and we're driving through like Kentucky, and they see a Confederate flag. They don't look at me. I'm like, don't fucking look at me. Those are my people, dude.
Yeah, also stop. I need to say what's up.
That is my uncle. But yeah, he was the first guy to take me on the road, and they were doing one-nighters, man. One was in a comedy club, one was in a church. I love those guys. I am so thankful for that.
Do you think those guys helped you a lot with your business sense of things? So you have a very, very like clean business sense. Just I mean, it's.
Yeah, I think so, because I would see KevOnStage go do one-nighters on a weekend, do Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then be in the office Monday morning. And I'm like, you fucking took a red eye from Newark, and now you're still at work. Like, Andy had 2 kids, and I would ask him, like, how do you do this? He goes, I got 2 kids and a wife. I got to feed people. You know, I got to like keep it going.
Yeah.
And just seeing that work ethic and hustle. And bro, KevOnStage is the hardest working man I've ever met in my life. He records videos.
awesome,
He's a
dude.
business genius, I think.
Oh my God. When we used to work at All This Digital, he would record videos in his car, right? Just like put it on like a magnet. And then he would just rant about whatever's going on in the news. Like he was talking about the Jada stuff, something. He would rant on it for 5 minutes, get in the office, cut it down to 30 seconds, and be up on everything before I'd be even at work. Crazy. And the guy's just, and like seeing him in, traveling in airports with him back in the day, because I only knew him from work. We'd go to lunch, a few people would be like, oh, Kev. In the airport, everyone's like, fuck, KevOnStage.
Oh, really?
So it was so cool to see. And I was like, that's my mentor and everything. Like he is a genius. And so I think to that point, yes, they definitely showed me like the ways. And I remember the day I put I quit, I was like, how much money do you have saved up, Kev? Because he was leaving too. And he told me, he goes, how much do you have? And I told him. And he's like, oh, bro, fucking leave. What are you doing here still?
Yeah.
I was like,
What were the numbers?
He said that he saved up like $60K to leave, and I had $20,000 in the bank, so I was starting to get a little bit of YouTube money.
Okay.
And I was very, very, very little starting to get paid for stand-up. I was like, I think I had like $20,000. My overhead was $800. I was living in Santa Monica, in a 3-bedroom
Single,
apartment.
he's got 2 kids. It's a different thing. Bringing it back to Will and Jada, KevOnStage and Mrs. KevOnStage, who I've never met in person, but watching them, that's what I wish Will and Jada was. Where like their book is called Marriage Be Hard.
They met when they were both 15. Yeah.
Met when they were 15, still seem very in love, but never front and act like they're perfect.
Yeah.
What happened?
Did I miss something?
When they're 15, so hot.
Is hooking you up with UFC tickets if you're lucky. Okay, all right, guys, we're gonna take a break real quick because Morgan & Morgan might make your dreams come true if you're a UFC fan. First of all, you already know Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm, recovered over $15 billion for their clients. And we know submitting an injury claim with Morgan & Morgan is free and super easy. But did you know that they are also the official injury law firm partner of the UFC? You don't believe me? Well, check this out. UFC 296, coming in hotter than anything you've ever seen. Crazy card. Morgan & Morgan is giving you a chance to watch it live. They're going to give one lucky winner 2 free tickets to UFC 296 to see Edwards versus Covington and $2,000. You get tickets to an event in Vegas and you get $2,000 to gamble with. Entering to win is easy. Just text Flagrant to 4, that's the number 4, the people. Again, that is 484-373-6753. And when you do that, you get a chance to win $2,000 and 2 tickets to UFC 296 in Las Vegas. Again, text Flagrant to 4, the people. Again, that's 484-373-6753. Also, I have to say there's no purchase necessary. Open legal residents of the 48 contiguous United States and DC who are 18 plus. The sweepstakes ends November 20, 2023. Entry and official rules. Visit morganufc296.sweep.com. Now let's get back to the show. All right, guys, we're gonna take a break real quick because I gotta let you know about Vessi shoes. Let me tell you something, I swear to God, I have them on right now. I had to come back the day after we recorded to do these ads and it was raining and I was walking, so I put on my Vessis. They are 100% waterproof and you don't have to buy ugly ass fucking rain boots. You still get to wear fashionable shoes and they're 100% waterproof. If you don't believe me, check out their new sneaker called the Soho. Fire as fuck, 100% waterproof. You ever seen a shoe that looks cool and is waterproof? Probably not. Probably not. These do it. Vessi, Soho. If you don't want to wear clunky ass rain boots, wear your Vessis. They are truly super comfortable. I walked like 3 miles in them just now. You know what else is great? If they get dirty, mine are a little dirty, they were in the rain, you know what I'm gonna do tonight? Throw them in the washer. I don't have to think about it. Come out 100% clean and spotless. So if you're like me and you want to be ready for anything, rain or shine, head to vessi.com/flagrant and get yourself a pair today. And if you use the code flagrant, you will get 15% off your entire purchase. And you get free shipping to Canada, the US, Australia, Japan, Taiwan, Korea, and Singapore. Let's get back to the show. Yeah, you guys want a drink? Oh, this is another thing, Blau. I never did shit when we were homies forever.
Yeah. Can we talk about this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rogan got me high for the first time.
Great first time to smoke.
Ever high ever.
I took a Delta 8 one time, and it wasn't like I was fully high. But then with Rogan, I was like, I've already done Delta 8, so let's just smoke weed. When he gave me a little pressure, I was like, yeah, I'm not that opposed to it. And I think my main fear was always, I don't trust my work ethic if I start getting high all the time, especially. But now I'm like, I know I'm gonna bust my ass, so I can get high every once in a while. I still don't drink, but if you want it, Drunk Blau is the best, dude. Can I tell you a story about Drunk Blau? We got drunk after a show he did in his hometown.
I forgot about this.
And then afterward, Blau gets drunk, he's celebrating. It was me, Schultz, and Blau. And Blau headlined, had a fucking ball, whatever. Great show, great audience. And then Blau gets drunk, and then we go to like some random fuck diner. And then Blau's drunk and he keeps standing up from the diner table and going, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, I have an announcement. Who is trying to get fingered?
What city is this in DC?
DC.
That's a normal night in DC.
But isn't this the best part? There's a diner, let's say 100 people.
Yeah.
I stand up and I make them all shut up. It's 2 in the morning. I go, guys, please, everyone, please. I have an announcement. Can you please stop just real quick?
Would you have the glass in the night?
No, but
you have to.
essentially, I was like, who's trying to get fingered? And I did it like twice.
Yeah, no, he did it 3 or 4 times. Oh. And then one guy tried to fight. You remember a guy tried to fight you? Because he just got, guys get jealous when they like go out and shit, and this guy's getting attention. So it's so funny because he was such a bitch about it. He was talking shit to Blau and me and another comic who was little, and then Andrew's there, and then Blau's friend, who's a big country strong motherfucker, were there, and he was like, "No, you two are cool, but these 3 I got a problem." I ain't said shit the whole time. I'm looking the other way, but then Blau stands up and he's like, "Yo, bro, you are so fucking ugly, dude." That's Blau's go-to to talk shit to a guy is you're so
I wouldn't even finger
ugly.
you, dude.
Son, we almost fought. We used to get in almost fights all the time. And that one was the first one where I was like, this boy drunk is wild.
Oh, fuck, I forgot about that.
I've never heard that
Bro,
story.
you're so fucking ugly,
Like,
bro.
it is, you're so
That doesn't make him
fucking
purpose
ugly,
more?
dude.
It did.
does.
That's what I was doing on
infuriates
purpose.
him.
So mad.
But he also, Blau's homie, you could tell he like loved fight. He was like,
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to fight, but if we do, I'm going to enjoy beating the
It
fuck
was the
out of
perfect
you.
combo because you were talking shit and he would defend
And
it.
I could tell this is like a college dynamic of Blau going
This is
out and being
literally
like,
when you learn to go walk around with a Kev, with a fucking giant. Just walk around with a giant who's gonna fight me.
This dude and Matt McCormick, it's my homie. I fucking love him. So I had 3
McCormick?
like
Your agent?
funny. That's probably where I got the name.
Yeah, that's where you got the name.
But in college, dude, I was the same thing. I'll talk hella shit, but I had like 3 big friends who love to fight. There's this one story where we all got in a fight, and when I say all, I mean them. And I was always the dude that waited and then kicked motherfuckers in the head, like when I was, hey, yeah, bye, and I'll be that guy.
NFL blitz him.
100%. And we were all getting in a fight at this bar, and we all got fucking pepper sprayed from security, dude. Have you guys ever been pepper sprayed in the face?
No.
Dude,
Al had to. He's a cop. Was a cop.
Dude, we were literally spitting on each other's faces.
You probably like that though.
I came.
Pull my hair.
I came real fast. And I remember we were spitting
to get any
just to
fluid?
get anything out. And one of my buddies, Argo, I love him so much. He was taking the spit and going like this, and he couldn't get. He was like, "Bo," he's so country. Go, "Bo, what the fuck? I can't believe you, motherfucking pussy." He's with his friend spit, and then he just takes his head and starts to run it on the cement, dog. He's drunk as shit. He's pepper spray drunk with my spit in his face, rubbing his face on the asphalt, literally cutting his face because he's
Just Harvey Dent that bitch.
Hilarious, but he's trying to do anything to get it out.
And the security guards are just laughing. Look at these idiots.
Dude,
A bunch of cockroaches with raid on them.
Dude, that's so funny.
it hurt so bad.
But that was when the guy was like ready to fight. That kid, McCormick, Chris, wasn't it Matt McCormick? Matt stood up and he was like, "Hey man, I don't think we need to do this." And then the guys backed off so hard. Like they just wanted to pick on people they thought they could beat up. And the second there was a guy that could clearly kick the shit out of them, they were like, "No, it's all good."
Yeah.
But it was so funny to see Drunk Blau. I love Drunk Blau. He's my favorite person.
Drunk Blau is.
I feel like you and me would have gotten along together really well. Because I got punched in the face by a bouncer because I was the same guy. I'd be mouthy, right? One guy bounced. It was Vine days. This guy goes, "Hey, can I talk to you outside?" I go, "Oh, you seen the videos? Oh, you seen the video? Oh, you want to be low key? You want to take a photo out back? I respect, man. Keep it low key. Keep it low key." Meanwhile, I'm fucking off 4 Cosmos. My eyes are looking like the new Twitter logo. I'm just over here. He pulls me outside.
New Twitter logo's good.
And then, thank you so much. And then, so he puts me outside and goes to slam the door, and I grab the door, and then he flinches, and I go, "What?"
Oh,
this dude is like an old San Jose State linebacker. That's why I went to school. Like, he's a massive dude. He goes, "What?" And I said, "What?" He flinches, and then he just clocks me right in the eye, and I'm just bleeding. And I'm walking home, and then it gets real white. I call the bar. Nobody answers, and I left probably the longest voicemail in the history.
No,
you didn't know
didn't.
this?
I didn't hear the
longest
voicemail part.
I'm walking home like, I'm a film major. I just go full.
Have you seen Vine?
I don't need a 23andMe. I'm 100% white after doing that. You see Vine, yeah. But thank God that bar closed, because if they were still open, I'm sure somehow they could get in their source and see if they still have that. But the next day I was like, "Oh, I deserve that. Yeah. I deserve that."
I know the story, but I didn't hear the voicemail part.
And it was like a 10-minute walk home, so I was just yapping.
Do you know what you said leading up to the punch in the face? Like, what got him upset?
So I grabbed the door, and then I just said, "What?" And I think what's enough.
I mean before, when he's like, "Yo, let's go outside."
Yeah, why did you want to get taken
I think I was just probably like, "Why? No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm not drunk."
Why did you want to? Oh, you're just too drunk, and that's why he's like.
He just saw me like being.
So he's just trying to get you to leave. He's not trying to kick you.
I mean, my dick was out, and I was peeing on the floor, but I don't know what I was doing. No, I don't know. I think in my head, I didn't think I was that drunk. That's why I was like, "Why are we going outside? Why are we going outside?" But he's kind of just like bulldozing me a little bit into a corner, and then the door happened. And
Have you been punched in the face, Akaash?
No, shockingly
Really?
not.
Really?
Shockingly not, no.
Wow. Have you?
Of course.
Yeah, there you go. For what?
A random Tuesday. You know? I used to fight a lot when I was younger.
Why?
Well, not a lot. 11 fights.
That's a lot.
11? 11
yeah.
fights?
That's what I'm saying. That's a lot.
Oh, I didn't know.
For what?
Just like, I grew up in not the best neighborhood. Just that type of stupid shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
damn.
All right.
7 and 4.
Yeah, I was winning.
7 and 4. That's great.
Yeah.
No dad?
Yeah. Halfway. You know?
I don't have a dad either.
Good save. Good save.
Oh, yeah, no, I had to say Jesus Christ. Yeah, no.
Oh, yeah, that sounded wild.
That's why I said it
I
quickly.
thought that was a random jab.
Well, her daddy is
I was about to get a 12 fight out of him right now.
Why am I dad with you?
Wait, but
you circumcised? Circumcised?
Oh, yeah, I love my dad.
Come on,
we boys. That's it. See?
I said he was Jewish, dog.
Yeah.
Come on now, circumcised.
I had to make
Are
sure.
you circumcised?
Yeah, of course.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys don't know Blau bombing. First of all, Blau, to this day, we all don't take bombing well, but Blau like, really gets affected. And then he's the biggest act out. If you watch his show, it's huge act outs.
Yeah.
So back when we would all bomb, I bombed the most.
It's huge
I
act
own
out
that.
because there's huge laughter. So I have to.
You
like,
would get huge
accommodate.
laughs. I bombed the most.
Oh,
It's not
man.
even close.
Bombing and knowing
full
an act out is
transparency,
coming
when
up,
I was not funny.
tough.
I was so not funny. So I'm not acting like. But when Blau would bomb, it would be the funniest thing because it'd be the biggest fucking act outs, and there would be no laugh.
Zero.
And then you would know he's melting down inside, and he had this dragon act out that he'd do.
Oh no.
And then it would hit, dude.
Yeah,
It would hit. But the couple times it bombed, it was the funniest fucking thing. Oh, dude.
Didn't you guys have
Yes,
like a
yes,
yeah.
yes. Okay, this is maybe the meanest thing I've done, but
Yeah,
it's
this is crazy.
so funny. Stand Up New York Comedy Club in New York on the Upper West Side. I used to be there a lot. And they started a content house called Stand Up Labs. They came to me and they were like, hey, do you want to do something? I was like, sure, I'm broke. Who gives a fuck? And they were like, prank shows do really well. And I was like, I'm not that interested in doing like, you prank 4 different people, blah, blah, blah. And then they're kind of like, we think it could do well. So I'm like, it could be funny. If instead of pranking like 4 people in an episode, you just prank one guy like 4 times and just make him think his life is falling apart.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then they're like, do you have somebody you'd like to do that to? And I was like, I happen to. Now, we didn't get to finish because the first prank was so devastating and someone blew it, but thank God that someone blew our cover, but thank God, because the first prank was so devastating that if we had carried through Bottom, I might have really killed himself.
You cared too. If I didn't find out at the end of that set that it was a prank,
So the
I
prank-
would have got on the A train and won my
got on the A train. You would have waited for the shit to hit you.
Okay, you don't know this. The prank was,
I think I told
Blau wasn't in at Stand Up New York at the time. And again, getting past that clubs, especially back then, was a huge deal.
Yeah.
So I did say, you guys need to pass Blau. We'll prank him, and then you can pass him after. But the prank was, call him in for an audition. And I'm going to tell the audience, and we have it on tape. I say, guys.
You have it today?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we have it. Yeah, we
No,
have
you
it.
don't.
Yeah, we have it. We have it. We have it. We have it.
Look at his face.
We have it. We have it. We have it all.
I think I don't know.
No,
if I'm
here's
sure.
why. We never showed it. We never showed it. I talked to Gabe about this.
Yo, you're
I
good
actually
now.
ran this by Gabe, and he was like, no, it's fine. We never showed this because Blau...
Put his tour dates under it and then show every 30 seconds show a clip of him crushing.
Here's the thing. We didn't play it before because Blau was like, dude, if people's first exposure to Blau is him not doing well, it might subconsciously plant the idea that he's not funny. Now Blau has so many fucking millions of views that this clip is, and it's also, dude, 12 years ago. Look at my face. I look young, but like I'm a baby in that clip.
What is going on right
So
now?
they're putting up a GoPro on stage. So I tell the audience, and Blau, I know for a fact, which is what's more fucked up, I know for a fact this Blau, like you can tell when it's a Blau audience, you can just feel it. I'm hosting, and I'm like, Blau would fucking crush, he would level the room. And so I have to, like, I was like, I need to like really tell them, like make sure they know. Like 3 times, I was like, guys, again, I told them, when he comes up here, do not react at all.
What does
Don't
the Blau
boo.
audience look like?
They're just, you
Porn
can tell
stars
when
in
they
cups?
like bigger act outs a little bit, when they like little things like that. You can just feel they're like, they don't need like as much.
Yeah, they like performative shit. Like
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
LA crowd.
They want bigger,
Yeah,
they want
LA
bigger
crowds.
performance.
Yeah.
And I could feel that from them.
Yeah.
And they weren't like, they didn't love the super dark, like whatever.
Yeah.
So I was like, Blau would level the room. So I was like, guys, I'm gonna call him, this is a good friend of mine, but just do not laugh at anything he says. Don't boo, don't heckle, just stay silent.
And you call this guy a friend.
hold on.
Dude, I feel bad. I'm an asshole. I feel bad about this. I owe you an apology.
I'm sweating just thinking about
This
this.
is the meanest thing I've ever done.
And let me say this too. When I was waiting in the wings, and just to hype this up before we see it, like you said it before, but I was not passed at this club. So for a booker to call me in, this is a big deal. Also, the booker is in the room, so I can't even go off script to be like, "What the fuck is wrong?" Like, I can't,
that's also true.
I can't do crowd work. I can't do anything. He wanted to see a set, so I'm not going off script. And another thing too is, I walk in, I ask Benji, who's the book at the time, I go, how are they? He goes, unbelievable. And then, and what's insane too is,
this is great.
is I poke my head in and Akaash is murdering. So I'm like, oh, thank God, man. It's a
And
good
if me
crowd.
back then, if I'm murdering, back then, if I'm murdering, he got it.
Yeah. So I'm like, oh, this is great. And I just came from another comedy club where I murdered. I was feeling so good. I was like, oh, running, light them, bring me up, I'm fucking
Momentum
ready.
going in. And this is before we started posting clips online. This is like, again, like 2012 or whatever. This is before Schultz changed it all. So the only thing a booker wants to see is 5 minutes of jokes. And coming from the Lantern, we can handle cold audiences.
Yeah.
I go in on you a bit, I get out of there. But you got 5 minutes. and he needs to see jokes. So you can't.
Jokes,
So I'm
no
aware of
crowd
all this.
work,
Now,
no anything.
one thing I will say, I was like, you have to pass him after this for real. You can't
Oh,
not
yeah, that's
pass him
good,
after
that's
this.
good.
So I was looking out for you a little bit. But I'm still a terrible person, and I apologize. I was a much
crazy.
angrier guy because I was poor and unfunny. But this is the prank.
Oh, I gotta see this.
Yeah,
This
and
is so
But he sells tickets now. 2 Wilburs next week.
Blau outsells me. He's doing the Wilbur twice. He's so fucking funny. He's my brother. He's so funny. Look up any clip before. If you want to watch his clip, go look up other Blau comedy clips on Blau Comedy.
Yeah.
So you know he's funny.
Hell yeah. And then after this, we'll decide if we're gonna leave it in. I am so fucking nervous. I've never,
It's so good.
How did you
would
find
feel.
I've had it, dude.
Really?
I watch it sometimes when I feel
Bro, they're
down.
pulling up. They're pulling the shit up on QuickTime. This is an old ass video, bro.
Yeah,
Wow.
bro. This is an old clip.
Shit, what's up, motherfuckers? Good start. Everyone's good? Everyone's feeling good? Cool. Fuck. I'm feeling good, man. Happy Father's Day and shit. I was hanging out with my little nephew today. He's super cute. He's 7 years old, and he looked at me and he was like,
this, bro.
Uncle Michael!
I can't watch
He sounds just like Elmo. It's the cutest thing ever. He was like,
Tickle me there.
and I was like, I'm not that type of uncle.
Not
I almost got
funny.
in a
Fuck
fight
you guys.
recently, and I live in Harlem, so that's never fucking good, right? And I got in a fight. Look, I got in a fight by accident, right? I was just walking down the street, minding my business, playing Angry Birds like a fucking gangster, like and some dude like kind of hit my shoulder. Oh god! And he freaked out at me. He was like, "Oh shit! You trying to fight? Oh, you trying to fight? Oh shit!
so
I'm from Harlem, motherfucker. I'm from Brooklyn, bitch. I'm from staying up New York, motherfucker."
Nothing about me.
Dude, what the fuck happened here? Is
Yo,
that
pause it. Pause it, please. Pause it if we can. Pause it. Yo, this is the thing.
This is so bad. I wouldn't have been able to keep that much energy. So props to you. I would have bailed
This
immediately.
is the funniest part of that because we've all, comics, we've been bombing, and you try to bring the audience in more. Yeah. So when he's like, I'm from Harlem, he's naming, and then you can tell he's bombing. So he's like, let me personalize it more.
Yeah.
I'm from stand up New York, motherfucker. What?
Oh my god,
Dude, because
yo, that is everyone's nightmare.
Dude, it's the worst thing I've ever done, but it's so funny.
I just want to have everyone remember that Akaash was like the audience.
Shout out to you, Akaash. This is so good.
Wow.
We couldn't put it out, dude. I had to sit on this for like 10 years because you got to get to a level, and you're there, and I mean this, you're there. So I'm like, now he's famous and successful and clearly validated enough that I can put it out and we can just laugh at it. But I was like, we can't put this out because it's just.
So
You want to keep watching?
You're like reliving it.
Hey,
Oh, yeah, I would've
there's
snapped.
more if you want to
I would
keep
have snapped
watching.
off premise alone.
I think we're good. I think we get it.
No.
I think we get it.
No.
Man. I used to bartend at a club, man.
Oh
I used to
no.
bartend at a club. And what I realized is
Keep going,
the club is so
No,
loud that you guys come to the bar and you feel like you need to like act out the drinks
Oh fuck.
and then tell the bartender, You want two? You want two? Let me get 2 sex on the beaches.
Not a bad bit.
This is fucking awesome. Holy shit. You know how fucking crazy this is? I do this for a fucking living, and you guys were hot as fuck.
Yeah.
When I came here, what did I do to you guys? Is everything fine? What, like, is everything's fine? Did you guys have 320 comedians before me?
It's so cringe. I love it. It makes me feel
It's so
bad.
good. It's so good.
I'm feeling hot and bothered. I'm like, oh my god.
Me too.
Man.
And the fact he's getting a laugh out of them at all
Yeah, that's good.
is truly impressive. Because they've been directed not to laugh and they can't help it, but now we got to finish.
No. You guys are good, man. This is what it's about, man. You get good shows, you get bad shows. Lock the doors, we gonna fucking light this bitch on fire.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
And this is the audition. I keep forgetting that.
Scattered giggles. Doing well. Guys, you guys have been some people in the room. I appreciate you guys being here. Please come back. You guys are really cool. Thank you. My name is Michael Blaustein. Have a good night.
You were so professional.
He handled it so well.
You didn't even want to save him at the end of the set and be like, this is
I'm trying to figure out, like, because the plan was to not tell him. The plan was to have more, in like a week, there would be more pranks.
Right.
Because as it's happening, I'm watching being like, oh, this is even, in theory, it's so funny.
Yeah.
But as I'm watching it, I swear to God, I was like, oh, this is even more
fucked
painful
up.
than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
This is, I don't know if I had reached I fucked up yet, but I'm thinking, did I fuck up? I'm like, is this like so fucking
You didn't
mean?
fuck
And then
up at all.
the plan is 3 more after this, and I'm kind of like, and it's a 5-minute audition, so I'm trying to figure all this out in 5 minutes.
Dude, that'll make a
And
man
then I
move
gotta
back
go
to
up
Maryland.
afterward.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I gotta go up afterward and be like, we would have told him max 1 week later, but I've got to go up.
A week?
Yeah, max. It's a 1
crazy.
week prank show. You know what I mean?
That's
It's-
Bro, I'm
the show is the show.
man, if
He
that
would have
dude
Heath
did-
Ledgered himself after
But
that.
I know you think that's really bad. I think you handled it like anybody would.
Yeah,
I was
you handled
expecting,
it
I was
great.
expecting
Amazing.
way worse. That really wasn't bad. I think anybody would do that right now. Be like, what's happening? These are tried and true jokes.
So he went home and jerked off like 50 times.
Oh yeah.
Hey, he's like, what's going on?
Your boy's
What the fuck
ice in
is
his cock on the L train the next
What's up,
day.
man? Oh, it's so funny though.
fuck.
It's so
Son,
funny.
this is the best fucking sketch show.
You did exactly
man.
what
This would be
anybody
the
would have
best.
done.
This would be the
Yeah.
best.
I would do that tomorrow.
I
at
know,
Flapper.
this would be
I don't
so
give a
fun.
shit.
It's so mean, but it's so fucking
Good.
Dude, the interesting thing is I haven't obviously ever seen this, and this is bad, but this is actually not as bad as I thought.
It's not as bad as
Oh,
it's
dude,
not as
you
bad.
I
handled
thought
it
it was
great.
gonna be.
Yeah.
You
I mean,
handled it
it is
great.
horrible. I'm telling you, dude.
I would have for sure lost it on
Because I think you addressed the awkwardness. Had you just kept doing 5 minutes of bits, then it would have felt worse. But I think you're like,
Yeah.
what's happening? What's going on?
Yeah.
Like,
And
you were
still
cognizant.
got laughs, even though they're trying not to laugh.
Correct.
That is impressive.
It's also crazy that you can
If
just do that
anything,
to any
this is
crowd.
fucking
Anybody with a
impressive,
microphone.
bro.
If you are
Like,
next
get
to the cell, you can be like, hey guys, we're doing a prank. You can do that to
Yeah.
anybody,
Yeah,
any
yeah,
given
yeah.
time.
Yeah.
If you want to just fuck with the headline, hey guys, just fuck with them. Boom.
Yeah.
Anybody.
But you know what's interesting is like after I
You know
found
what's
out
funny
it
is
was
I'm
a-
gonna be organically bombing. I'll be like, this is a setup, ain't it?
Who told y'all? Okay. I was first on the
You got me.
I was first on the show. But what did the ticket say? They told you at the door? Man.
Yeah, dude. But the crazy part is after they even told me, I was on the train home.
You can't shake a
and
bomb
I was
like that.
still. I know. I was still being like. I'm still internally feeling as though I just bombed in front of a booker.
Yeah.
Do you know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
I couldn't, even though I wasn't. I knew it wasn't real. I still couldn't shed it.
Absolutely.
Fuck. And then I jerked off. Yeah. Sure. Too much stress.
Damn.
How mad were you at him after that?
Dude, I was so emotional. I don't remember ever. I don't think I was mad at you.
And we never did anything like that, but we would just fuck with each other like all the time. And again, we were fucking, this is fun, but also you're broke, you're angry, whatever. Like if you were eating a dessert, we just knock it out of your hands. Like we just bullied each other with little pranks like that.
He would tell me
little
that
shit.
if you guys were recording a set in the back and someone's bombing, you
Oh, yeah.
pop your head up in the camcorder, but you're bombing right now.
Yeah. We used to fuck with each other. So again, it seemed like we're definitely taking it up 2 notches, but it was like we all kind of fuck with each other. So I think it was like, all right, well, you fuck with me. And then after we talked, and I was like, I don't think we probably can't put that out because I'm watching it being like, oh, this is worse than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
So we had to just sit on. And dude, I almost deleted. I got a new laptop, and I just, for whatever reason, I forgot I had that, and I was like, I didn't delete my files. And then
What is that file saved as? Fuck you, Blau? No
It was gonna be
way.
called The Mark, I think, was the name of the show. And it was basically like Punked, but for YouTube
Yeah.
and meaner.
That's
and you had
crazy.
been on Punked, so it all worked.
Oh,
you
my
being the
God.
first guy was actually like so perfect because you handled bombs the worst. You were on a prank show. It's like a thing. You're funny for real. So it was like,
Dude.
yeah.
that's so good.
I didn't know you still had it.
I didn't either, but when we had you on, I was like, oh, do I still have this? And I did.
I thought you were fucking around. I didn't think you had it.
I have it.
Wow.
I have
That
it.
was
That's crazy.
fucking.
You can have a drink now.
We all get a drink, maybe we take a little break, go pee, go do whatever we got to do, come back. Blau can settle his thoughts. We'll get fucked up together.
Wow.
Do it.
Dude, it's just what you. I was literally reliving it.
Bro, I saw his first reaction is, no, we're not playing it. We're not playing it. Like,
Yeah,
dead
dude,
serious.
I get it.
Oh my God. You have to zoom in on my face when I realize you actually have it. Because my face is like it's a very honest, like, oh fuck, what's about to
How
happen
long
type of
ago
face.
was
You
that?
said 12
Dude,
years,
like
right?
10, 12 years. Like
Wow.
it's before Andrew had Guy Code. It's before all of that.
So for
I
12
think.
years, you've been buying shirts that don't fit you?
Yeah. 100%, yeah,
Bro, like, how do you have an oversized shirt at that? Come on, son.
Yeah, I couldn't dress. I still can't. This is what it is. I mean, I am who I am.
Nah, this was good, though.
Okay,
You did
thank
good.
you. I'm trying to step it up.
Yeah.
But anyway, That is the meanest thing I've ever done.
That's
But it's
crazy.
so funny. And luckily, I just didn't buy a new laptop forever. So I just had that one sitting on the old one. I just bought a new one. Haven't deleted the shit off of that one yet. So it was there. Only reason I have it.
Damn.
And you would have never seen it. But I'm so glad you did. And you did better than you.
It was way better than I
That's
thought.
way better than I thought it was.
Dude, you handled it well. You still couldn't put it out because, again, I didn't want people to be like, oh, this guy's not funny. But now there's so much evidence that you're funny that I feel like we can play this now.
Dude, I mean, I'm telling you, I would have loaded a revolver, like slowly, and you would have zoomed out on the F train. You would hear one single gunshot, and it would.
And then his notebook just in the wind, just falling down. Just says, fuck you, Akash.
Oh, man.
Dude,
God,
that's
that was
a
bad.
crazy good prank.
It's so good.
To the fact, 12 years later, he can still relive it.
Yeah, it was really.
It's a really good one.
It's really good. It's too good, to be honest. If
Yeah.
it wasn't so good, people would have seen this years ago. But it's so fucking mean that I was like, ugh, I can't do this. It feels awful. But now, again, Wilbur twice, so who gives a fuck?
That's true. Wilbur twice. Could have had a third.
Could have added a third.
Yeah, I'm
Not
gonna
after
do
this,
I'm
but
gonna
you
do this
could've
to you.
before, you know
I'm
what I
gonna
mean?
do this to you in I don't know when. But it's gonna.
And then you just see
sneak up.
him standing up, just clapping repeatedly.
Yeah, dude, I do fear that. And again, now when I bomb, I'm gonna be like, come on, you guys.
Yeah, where are the cameras?
Yeah, I got it. Okay.
God, that's so.
Let me ask you a question that's sort of related to this. When you guys are crushing, do you guys? This is such a weird, like, don't have a good self-evaluation of myself. Do you guys ever think? Sometimes I'll just put it on myself and ask you. Sometimes when I'm crushing, I think that I'm crushing because my fly's down.
Never had that thought.
Never
Never.
had that thought.
I swear to God, there's laughter where I'm like, are y'all laughing at me? Like, you know what I mean?
Like, I can't possibly be this funny.
Correct.
Something has to be
There's something
going
behind
on.
me.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's just a self-evaluation of myself. I'm just like, oh, maybe this can't be real. What's happening? Is there like a fucking
no, crushing
applause?
so hard,
Is there
something else has to
something
be going on.
Yeah.
I don't have that self-doubt thing, but what I still wrestle with and used to be real bad, I remember they'd be calling me up at Eastville, which is the only club I was past at other than stand-up New York.
Yeah.
And as they were calling me up, packed room, Friday, Saturday night, I'd be like, God, I hope these people don't realize I'm a complete phony. And it's such a hacky comic self-doubt thought. Even I'm annoyed at how hacky that thought is. But then the second they didn't laugh, I would be like, oh shit, they're finding out. And I would start talking faster and cussing more and overcompensating. And I would hear it back when you listen to your sets, and I would hate that. And I couldn't figure out what it was. And then I realized oh, I think I'm a phony, and they're finding out I'm a phony.
Yeah.
So now I still have to, like, if a joke doesn't get a laugh, grab my brain and be like, yo, chill, calm down, take a breath. You're gonna be fine. You're funny. Even if this show doesn't go well, you have thousands that did, you're cool. Yeah. So it's still like a self-worth thing that, I mean, you probably got some void if you're getting up on that fucking stage.
Yeah.
So I'll grapple with that.
Yeah, I think the greatest part about where we're at in our career now is we have like receipts.
Yeah,
like back in the day when you don't do well, you don't have no receipts. Now you can just be like, hey man, I'm doing comedy for fucking 15 years. People come see me.
2+ million on TikTok. And
Yeah,
all this
million,
other, like,
blah blah
piece
blah
of
blah blah.
things.
Like we're good, but it's still hard. It's still hard to like get that in your brain. Yeah. Should we get some drinks?
Yeah, let's get some drinks. Blau, I'm gonna give you a second to settle your nerves.
I'm good. I'm gonna have 2 more drinks.
I loved seeing that it still affected you, though. That lets me know if I wanted to be an asshole, I could. I'd be really successful as a dickhead.
Yeah.
You need to.
Yeah.
You need to. That was amazing.
Oh, like 7 cameras.
It really is.
I didn't know that cameras that nice
The
back
idea
then.
of that prank show is really good.
Yeah. That
It's
looks like
just
it could've
so
been recorded
fucking
recently.
mean. I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Stop it.
I feel like somebody could do it to me and ruin my fucking life. But 4 pranks on one person in an episode is such a fucking smart idea as opposed to 4 different people, one prank, we're done. Just one guy watching them grapple with it every single day.
It's a really good idea.
It's
it really
such
is.
a good idea.
But in this day and age, I mean, one night like that, there's no episode 2. They're done.
Yeah.
They're out.
Yeah, it's over.
Damn.
Yeah.
But you signed off very professionally, which was very proud of
Dude, you guys have been some people in a room. It's really good because I'd have been like, hey, you guys suck my fucking dick. I don't really need to be at this club. Who gives a shit? I don't
You
know.
signed off like very like, that's my American Idol audition. Good
I
night.
think that I would have loved to have seen this if the booker wasn't in the room and I wasn't auditioning. Who knows what would happen? I would have thrown a chair at somebody. Who knows? Do you know what I mean? But like when you're in those confines, you have to sort of still be professional.
Right.
Like I'm still
You have
auditioning
to.
for the
But if
club.
there's no booker there, it's the Lantern. So the Village Lantern, I think we talked about this. Blau, Andrew, me, a lot of other funny people, Case, good friend of ours, Case Rosso, we would stand outside, get people downstairs into a basement, and you had to convince them this dark basement is actually a room with funny comics. And the first 3 or 4 people would always be like, what the fuck? It's just us.
Yeah.
Like, it's New York.
Bro, we
they're
had to
tourists. They're getting uncomfortable.
We had to get comics. Sorry to interrupt you. We had to get comics that were on the show to sit down
And pretend to be audience sometimes.
Pretend so the real audience would feel comfortable to sit in a fucking basement.
Not even comfortable, a little less uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So at least there's other people here who I think are on the show or think at the show. But you just deal with shitty audiences all the time as a product of that. So that, when he's doing little moments, we do have some training in that, but the training is also, fuck you. I don't give a fuck. I'll burn this whole place down.
Yeah.
The whole place.
Yeah.
I think I said at some
you
point.
did. You
I'll
said-
burn this fucking place. But I did it in a likable way.
Yeah. But only because there's a bouncer there. I mean, a booker there.
A booker, yeah.
God,
All
that's
right,
so
let's
funny.
get a drink. I gotta pee. And I'll get high with it. Guys, I'm not gonna waste time talking sports with these two because they don't know nothing about it. So, if you didn't know, I have been on an unbelievable cold streak on Prize Picks. We're gonna keep it going. You know the plan. You pick the exact opposite of what I suggest, and that's gonna make you money. Also, you sign up at prizepicks.com and use the promo code Schultz. They will match your initial deposit up to $100. So if you invest $100, you deposit $100, you get $100 for free. You really can't lose unless you're me, and then you find a way to lose every week, but that's how you win. Just pick the opposite of me. So here are the picks for next week. The Dolphins are playing the Eagles. I don't trust the Eagles secondary. I got Tyreek Hill getting more than half of a touchdown. That means he's going to score at least 1 touchdown, okay? Also, I got Jalen Hurts throwing for less than 264.5 yards. I know he's a great runner. I just don't think he's going to pass for that many yards. And last, Travis Etienne, I think he's gotten a touchdown in the last 2 games. I think he keeps that streak going. Touchdown, 3 straight games for Travis Etienne and the Jacksonville Jaguars. More than half a touchdown for Travis Etienne. Thank you guys, Prize Picks. Now let's get back to the show. All right, guys, we're back. We got drinks for everybody. Again, I don't drink, but let's all cheers. I'm gonna get fucked up. We'll get fucked up. We've never done this together.
We haven't. I feel so good about this,
I got
dude.
you. I got you.
Hey.
I got you. Let's go. That's more than I usually do. I'm gonna be.
How many milligrams
Yeah, how
are
many?
we talking?
It's only 5, but for me, that's a lot. I don't do it all.
5 is if I did 5, yeah.
I'm gonna be cooking.
Feel nice.
Yeah,
So do you normally
your
do this
wife's
like-
gonna get some nice limp dick tonight, bro.
Do you think your dick game has improved?
How has it not?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's only 1. It has to go up.
Because it's only 1.
But it has to go up.
Yeah, but the communication has to be obviously up.
Oh, we're great.
Yeah, that's what
But
I mean.
I'm sure if it was another girl, she'd be like, well, okay, buddy. I mean, I used to want to do a bit about this where, like, my wife used to be, like, more jealous that I would cheat on her. And I want to be like, baby, no, I would never cheat on you. My dick game is trash. Like, I'm not going to go betray both of us with this. You know what I mean?
That's
That's embarrassing both of us. Why would we do that?
Why don't you do that? She won't like it.
I think I've done it, but then I couldn't think of more meat to it. So I just have that line kind of sitting there.
Yeah.
Whatever. If I can think of more meat on it, we'll do it as a bit.
It is interesting that every woman you run into, it's just different buttons. Why can't it just be the same across the board? Every woman you run
I
into.
believe you, but I don't know that to be a fact.
It is a fact.
I mean, I believe you, but I don't know, Al.
G-spots are all over the goddamn place.
he's right.
Some girls like the...
Some are in Pensacola.
That's what I'm saying.
The hell we know where we're going.
Tuscaloosa.
But that's what makes it fun.
Yeah, figure
Is it?
If it was the same
I
every
don't
time.
want to play Operation, bitch. Tell me where it is.
But what's more rewarding, Postmates or when you make the food yourself?
Postmates.
Postmates.
All right. I'm trying to be diabolical. Be like, don't you like making a meal? I don't even like making a fucking meal.
Yeah.
I like jerking off myself and go to sleep. Okay.
I hear what you say.
You know, the more rewarding.
Yes.
Yes.
I hear you. I can't find a G-spot today.
Can I get a middle ground? I would rather do a HelloFresh.
Put an air
Bring
tag
the
in
shit
there.
to my thing and I'll make it. Does that make sense?
How is that what is that sexually to you?
I don't
I'm
know.
not quizzing you. I want to know.
I don't know.
Inquiring minds want to know.
I don't know.
So it's like all women are different, but at least just give me the recipe and how to find it.
IKEA.
Yeah.
There you go.
All
IKEA.
it is,
Yeah, exactly.
IKEA.
all it
Pictures.
is in my head, it's just, this sounds so whatever. It's just communication, man. It's just open, be louder. It's just open.
Pull up the clip. Pull up the clip. Producers catching strays is crazy. That's crazy.
It was mad loud. I
Crazy.
blocked it
He's
out.
keeping in everything bad you said on this episode for sure.
Yes.
He's erasing all the notes. What did you want me to take out about that?
Oh my
Bro,
god,
it sounded like a
dude.
pirate ship over there. I was like, what is happening, dude? Christ.
Catching a stray on a Sunday is insane.
God, dude.
Insane.
This Sunday. I
That's
love you. I
insane.
love you. I'm fucking around.
We got to get you. You don't even know his name.
Miles.
Yo, you bailed him out on that one.
Yeah, you did.
If he goes down, I go down. This is our podcast.
Yeah, I thought this motherfucker was I'm bombing.
I should really threw him off, bro.
What time are we at?
So I think about that line all the time, dude.
God.
Stand up New York, motherfucker.
My favorite thing is when I pull out of a bit and I go, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? This is my favorite moment. Oh, holy shit.
Oh, man.
When is this weed gonna kick in, you think?
I don't
When
know.
we're
It says
done?
fast acting, but they always say that. But you'll know.
Oh.
When I'm gone, it's pretty clear I'm gone.
What happens?
My eyes get red. I'll probably slump down in my chair. I'll be a lot more who gives a fuck.
He's been talking about doing weed for probably over a year before that
Yeah.
happened. He's like, maybe I'll do it. Like, maybe, like, just edging. He's like,
Yeah.
edging, doing
Yeah,
weed.
yeah,
What
yeah.
was
And then when
inspiring you
Rogan
to
came
do
up,
it?
I don't know. I think pandemic, I was like, I haven't done anything, and if life is short, so like I'll do something. And then I was hearing more about benefits of like shrooms. I microdosed shrooms. That was
You
fucking
did?
fantastic.
Dude, shrooms are the
So
best.
fun.
Those are great.
The best. I'm trying to get my wife to do it. It's so fun. So fun.
It's my favorite drug. I haven't done all the drugs, but it's my
better
favorite
than
drug
weed,
that I've done.
for sure. Better
Yeah,
than
yeah.
weed.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you give me a health
Ecstasy?
benefit, I'm in.
I've never taken it.
Oh, my God.
What?
Is it? I'll be fucking a ficus plant if I take it.
I've only done it once.
Yeah, it's so good.
Dude, he
It's so
loves
great.
Molly. He'll microdose Molly. It's
Yeah.
kind of
Really?
crazy.
Like
Yeah.
Molly water or just straight up Molly? Like just a
Nah,
little.
just like take a little bit of it. Yeah.
It's on a Thursday or what?
Nah, if I'm going out.
Oh,
but it's
gotcha,
like,
gotcha,
then
gotcha.
you don't have to drink as much. You don't have to hang over the next day. Like, if you microdose, it's fine. If you take too much,
I
then
really
you feel
missed
like shit.
I wish we had the Quaalude era. I just feel like that was a different.
Wolf
I
of
feel like
Wall Street
our
really-
Quaalude is microdose.
Dude,
that make sense?
I just watched it.
I watched it, and my wife, weirdly, she loves the girliest movies, but loves Wolf of Wall Street,
Yeah.
and we're watching it together again, and it's so funny.
movie.
And the improv in that movie, we played it on a Patreon because it's just like incredible improv. They remember the scene where they're talking about tossing the midgets at the targets, but
Yeah.
they're like, how do we do this
Little
within?
people, man.
Huh?
Little people.
No, they said midgets in the movie.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, dude, I'm almost one of them. What are you talking about? You know what I mean? I'm borderline midget. I can say this shit. What is it's like a
cutoff?
half black person saying the
What
N-word.
is it?
What's the cutoff? Am I
I
close
think it's
too?
5 feet even.
I think it's 4'11" is like prime.
Yeah, 4'11" and below is midget, but that should only be men. My mom is 4'11" and a half. She ain't no midget.
Yeah, no, it is. I think it's a
Yo,
different cutoff.
Mom, yo, come on now. My mom is hot, you know it.
His
You know,
mom's a
my mom
midget
was
with
hot, too.
giant tits, bro. It's great.
Yes.
Wait.
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
Have you
Great, yeah, giant.
Absolutely.
Who?
He's met my mom.
Yeah.
She got the bazungas on her?
Yeah.
He was at my wedding. He met my mom.
All of our moms on this podcast have giant tits.
Jesus.
Not mine.
Yeah.
Mine's got B tits, perfect.
Yo,
And you should be in jail.
That's so weird.
Perfect.
Bro's breastfeeding at
Like, I like
19, being like, oh, I'll see you tomorrow.
I'll breastfeed right now if she let me.
yeah.
Give me your tits.
Trevor, your mom?
Yeah.
Bad.
probably-
I've seen it.
I think she's gorgeous as my mom.
No.
And,
Tits.
you know,
Let's be respectful.
Yeah, dude,
hand-
come on. Don't be
handful.
weird about it.
Handful's perfect.
Yeah, handful. I wouldn't
His mom's
introduce her
beautiful.
to Michael, but yeah, you know about a handful.
I've met her.
I know you have.
I've DM'd her. No, I
She got
haven't.
heavy. She got the
No heavies.
Jevecitos?
No heavies.
Yeah.
No.
No heavies. Nice ass. No, nice.
nice ass. You're into asses. You think that's where
I'm
it
a big
comes from?
ass man.
He's a big ass
Dude,
guy.
here's the thing.
Asses are like his feet.
Yes.
Yeah.
And my mama's got beautiful fucking feet.
Your mom?
Yeah.
Oh, my mom's feet are all right. I
What
don't know where I
happened
get
at
my
this
feet.
lantern
guy
place
loves
that you
feet
guys came
more.
to? That's where it comes up, because
It might
all
be the
three of y'all are some
Yeah,
weird
isn't
feet
it
motherfuckers.
interesting?
It is weird.
You're
You
a
can-
foot guy, too?
I love feet. He loves them the most. It's probably
Let me ask you a
Kim
question.
Schultz.
And
and me.
Andrew just fucking out of this world with it.
No,
So it's
dude,
like, it's
dude,
something
dude,
weird with
no,
y'all.
no, no. The most.
Oh, more than
Foot
Schultz?
porn, all of that.
Oh, the most.
All right, so you see a girl's page on IG is the first thing you're going
Bro,
to the
he
feet?
stopped at a billboard for the Barbie movie to zoom in on the feet.
People honking at me. People honking at me.
You gotta know.
He's just yelling out the window, Postmates!
Honk, honk. I don't give a shit. Let me get this on my goddamn Instagram story. Hot feet. God, it's
What?
so.
Something
Dude, I
happened at the
literally.
lantern. Something at the lantern fucked
you guys up.
67% hard if I think about it.
He told me a story about hooking up with this girl one time. He was a fan. I don't know if you're comfortable sharing this story.
Well, we'll see.
Okay.
Doesn't matter,
And
Miles
said
keeping it in.
She came over. She came over to my place after a show. She knew who I was.
Yeah.
Fan. Gave me a foot job.
Yeah.
Left. Didn't say a word to each other the whole time.
Yep.
What?
Yeah. She knew what's up.
Oh, so yeah, you're on a different level. Because
Dude,
you
I'm telling
actually
you,
you actually
different
do
level.
stuff with the feet.
Different level.
What do you,
They
dude,
don't do stuff with feet.
I
They
don't
just
do-
admire them.
No.
crazy dog. I like, dude. This fucking.
Yo, you're crazy. You don't fuck feet?
God, dude, so these are the two, if you take them, you baby oil them up, dude, and you just fucking dude, and the little toesies I'm moving to, dude, my last
Somehow that's the part I'm out on. Leave the toesies out of this.
Dude, my last girl would wrap her fucking toes around and then fuck, come.
She was a brown girl too, so she had them fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah, talents. She could pick up a burrito, bitch.
Yo, that was one. I swear to God, that was a big thing. When my wife has nice feet, and Indian girls don't normally. So that's one of the reasons I was like, I have to ask this girl out. She's a beautiful Indian girl with nice feet and a Goldman Sachs internship. Where I'm gonna get this again?
Yeah. I can't comment, but yeah.
I love how feet and Goldman Sachs were on the same playing field.
Son, it's the same. It was same to
that's
same.
That's
bro.
amazing. Yeah.
That shit mattered to me. I was like, that's God's way of telling me this is my wife.
That's beautiful.
Did you know that it was your wife when you first met her?
She honestly was so like, she was so hot to me that I was like, this girl's gonna ruin my life. There's no way this is like a good girl. It's just impossible.
And
then
you
she
were
turned
not
out
in
to
an
be
awesome place right when you first met her, weren't you? Still in the ecosystem of the...
No, I was doing not great, but better. I was on the guy code and all that shit. So to me, life was the grand.
Oh, no.
I was making like 60K or whatever, doing shows, and I was living with Case Rosso, our homie, and we would just be out, hanging out all the time. I had more than enough to live for what I needed. I was like a super independent, free time. I went broke in 2018.
Oh, no. I'm not talking about... We'll see what happened there. I'm saying, like, weren't you had like heartbreak...
Right before.
That's what I'm saying. So not financial.
Like I just had no game, dude. It was unbelievable. I'm not saying I have a lot now, but I just didn't know women. All my friends were all dudes. I had an older brother. I didn't understand how different we were mentally and emotionally, and I just couldn't fucking understand
your mom
it.
had fetish. There's no.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but my mom loves me unconditionally.
Right.
I couldn't understand why only one woman I talked to, she loves me unconditionally.
Yeah.
And she got the him.
Damn.
So why?
Let me see him.
Have a super hot fat tit girlfriend.
Do you like fat tits?
I'm not into it.
I'm out.
Yeah.
They're too heavy. Do you know what I mean?
Your mom's tit's perfect. Just
they are. They're fucking perfect. They're just like this. They're just that right there. It's got good nipples, though.
Bro,
so good, dude.
weird, but I love it.
How do you know what the nipples look like?
How do you not?
Yeah, he sucked on him, dude.
I know, but
You didn't suck on your mom's tits, fucking cuck.
I don't remember my 7th grade art teacher's name. But you remember the nips?
Yeah, it looked like green beans.
What the fuck?
I'm just fucking.
Oh man.
There we go.
Green beans?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but after you have too many kids, the nipple come out.
Really?
Yeah.
Just gonna suck so much? Or just,
Yeah. You need to,
Oh.
After a couple of kids, you need areola surgery.
Really?
Yeah, I'll pay for it.
It's a new BBL.
Yeah.
You're an ass man because your mom has a fat ass.
Well, okay. It's not a fat ass, but that's what I look for. Dark hair and an ass.
What kind of hair does your mom
I want to
have?
know your
Dark hair.
There you go.
I used to get so weirded out when people you like talk about, oh, my mom's so hot, but bro, what? And then like more people define my type. I'm like, bro, that's literally what is that?
Dude,
they either look like my ex or my mom, and I'm like, what the fuck?
But your ex and your mom look similar.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Dude, I'm telling you, I've said it before.
This is just a Maury episode in my head. I don't know
Now,
what to
my
do.
wife might look like my mom, short Indian girl.
No, they look
They
similar.
act super similar, like crazy.
Yeah.
It's just
crazy.
because you think it's just because what your brain was raised on, so you know.
I knew I wanted to marry an Indian girl, so that's something I look for. But I think objectively, a lot of people would say my wife is beautiful. I obviously do. But like, yeah, well, I don't know. Maybe that's why I was so attracted to her, part of it.
So you felt like she was way out of your league, and then it just clicked or something.
Yeah, in my experience, that type of girl at that level of hot, I was like, there's no way this is gonna be like a girl on my wavelength in terms of morality and whatever. And she's like a super religious. So I was like, oh, this lined up in a way that I didn't think it would. But there was, again, she was so hot, I was like, there's no way she's like, she also hadn't had sex till she was married. Just like a bunch of, she's super religious. She like wants to be in Gurdwara. She's Sikh, I'm Hindu, but she wants to be praying every Sunday. It was like all these things. Sikh temple where we went for my wedding.
Oh, okay.
Gurdwara. Yeah. So every Sunday she tries to go. And then I'll go a lot too, just as a part of that. But like, yeah, it was like, oh, this lined up in a way I didn't think it would. There's in New York too, it's girls out there.
Yeah.
So I was like,
every block
out there.
Yeah, what's happening?
And they're out there.
Just loose pussy running around.
Yeah.
Hey!
Yeah.
Hey!
Who's trying to get fingered?
Nah, but one of these days, one of these porn stars, you'll get them.
What do you mean?
You'll find out. You'll find out.
I've had fornications with one. Is this yours?
What?
That's yours,
Can you say who?
That's yours.
Nah.
Say it, we'll bleep it. Actually, we won't even know who it is. We don't know porn stars, to be honest with you.
The one that I have fornications with is not like on. She's like in you know.
She's up and coming artist.
Yeah.
She in her SoundCloud era.
SoundCloud,
You know?
SoundCloud porn.
She's at the Lantern.
But she's only come up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she's yeah.
Describe it.
And then
Hot. I mean, suck a dick through or something. I'll tell you something.
are you guys fucking multiple times or just the once?
We did twice.
Oh,
Twice.
wow. That's a compliment to you. She gets fucked professionally.
Yeah.
So you got some pro dick.
I did.
You could have made it to the league.
Let me tell you
she
a secret,
circled
man.
back.
You
She
watch
circled back.
circle
It's
back.
like an uncle shooting at the Y. Like, could have done something with that.
I didn't get a knee brace on.
Got the Bengay on.
I think my dick game is probably above average. I wouldn't say it was like top. You know what I think I bring to the table? Passion. And I know you guys are gonna make fun of me, but I think it matters.
No, I'm sure that matters.
Yeah,
Why would it
just
not?
a lot of.
That's why that passionless hooker bothered you so much.
I'm telling you, 100%.
Yeah, that's for sure.
But he's very crazy. He's like, all right, get hard. And you're like, what?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
What was the
but
worst?
on command.
That prank or the passionless hooker?
The passionless hooker.
I've never seen him so mad. I've known this guy
I'm
for maybe
so-
6 years. Never seen somebody
was
distraught.
furious.
There was nothing
That's the
behind it.
maddest you've ever seen him.
Ever.
Because when I told Gabe that
Ever.
we were gonna do this video, he was like, "Yo, Trevor would love that because you have like real strong opinions on Blau's temper, and you want to like set up
I mean, we
cameras
both
and
see
prank
each other just lose our cool. And I think we're getting better at it. But like, man, there's just days where you just see somebody in it and you're like, I'm just going to
What
back
gets
up.
you, man?
Yeah, I can't. He's just.
You are just
This is what's really impressive about you too is how successful and all that shit that you are. You're still just like the sweetest guy to me. You're just like the nicest guy.
I think I was raised really right, but I don't know. Like, he see me crazy, man. Like, dumb shit. Like, one time, the Starbucks was taking too long. It was too hot. And it burnt my tongue, and I just threw it on the ground of a hotel carpet. And I said, it's too hot. And then Michael was like, it's one of those days, huh? And then just shut the fuck up.
I will say though, man. Like,
As a kid, I was more mad. Go ahead.
I will say though, with your success went from, and I'm not shitting on you. This is actually a compliment. Your success went. No. Hold on. Let me just say it because it's gonna sound whatever. Your success went from 0 to $1 billion in like 2 months, Doug.
Okay.
Like, and I think that your ability to handle all of that was very like inspiring, honestly, because I think a lot of people couldn't handle that type of rise that fast. And so I think those moments that you were having during that rise were just because you were trying to handle and process all this shit.
Yeah.
And
it wasn't that moment. It was the built-up shit.
Correct.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, I was there for every moment of that. And to your credit, dude, I think you handled it very, very well because a lot of people wouldn't have, dog. Like, it's not like this slow stand-up success, blah, blah, blah. You went from literally people being like, oh, I kind of know that guy from Vine, to like the biggest internet person in 2 months.
Dude, I remember him.
It was insane, dog.
Wanting to start Stiff Stop
And
Dude. He
still-
was telling me about it, and then he was like, I mean, this guy's just blowing the fuck up. And I hadn't heard about you yet, but then I heard about
we
it.
started the thing before that, but it was like right before that. So I was with you. We started the podcast maybe like 2 months, 3 months before I think it might have been the Whiteclaw thing, right?
about to, the way we connected, I was about to quit my job and you were doing college gigs and college gigs were paying you like $2 to $3K at the time. And at that point I was like, bro, that's like 3 months rent in Santa Monica. So like, and then I was telling them how I was selling merch through videos and we both connected on that. I was like, you tell me how to do college gigs, I'll tell you how to do video stuff.
I remember that.
And we
Yeah.
just both like connected on that. But yeah, I also think just like doing like open mics years and years and years, like that just like hammered in my head that like you ain't shit, you know?
Yeah.
So I think kids get like an ego because they're just normal. They get a big pop in videos, now they're that guy.
Right.
So I think just like that, watching guys like Kev and watching people like, I had a lot of videos pop in the back end, slow. And then when it really hit, that's when I was like, oh, okay. Like it felt overnight, but for me, it was been like, I've been posting videos for like 3 to 4 years. So it was like steady, but
But you still handle, a lot of people don't, and I don't know if you said you inspired by this. I
was.
Yeah, and so I'm gonna give Schultz his flowers while he's not here. Sometimes, I never get jealous of him, but sometimes I get insecure, like, man, why it's taking me so long or whatever. And then I really think I get to watch Andrew do it and I get to see how he handles himself. And that to me has been such a lesson. And like, this guy has never been too famous to take a picture with anybody. He's never been too famous to not give somebody his best version of himself. And so you'll hear stories of other celebrities being dickheads and might think that's okay, but I got this example of this guy that's like, no, man, you do it. That's what you do. You take the picture, you do whatever.
Yeah.
And so I do feel like it's so cool that I get to learn that from him, and I'm curious what y'all learn from each other. Because maybe you've learned that from him. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, that's literally exactly what you said, man. Just like watching how you just like took on all the success that fast, as professional as you were during all the success, was inspiring. But also, like, I did learn a lot where it's just like, even just how to like hand yourself like through an airport, or like try to like hand yourself in the meet and greet, and like how like the stuff you even sold at the meet and great, like all that kind of stuff.
As fast as someone can whip out a phone, you can be on the internet the next second later. I never wanted to be that guy who was like having a public meltdown at a fucking, you know, Quiznos or the airports. Like, that'll ruin it.
I'll have a public meltdown.
Yeah.
If I feel disrespected, Blau and I do have this in common. That's the shit that takes me 0 to 100. If I felt like you don't have common decency.
I'll catch myself quick. I'll like start to ramp up, like, okay, just chill. But like, I'll feel it come out. I'm like, you know, as a kid, bro, I like used to, my Xbox remotes, the controllers had bite marks in them. I swear on my life, this shit folded up, bro. It folded up like an overcooked patty. This shit folded, because I would bite on them. And I had multiple holes in my wall. The Kyle shit punching the shit in the wall, that's all me. I would throw remotes. I would just like, dude, I bit my iPhone once and cracked the screen. Just so mad, just bit it.
At what?
Who knows? This was like maybe
Random
I was like
shit.
19 or 20.
How did you calm down? Was it like an active thing?
Well, what happens, you get this like post-nut out of like stress, regret, and you're like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
You're fucking gnawing, your dog's looking at you like, why are you chewing on the remote? That's my job, you know?
Yeah,
Like, you just feel like an idiot. And then I just like, I think that I just never wanted to look like an idiot in public, and I just think that like, it's not, I don't know. I never wanted to be like Bagel Boss. Remember that dude that was going crazy in New York? It's like, I just never want that to be how people associate with you. Oh, that Trevor guy was dope, but he's a complete asshole. So complete asshole. I just never want to be associated with those two.
You're always friendly though. I've seen you get recognized. I see it with Andrew all the time, and it's like, oh. And also, dude, it happened to my wife one time. Some bitch from Peloton, my wife take those classes, and then this girl, her whole thing is about being positive, whatever. And my wife saw her in Newark Airport, and she was like, oh, that's the girl who's video. And I was like, yo, go say hi. She said hi to the girl. Now, granted, it's early, but my wife, and then maybe a little uncomfortable, she just goes, hi, which you're kind of, and then the girl goes, hi. And then my wife kind of, and she's like, I just want to tell you, I love taking your classes. You're so nice. Or I love whatever. It's so, thank you so much. And she just goes, okay.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, you're the biggest bitch in the world, dude. And I never want to be that, but it does, when you start, I realize when it happens a lot, that's tiring. You got it, but you got to do it. But it is like, I'm glad I had the model of being like, it was never okay, no matter how. Chelsea gets recognized all the time. I'm starting to get recognized more, but and I see constant like, hey man, what's up? Super comfortable, and I'm like, oh, that's the way to be.
Well, it takes
Way
a lot
better
of build-up
than
for somebody to go out of their comfort zone to say something to you, or like what your wife
That's
did.
what it is.
The build-up.
Yeah.
And then the letdown, you're like, I went out of my way to give you a compliment, and you're going to shoot it down. Like, that just, you feel worse.
Yeah, I always try to put myself in their position where it's like it is a lot, because they've been seeing you for 3 minutes, and they finally worked up the courage to come over to you, and then you're an asshole. It's like, dude, it takes 3 seconds to just be like, oh man, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you listening, or I appreciate you watching the clips. You want to get a picture? Awesome, bang. It's fucking 20 seconds.
The snarky response doesn't do anything for anybody. It's like people who mouth off to a cop. You feel cool in the moment, but the cop's not cutting you any slack.
What if they're not, hey man, I'm such a big fan? Because there's only
I've
one
had annoying shit too, where somebody walks up and is filming in my face. I was at a bar last night in fucking
how do
KC.
you
This
handle
guy
that?
walks up filming with a shot. And he goes, yo, this is for you. And you're just like, all right, I guess I'm just gonna you know, you kind of just in the back of your head, you're like, this is weird, but you go, all right, let's get into it.
I had a guy, he didn't outright know who I was, but I looked familiar. You know, you get the, where do I know you from?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get an Uber. We're leaving. I'm date night, whatever. It's like 11. It's fucking cold outside. Windy, maybe rainy.
Good
feet. The guy has, good feet. I'm like, absolutely. The guy has an umbrella. He's like 4 feet away from me, and he just pokes me in the shoulder with the umbrella.
That's crazy.
And I look at him.
That's crazy. Also, Mary Poppins shit.
Yeah, I look at him, and then he goes, where do I know you for? I go, I think I know you. Where do I know you? I think I know you. And I just go, I don't think you do, man. And then I just like grabbed it. That's the only time I can ever remember being like,
you can't poke someone with the
okay, thank you. I'm
What
not
are you,
crazy, right?
Penguin
'Cause I
from
was like,
Batman,
yeah,
bitch?
dude. I was like,
Don't
what's your
fucking touch
fucking
me.
deal, bro?
And as short as he is, like he had to bring that.
Like he was knighting him. I know you from somewhere.
Yeah.
Come here, kid. Where do I know you from?
Like the disrespect.
Did I see you in Wizard of Oz? Shit, I must have.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because that was the only time I was like, I'm not gonna indulge this fucking thing and be like, oh, I do stand. Sometimes I'll be like, I do stand up because I don't know how else to handle it.
Yeah,
Maybe see a
yeah.
clip online.
Yeah.
But I was just like, no, fuck you.
You
And then
can't hit me with an umbrella. It's crazy.
Yeah, I
That's
wondered for months. I've been like, was I a dickhead to that guy? He was a dick, right?
Yes. Yeah,
Crazy. He was Indian, so he was also short. But I was just like, you're fucking, fuck you, dude. I felt it on my shoulder for like minutes after. I was like,
no.
who the fuck does that?
How do y'all feel about guns?
I'd rather he shot me in the shoulder and said, where do I know you from?
But is it?
I'd rather he tapped the gun on my temple than be like, where do I know you from?
Can I ask you a question?
No, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
So that is insane. So I
can't
think,
be hyperbolic for a joke. I mean, what are we doing here?
I can't be high and hyperbolic.
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
Hyperbolic. Sorry.
How do you feel about? Because I think I might have my videographer get strapped up. Is that a bad idea?
Why your videographer?
I don't know. He's. I don't want to hire someone else.
Yeah,
You're such
what
a
did-
Jew.
but
It's
what did you-
unbelievable. It's unbelievable how much this guy hates spending money.
Shooting videos, shooting gas, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you just get the gun?
I don't want to shoot anybody.
Or just tell the comedy club, like, you guys got security, right?
They never do.
Dude, just have an 8'4" videographer.
Yeah,
You'd
I
be
got-
good. No
my
one's touching you.
videographer is my
videographer's
gun.
Not, he's not that small. But I also want him to be strapped up. Is that stupid?
No, dude, pay for security. What the fuck?
I don't want to pay for someone else though.
Stop it. No, you guys don't bring the type of energy that you need anyone with a gun around.
Sometimes I
On
talk hella
stage,
shit
on stage, I could definitely. Now, I will. The people sometimes will be like, "How do you not get your ass beat?" Normally, I will say during a show, like, "Yo, guys, we're just joking around. If you feel like cross the line, just let me know. I'll move on. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. I'm not here to disrespect."
Yeah, you've been doing this for 15 years.
Yeah.
Not a single person has gotten on stage and hit you. It's not gonna happen.
3 black girls in St. Louis almost beat the shit out of me. One time.
Yeah,
Why?
but that's
What happened?
girls.
They misunderstood
Take it.
something I said as actually what happened. And they were accusing me of saying this shit, and I was
busted out
like,
the umbrellas.
Kev was there.
It's like Penguin with it.
So Kev was there, not doing nothing, filming the whole fucking thing, me getting beaten up.
Doing his
But they-
job.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fire clip.
I said something.
What would you get more mad at, getting your ass beat or not getting the clip?
No, not getting the clip with it.
Yeah, of course. Beat my ass, but let me get 3 million views.
Yeah,
Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
Yeah, so what
But
happened?
they like went nuts, and I couldn't even understand. They were like going crazy, and then I was like, they accused me of saying something. I was like, I didn't say any. What the fuck are you talking about? And then luckily I paid Kev to come out there. Back then I couldn't even afford it. I was losing money, but he came out there and he had it on tape. And then they were going nuts on IG. People were leaving hate comments on my shit. An intermediary emailed me, and he was like, "Hey man, I'm a fan. I just want to know what happened. This seems crazy." I talked to him. And then they said, the girls want you to apologize. And I was like, yeah, if I said what I said, they can have the apology. I'm gonna send them a video. And if I didn't say it, let's just leave it alone or something. No, they said they didn't want an apology on IG Live. Nah, fuck you. But I was like,
You're waiting for everybody to get in IG, just waiting. I'm gonna do my apology at 2K.
And
2K.
I was at like 22,000 followers at the time. What do you think you're gonna get off of me? But I was like, no, here's what I'll do. If I said anything they are accusing me of saying online, here's a video. If I said any of that, I'll apologize. I didn't, and then they just never reached out again. They didn't take down any of their comments, which was kind of fucked.
Yeah.
But yeah, I almost got killed there, and I was like, for sure, don't fuck around in St. Louis. Also, armed security, probably a good idea.
Yeah, I remember you calling me. I was at my dad's place when you called me, and
yeah.
that you were on, like not even on when you
Son,
were just
my,
like,
my mom got a Facebook message from some random person in St. Louis. It was crazy, dog.
Christ.
Because the video went viral or just people at the show?
People that they knew in St. Louis. Dude, I was getting death threats. I was getting like...
But there were people at the show who told people. It's not like this is from a
Those
video.
girls put it on IG.
gotcha.
They went
Okay, I
on
see,
IG
I see.
Live. Probably nobody watched. And then they posted on IG. One of them was, this was crazy. There was just like, I'm gonna sue. I'm a lawyer. I was a lawyer, and I was like, you don't know the law if you think.
It's not like me back in college getting punched in the
Yeah,
face. I'm
yeah.
a fucking lawyer.
Yeah, but it was just like a 24 hours of, and people are like, yo, your tickets aren't sold out to your next show, so it's gonna be packed with a lot of people wearing red.
oh shit.
And I remember Bob being like, dude, just cancel the show. And I was like, and then Andrew was like, nothing's gonna happen. And I was like,
Whitney had
that's
to
probably
cancel a
right.
show. Whitney canceled a show in Oxnard, which is kind of where I'm from.
Yeah.
I don't know what she said. She made a joke about Oxnard, and like people were up in comments, and she canceled the show. But I was like, I feel like things might have been fine. I don't know. Like,
Man, dog, but if there's even 1% of you that has like a fear, like
100%.
they don't for the most part have metal techs or fucking comedy clubs. There's 300 people out there.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to be doing, a fucking joke and then they get it. I don't know what's happening.
Dude, the girls got kicked out. They didn't even leave the building. They charged the stage, got kicked. And I remember thinking, as we're charging the stage, I'm like, oh, I forgot St. Louis is a city where you're not supposed to fuck around.
Yeah.
And this girl could absolutely beat the shit out of me. She was a big girl, dude.
Yeah.
Three of them. Kev, if I'm lying, please, I ask you, speak up. These are three legit big people.
What were they
Male,
accusing
female.
you of saying, or is it just too crazy to even?
It's not worth putting out there because what I actually said wasn't anything close to it.
Gotcha,
And I don't even
gotcha.
want to act like it was close.
Yep.
I don't know how they even heard it, but somehow, whatever, they got offended. I think they were drunk. And then they're upstairs yelling, and I have to finish my. Oh, also, as they're charging, I'm like, they could beat the shit out of me, but I cannot back off. I cannot act scared on this stage because I would rather die here than let these motherfuckers know how terrified I am.
would've.
So I remember
Would've
just
left.
I stepped back for like a half a second. I was like, no, you got to. So I took 2 steps forward, and then I was just talking to them, like, what are you saying? None of that. What the fuck are you?
Yeah.
As calmly as I could. Then they get kicked out, and I can still hear them yelling, and I have to finish my set. I have to do 40 more minutes with them yelling, which is obviously all we talked about.
Right.
But
Are they
it was
outside?
a crazy experience. They're right up. There's like upstairs. They're not even out of the club. They didn't get kicked out of the club. Downstairs
funny.
showroom, upstairs bar.
Christ.
They're just at the bar drinking, yelling at everybody about how crazy, how fucking racist I am or whatever. And I was like, I said nothing. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
But legit death threats. In St. Louis, you see motherfuckers wearing red. I'm out at breakfast. My mom sends me a Facebook message she got from someone else. I almost started crying in the middle of the restaurant. I was like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
This is my mom. Did you bring my mom into this?
Yeah.
There was this time Schultz said something bad about Philly on a podcast, and like Philly got really upset. Like I was even getting DMs like, "Yo, fuck that guy!" Like it's on site for him. So he was getting like real death threats, and then he had a show coming up in Philly, like in 2 weeks. And so this was a time like I was just out of law enforcement. I still had my piece or whatever the case is. So I'm like, I came strapped to the show just in case some shit happened.
Yeah.
And nothing happened. He was good.
Yeah.
It was actually son who was like
Sending death
you
threats?
up?
Yeah, sending Andrew death threats. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got it.
God damn,
Yeah.
dude.
But
That's
yeah,
crazy.
that's what I'm saying. A
What if
place
they
like
just threw
Philly,
you out of Philly and
if
you
they
were
do-
like, ah, and then you just landed in New Jersey?
It is funny because they still have to pay for your ticket.
That's
They're
what I'm
like
saying.
they're like putting in their credit card information to go talk shit. It's like,
Yeah.
you're still getting their money. It's kind of
That
fun.
is true.
Nobody's paying to go to a comedy show to attack you guys. You're
It's
gonna
kind of
be
crazy
fine.
to pay $60 to shoot somebody.
Yeah, you're gonna be fine. You don't need guns.
All right. Well, I don't need one.
Yeah, he doesn't.
My videographer's
Videographer.
All right.
Also, I fired guns in Vegas and it was fire as fuck.
We
It's so
fired
cool.
guns in
Amazing.
Vegas
It's
too.
the
A
most
machine
fun.
gun in Vegas, I was like, I get it now.
Yeah, 1000%.
Like guys who are all into guns, I'm like, yeah, okay, find your father. But now
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah,
You're like, the energy just fills your body.
Oh,
it's so fun.
Crazy.
Just a fun time, dude.
What was shooting calibers and shit? 60,
We shot up
48
our producer's car.
420 caliber. I don't even. We blew up a car out there. They put
Oh, yeah,
M80s.
yeah,
They
yeah,
put
great.
They put
One
like
of their
dynamite in
Patreon
it.
goals is that they got X number of patrons. I don't even know how much. They were the Gabe, their producer,
Yeah.
had like I guess kind of a beater car, and
Yeah,
they were
but
like,
a
we're gonna
Toyota
destroy
Yaris.
this thing.
It was
Used
just
to
a
make fun
running
of his car
joke.
all the time,
We
yeah,
just
yeah.
like, your car's shit. We're gonna blow it up one day. It's just like a joke. And then we're like, wait a second. There's places that do this.
Yeah.
And we're calling all these places, but hey, we want to blow up a car.
Hey, let us do it.
Yeah, but it took like maybe like 10 phone calls.
Yeah.
The first 10 were like, what? No.
Yeah,
You want to
yeah.
blow up a car? We're like, yeah, it's for TikTok. You know? Come on. But then we found a place and we got to fucking blow it up. Gabe was the one who did it. It was awesome.
But shooting guns, dude. I feel like if Republicans wanted more people on their side, just let everyone fire a gun. Go
is
to
very
anti-gun
powerful.
rallies and be like, but have you tried it?
Yeah, you don't have to shoot a person, but like maybe.
And then liberals can let conservatives come inside of women and see how fun that is, and maybe they'll be
so
pro-choice.
fun, dude.
Everybody's shooting.
Yeah, just shoot. Let everybody shoot it.
What's better, coming in a woman or shooting a gun?
Coming.
Yeah. It's not even close.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, maybe shoot
I mean,
a gun.
I'm
You don't
married,
have
so
post-shoot regret. Well, some people do.
Yeah, I mean, shooting.
Yeah.
I caught myself. But if you're out there shooting pumpkins, you're not like, oh, man.
If it's targets, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Speaking of pumpkins, you guys dress up for Halloween?
Great segue. Great segue.
Thanks, man.
What's your costume? Because I feel like you want to tell us.
No, I haven't. No, I don't know. I just wondering if you guys are doing dress up.
Probably for this podcast, we're gonna do something most likely.
All right. You guys don't know what you want to do? You guys
I-
want to dress up like Power Rangers?
I never put that much thought into it.
Me neither.
I
Bitches
always-
love Halloween. Why is that?
So I don't know, but I've had a show every single Halloween since
Never.
my wife and I started dating, and I'm
Nope.
so happy about this.
That's great.
Oh, you have a show?
I love a show
She's always
on a
like,
holiday.
"You cannot take shows on Halloween weekend this year," and I'm always like, "Okay."
Yeah.
Whenever I was dating somebody, she'd be like, oh, there's a wedding coming up. I'm like, oh, I know, but the Des Moines Funny Bone really needs me.
Yeah, they really need you?
Yeah, it's a commitment. You gotta honor the commitment.
Yeah, Valentine's Day? Bitch, I'm in Cincinnati. Can't do
Valentine's
it.
Day, I don't think I can
That's
get away
why
with.
you're single.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Halloween.
Dude, but in a
Wanna be
relationship, he's so committed,
It's
so in
crazy.
love. It's fascinating.
I'll like FaceTime. He's like, oh, I'm at a museum. I'm like, it's 8 a.m. It's like, yeah, we're just looking around.
Yeah, dude, I was rollerblading with my ex one time when we were together. Oh my God. Beautiful, man.
Yeah, we come into the podcast together. What's you this week? And be like, oh, this is rollerblading. I was like, who is this man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fascinating, right?
It's crazy.
So you don't miss
It's
it?
night and day.
Because here's the thing. I want to find love, but I also like random scattered pussy. So how do I combat that?
Would you do an
Date a
open
porn
relationship
star.
both ways?
No. Huh?
Open relationship?
Yeah, I love it. Oh, this is what I want to pitch you guys.
But that's a porn star. Date a porn star. It's an open relationship.
That is true.
But it's not open because can I fuck
You
other
get
people?
to fuck other people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, great. I'm into it.
Yeah, that's an open relationship.
Yeah. And remember what I was talking about earlier, where I like the videos?
Oh
to
yeah,
watch-
dude. This
Go
is
on, fuck a
perfect.
porno.
They're
This is
unlimited.
perfect.
Yeah, you strike me as a guy who would date a porn star.
Damn, I don't know how to take that.
Look at your hair.
No, no.
Look how I
Like,
bob.
Yeah.
that's not bad at all. You
I think I might be into it.
guys are both editing clips at the same time.
Yeah,
you know?
perfect, dude.
Got a Barnes and Noble. She's like, I can't show this one.
It's like,
Yeah.
how do you feel about these
Thumbnails for each
captions?
other. You know what I mean?
Oh, this is what I'll pitch you. So, how do you guys feel about? I know you're out because you're married. You have a lovely wife, and I
Al's engaged, so you might have to pitch
Oh,
Trevor.
you're engaged?
Kevin's super married. Miles is single.
I got nothing. Let me know. What do you think?
You're engaged?
Yeah.
Congrats.
Congratulations! I didn't
Thank
know
you.
that.
Thank you, brother.
How long did you
I
date
did
her
see
before
that.
you got engaged?
3.5 years.
Yeah.
3.5 years.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it?
I feel great.
How did you engage her? I'm doing crowd work now.
Yeah, dude, what's going on?
How did you
bro?
propose? I'm interested. I don't know this.
Okay.
We went to Mexico, and it was like a planned thing. I had some friends. I had my mom
Didn't
there.
tell any of us. Fucking guy.
Wow.
Didn't
Because
tell
they would
any of us.
say shit on a podcast before it's supposed to be out there. So
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, but then you
I-
just don't tell Andrew. You tell the rest of us. There's only one of
But
us.
that's the thing. That's the thing. It might slip, and then once he hears it, and then it's fucking blue. So yeah, and then I did it on a yacht. It was kind of nice.
On a yacht?
Yeah.
Did you have hoes?
I had hoes.
That's so cool. Who am I gonna propose to?
My mom with the heavy.
Fat-ass
Yeah, you know. They don't say.
out, bro.
They up and tight.
So this is what I wanted to pitch all the single men
Like a barbershop.
or the people that want to weigh in on this. Do you think this type of relationship I guess could work? You can be with your wife, right? But you're allowed to cheat.
I just got high for sure. I just got fucking high.
Good. Good.
yeah.
Then this answer me great.
Okay.
And you're with your wife and she's lovely and you love her so much. You guys have kids, blah blah blah. But you're allowed to cheat once a quarter.
Why
already
would
pitched
every
this
guy
trap.
not be on board with it? You have to sell the woman on this idea.
No, but the woman is allowed to cheat as well.
No. Oh, no.
All right.
I
Absolutely.
mean,
Now,
just
100%.
Just look at every basketball player.
Right.
Yeah, but I don't know if the woman is allowed to cheat.
I think they do that thing.
When you say
I've heard-
basketball players cheat once a quarter, you mean like 4 times a game?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, no, I think the wives kind of do that thing. I've heard that as well.
Yeah. So
we
what?
hear the story.
Oh, damn.
Yes. So the
I have not heard about the wives.
Yeah,
That's troubling.
I hear the wives. Yeah,
That's
That
great.
bothers me. That bothers me, dude.
I want them to do it. They deserve it.
Yeah,
I'm
they're
playing
on
the
the
fucking
road
Utah
all the time.
Jazz.
I didn't even think
Go
about that.
fuck your P90X instructor. Who cares?
Oh no, I don't like this at all. This two-way street thing is not. This should not apply to cheating. One-way street. So local road.
But don't you want your wife to be happy?
Happy, exactly.
Oh, hey, are we about to kiss?
Don't I want my wife to be happy?
Yeah.
Absolutely. We're happy in a monogamous relationship. But if I cheated and
Are
she
you?
cheated, yeah,
All right.
absolutely.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
This guy's in clip mode right now. He's fucking looking for it. He's looking for it.
I don't know why he's antagonizing.
And I
Mike
know
as
you're a
well.
little high, so that's why I'm getting you.
Maybe.
I'm just fucking around. But yeah, but the rules are. Let
You
me
took a sip out of it like a Downs person. You just like,
hold up. Can't say that.
Yeah, we can on this pod.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, a couple words we'll bleep out.
they're
but that's
super
about it.
Hollywood, so they got all the PC shit.
No, Blau doesn't. Dude, he used to want to act, and then he was actively. I remember having conversations with him, but he was like, "No, I feel like I have to choose." And then he shows stand up. He actively doesn't want to act. Tells
I'm
them.
done.
Tells them.
I'm done.
Trevor, you're hosting a show on Fox or some shit that.
I've done a few things. I'm kind of going through it right now, but at the end of the day, I like making my own shit. I like getting the idea executed and putting it out the next day. There's nothing better than that. Like
And
just
then no
that
one
cornerstone.
weighing in on
Nobody
shit.
weighing
Shut
in. No
up.
notes. But yeah, I do want to try some of that traditional shit just to say I did it.
I would love
No
to try.
networks have come to you about like
My special's on Amazon. I gotta plug that.
fucking
November
go.
14th. Trevor Wallace, Pterodactyl on Prime Video. It's a Prime original. I'm fucking pumped on it.
Oh,
so
awesome.
maybe
Jeff
that'll
Bezos.
bring some opportunities. If my career stays the exact same, I'm fucking stoked where I'm at in life right now. But I don't know. I think a lot of cool shit will
Well, like,
come
I'm
out.
talking about a sketch show, especially that.
Yeah, I
Like,
would
you
love to do
fucking-
that because I have so many ideas that I want to do, but it's just like I get stressed out. Be like, that's too many people I'd have to cast. There's too much money I'd have to do. It's like
Let's shoot a sketch with us, dude. Maybe we'll use
Please.
it as the intro of the episode. Al had that idea.
I would love to do that.
That'd be fun as fuck.
yeah.
I have so many ideas that
Shoot
are
a
just
sketch
bigger
where we
than
all
me.
kiss.
My moms come in, the lights get dim.
Yeah, handful of tit. That's the name of my special. Handful of tit.
And then the end tag is perfect. You did say perfect, which is
So good.
They are. They're
bonkers.
perfect. No, they're great.
Wow, it's crazy.
Anytime I think about it, fucking perfect. Right down the
Is
middle.
that
10
your
out of
Roman
10.
Empire? How often do you think about your mom's kids?
Dude, I had my mom's yearbook underneath my bed.
Housekeeping is safe. Then why don't any of the pages open, Michael?
Page 31 and 32 stuck together. Holy shit.
But yeah, man, if shit happens, that'd be awesome, you know? Because I feel like I've done everything I want to do on the internet. I just want to challenge myself and level up.
What's your favorite thing though? You got to pick
I
one
just
lane
love making
forever.
sketches with my friends. And what I love is like watching from behind the camera and watching my friends do what they do best. And I'm like, that was a fucking
So
take.
would you like?
So you're a cuck too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, their dicks are in their pants.
Yo!
You're a film star.
Film cuck.
Film cuck.
Film noir cuck. Yeah. Damn, I never thought about that.
Yo, you guys are a lot alike,
Scorsese's a
Scorsese, yeah. All directors are cuck.
They are. Yeah, do it again. They're so
Well,
weird.
Dan, fucking, what's his name? The Nickelodeon guy? Bro, he loved the feet.
Oh yeah.
Did.
So he'd be like, yo, Dan,
Oh, Snyder or something
yeah.
like that?
But there's like compilations
be
of like
high.
all the times he would like pull up feet shit on purpose. He'd be like, run it back.
Oh wow.
Well, they got the shoes off inside a mall. I don't know.
Yeah, you got to do that in private. It's
Of
weird.
course.
When you start
Yeah,
bringing
you gotta do that
I
in
know I need
private.
that in public.
Trevor, you got some dainty hands, bro.
Bro, people be saying that. I got small hands. You know the amount of times I've been on dates with girls, they go, let me see your hands. I go, I am not fucking tonight.
Me too, dog. Keep it up.
Bro,
Jesus.
can I
You know
say
what's funny? My girl Hannah Berner, she told me to
love
mention
Hannah.
that shit.
Oh my God, I love him.
That's fuck.
Hey, if that's what they did to each other, I appreciate it. It's not as bad as the stand-up.
Yeah, that was
But I
wild.
be getting comments. I'll be holding the mic. But I mean, I never look good on stage. Oh, that's a great shot of me on stage. And the comments like, little dainty hands, petite hands.
They are.
Call my
they are
hands
small.
petite.
They are
Like it's a 4-ounce steak, a little petite.
Do we all got small hands, but this
No,
guy?
Al doesn't.
Yeah.
Al does not.
I can barely palm a tennis
You have
ball.
normal fucking man hands. My shit little.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I never feel good on a date doing this over the candle, being like, yeah, but
Dude, the
my
last date I was on, the girl was like, "Oh my God, your hands!" I told you, oh my God, your hands are so cute.
I'll
And
be
then we
scooching
did
up.
it, and I fucking
Scooching up.
Dude,
I don't lie about my height
you know what's
dating apps,
crazy?
but I be
Both of them
scooching.
said that their mom have handfuls.
Oh, wow, that's
Bro,
disrespectful.
no,
That's
no,
disrespectful
no.
of your mom.
That's
dude.
crazy.
That's why I don't like fake tits. Implants, I feel like I'm rock climbing. These things are too big out there because I got little hands and you just feel like.
Don't change the subject from the fact that you called your mom a little titty.
Yeah.
That's disrespectful.
She
dog.
would agree.
We would never.
My mom got little
got
tits.
the fats.
No, I mean you.
Little
your
titty,
mom does.
big heart,
Fat.
though.
Huh?
Little titty, big heart, though. She's a lover.
Oh, okay.
Great
My
chef.
mom got little
That's what every
tits
girl
and a
wants to
big
hear.
heart.
I got a great heart.
Nice beeb tits.
Oh my god, it's great.
He's drinking water in both these cups. That's not even drunk Blau.
Drunk.
Yo, wow, I'm high, dude. Come join me on this.
And you
plane.
think I'm drunk? I'm 2 hydrogens deep. Kev, get over here and suck my dick. That's a fire podcast. If you're gonna say get suck my dick,
That's literally plug talk.
Yeah, no.
I can't.
Do you think any
I
like chick
can't-
has ever canceled on plug talk and just look around the studio like, all right, which one of you PAs trying to get this work?
Yes. I can't believe that's a real show.
Crazy.
God, that's the best.
Crazy.
That's what I want.
Can't
so
believe the
bad.
show that we do is a real show. Like you guys, fuck. I know you fucked this
We
boy.
don't
we
fuck
never-
the bullshit.
I've never hooked. I hooked up with one or a guest, but I didn't have sex.
There we go. See?
We just didn't have sex.
You hooked up with one guest?
Now we're
guess.
You
finally.
did. Yeah.
You didn't
Now
have
we're
sex?
getting some truth.
Yeah. You said what?
You didn't have sex?
No.
What'd you do?
Just made out. It was just like a casual.
Yeah, white
You were
people when
filming
they say-
podcasts when you were 13 years old?
But
Underneath
that's
the
what I
jungle
was saying.
gym.
I was like, what's going on here?
So now, if he just hooked up what do you think this guy?
Oh, this guy's
like that's what I'm
sucking
saying.
on toes, dog.
Yeah,
You never
come on.
hooked up with a podcast?
Not
bro?
one time, man.
Dude, he has weird dick discipline, I'm telling you. When he's in a relationship,
No,
it's
the
this, I can
same
see
way
him
that
not
word
fucking...
discipline is very separate from all
work.
that. It's like they all come over, we have a great time, we laugh it off. It's very like business. Like, all right, take care. We'll send the clips to you. You do Dropbox or WeTransfer. And it's
Have
like,
any of them tried to get at you? That has to have
So
happened.
let me.
Because you've had some baddies on there.
Yeah. So there's one lady on the podcast that should remain nameless that I actually shot my shot
Bleep it.
recently. And we had a whole back and forth. And then she just stopped responding.
Oh, wow.
God, I
Can you
love
say
her
the name
so
when we
much.
bleep it out?
Do I think I know who it is?
Yeah.
No.
Can you leave it
Miles,
out?
Miles, mark this? Absolutely.
Akaash DM'd her, like, yo, don't respond to me.
Well, that'd be so
Don't
good.
even thumbs up that shit.
Oh, my
That
God.
is gonna haunt you for a life.
Oh my God,
my
it's
God.
so fucking funny. Yeah, just believe it.
I'll look it up.
No, we have to get like
She
these are like fucking lukewarm pictures at best. Yo, just hey, dude, whoever's controlling the thing, just go to her Instagram, please. Because these are crazy pictures.
It's like, you're not representing the girl that I didn't get right.
Yeah, you're not representing the girl that
Got
goes
it,
to me
but
right.
She a wholesome lady.
That's a good guy, dude.
Yeah.
would you
Good
ever be
man.
the guy in the videos if you never had to show a face?
Yes,
Yours
yes,
Really?
100%.
Really?
Dude, it's so
See, I had a
on
friend
br-
do that and somebody
it's
recognized
so
me from the
on
voice.
brand for me that doesn't even fucking matter.
From the
this is-
voice.
yeah,
One of my
this
buddies
is-
got recognized. Like, yo, is this so and so? Because from the voice. Wow.
Please,
Yeah, which is crazy.
Yeah, how
please
could
go
you
a little
recognize?
bit.
Oh,
Please go-
Yeah, a little weird that he did recognize.
God damn it. God fuck.
yeah. She do got a
that's definitely my
slightiness
type.
about her.
Look at that. Oh my God. All right.
That is the biggest compliment when people tattoo your face on them. That is crazy.
I mean, what kind of human being?
Fucked everybody.
Okay.
God damn it.
Yeah.
I mean, all due respect, please let me. Never mind.
Just DM my band back. Was it left on red or just no response?
Who got better?
Oh,
who
'cause
got
we soul
better
crushing.
tits, her or your mom?
My mom.
Yeah, she's up.
They're
dude.
just more
Good
nocturnal.
answer.
Not nocturnal. Not nocturnal.
Nocturnal?
That's not the word I
Like
wanted.
the Tootsie Pop
What are you
owl?
looking for, dude?
I don't know.
You have a lot of, what's it called? Igloo Brothers? Not Igloo.
Eskimo Bros.
Eskimo
Brothers.
Bros.
Oh, I found out that I'm Eskimo Bros with Johnny Sins. That was pretty cool.
Let's go.
That's the man right there.
Who is the girl?
Are we not? We're not asking my bros on anything, huh? That's very
That's what
interesting.
you think?
Hey,
No idea.
my mom?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. Wow. I am asking my bros
That's
with your
actually
friend
surprising.
like
One of my buddies,
4 times.
it's crazy. You guys just like switch circles. It's just crazy.
And but never, obviously never on purpose, but literally 4 different. And
That's crazy.
And he's like he's his like really good friend. I know him obviously, but like not super well. And it's just we found out
He's
the
got the
4
same
different
type.
Yeah, exactly the same type. My mom.
Has your mom ever heard you say any of these things?
Nah.
Because she came to a show. Did you do any of the
Did not.
bits?
I have 6 minutes on how I want to fuck my mom. A whole bit. Really? Whole bit.
That's a
And
whole
she-
Colbert set right there.
Yeah, and she
That's
and my,
crazy and creepy.
And my mom came to a show for the first time. She's never seen me do stand up. I didn't tell you this. She never seen me do
No.
stand up one time.
And she
came-
thinks Blau's like the sweetest, most innocent kid. It's so funny.
Yeah, I'm not. And she came to one of the shows, and there's a whole bit that I do that I obviously didn't do, but I did it in the hilarious. But I did it in the special.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah.
That's gonna be very uncomfortable.
Nah, it's fine. It's not.
No, but you do all the sex shit in front of her. Does she know that you're out here? Because I always thought she thought you were just like the most innocent kid.
I mean, I did the whole set minus that bit in front of her.
So she knows you're.
She knows. Yeah.
She listens to the podcast. She knows how much you
No, she's not listening to
Talk
podcasts.
You know, she's rude.
She's not listening to podcasts.
His mom is the sweetest. dude.
She's the
great.
sweetest woman in the world. But here's the funny thing, man. I think all of our parents act like they're super sweet. They done coke off you know what I mean? Like, I know that you think
Off
your
a
mom is sweet,
substitute's
but but they've done so
My mom's from
wild
an Indian
shit.
family that was so sheltering that she, maybe after marriage, her and my dad party, but not that I know of, but definitely nothing when she was younger.
I mean,
And she
dude,
lived at home through
I
college.
was made on cocaine.
You know the story? It's crazy.
And my mom would act like she's never done anything.
Wasn't it Thanksgiving?
It was Thanksgiving at my grandma's house. They were both, my dad and my mom did a ton of coke.
Cocaine on Thanksgiving is wild.
I know.
Was it tryptophan?
yeah, that's
Oh
crazy,
yeah, like
dog.
So you're just
turkey's
leveled
gonna
out.
put it.
You were just sober. Yeah. And they fucked and made me. And I know that because my dad told me. But my mom is like, oh my God, I'm just so. No, you're not innocent. You got fucking nice, perfect tits, and you done coke before I was born. And it might be a cup.
We make fun of our mom's tits, but this is
crazy. I'm uncomfortable.
You should be.
The 6-minute bit on how to fuck my mom is where I drew the line.
But I do want to see your mom's tits.
Yeah, I'll show you.
You got it like that?
Can you imagine if I had a hella nudes for my mom on my phone?
Nah, the bit is better if you don't know.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, because imagine if you see her and then you don't think they're perfect.
Yeah.
Then it's not funny anymore.
Yeah.
You got to be envisioning perfect tits. I've seen them, they are. But
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. It's the same thing like how they didn't show Jaws for the whole fucking 45 minutes of the movie. Because in your head, Jaws is way scarier than it actually is. You know what I mean?
Smart.
Yeah, it is smart.
Yeah, that's a real story. He was at a premiere in Dallas and with the shark, and he was like, "This is so bad, I have to cut around this. It's fucking embarrassing." So they just showed the fin the whole time.
Really?
Yeah.
Akaash, what's your favorite position?
And, bro, what position you gonna let me do this in?
Huh?
Yeah, I mean, what position are we doing this in? It's my wife, so I feel weird saying her favorite position. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%.
I have to.
Kama Sutra. Like, this
Oh,
guy.
right.
Yeah.
What's your favorite position, Al?
I've gotten lazy over the years, so I think I'm like Schultz. On my back is kind of nice.
Oh,
Really?
I would just be like,
Dude, on my back, I come hella fast.
no, but on my back, my girl comes all the time.
Really?
Yeah. And I
All
don't
over it?
have to do
That's
any
wild. You
work.
talking about your fiance like that, bro?
No, it's not. I like
No,
it.
it's
I
not.
respect it.
I mean, that's good. I make my fucking wife come all the time.
True.
Hell yeah. That's
Yeah.
what's up.
Maybe
I
I'm
don't have to do any work.
Maybe
which is
I'm
great.
just jealous.
See, what it is I'm just jealous.
Yeah. Nah, man.
That's beautiful, man.
Yeah.
Did it take you a while to figure out the cum sequence, or you guys kind of?
Nah, we had great
Oh,
sexual
that's
chemistry
the fucking
immediately.
best.
Immediately. And it's fucking awesome. And so now I just know, like, when I get tired, I was like, okay, I know how to get you there.
Yeah.
You're done. Now I'm done.
God, that sequence
That's
was
love right there.
Best, dude. Get her off, then you can just come.
Yeah.
That's the best.
Yeah.
You don't gotta think about baseball, nothing.
Yeah.
You don't gotta pinch yourself.
Nah, it's perfect.
Nothing, dude. Oh.
With the porn star, were you super focused on not coming?
The funny thing is, dude, I was like, I lasted. I didn't have to like do anything weird. I don't know why.
So that chemistry.
There was
You
a
said you
lot,
guys were hanging out, like riffing a little bit. Like, it was
yeah,
fun.
there was a lot of
You
sexual.
want to do porn, bro. Like, it's just
He makes too
seems-
much money not doing porn to do porn.
Yeah, it'd be kind of weird for me to do. Here's the thing: if I started OnlyFans, I will rack out.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, imagine you could just be like the
both.
Adam 22 of comedy.
Doesn't Tiger just out here with OnlyFans and still rapping?
The funny thing
Do
is,
both.
dude, it kind of does fit my brain where it wouldn't do anything.
They wouldn't fuck you up in any way. If you're not trying to be out in Hollywood and on TV and
not.
movies and shit like that, this just, it helps your brain.
Well,
You're on
I
a
got something to
podcast
do.
called Stiff Socks.
yeah.
It's good.
Let me call my assistant.
That's
Set
a
it
valid
up.
point.
Yeah.
That's a valid point.
Yeah.
I'm high. I'm the only
You
one
are
high.
so high.
I'm the only one high. Everybody else sober.
He has a glimmer in his eye.
Yeah, he does.
That shit is, that shit
What's
is
that? 'Cause
beautiful.
I look happy. I'm high.
No, it's beautiful, actually.
It
I'm
is.
like, oh, I see what your wife, I see what she saw.
Thanks.
You have a nice like a Buddha energy right now. It's nice and like
Dude, weed is
caramello.
great for me.
Huh?
Weed is great for me. It's like it's a de-stressor. I like it.
Do you sleep better with weed? Like, do you smoke to sleep?
No, usually I will do it sometimes, and it doesn't help a ton.
How would you sleep? Because I know you were sleeping like
Horrendous.
shit.
It's
Still,
gotten better. It's still not good, but
have you
it's
done a
not
sleep study yet?
as bad. No.
What are you talking about?
haven't done a sleep study yet?
So that's like a time commitment. You know what I mean?
Son, all his relatives are doctors and he won't do a fucking sleep study.
It's
He's
crazy.
retarded.
What are you gonna do? Prescribe me Ambien? I don't want to take that shit.
No, you don't have to do
No,
Ambien. Just see
like-
what's happening.
Yeah.
But then what did they do with those results?
Yeah. To
No,
what
but
What
end?
if the
Sometimes
results
you-
just said jerk off?
I do that before going to bed. It doesn't help.
You don't sleep well either?
I don't sleep well.
I don't sleep
I
well
never
either.
sleep well in hotels. It's
But here-
terrible.
I
It's
didn't
the
realize.
worst.
That's another reason I slept so poorly last year. When I'm traveling, I think I'm gonna sleep well because I could black out the curtains and sleep in as much as I want to, and the whole bed is mine. But I sleep terribly in hotels all the
Pillows
time.
made out of
Yeah, but he
BBLs.
could
They're
have
all
sleep
uncomfortable.
apnea and not know it.
Yeah. Can I suggest something? The pillow you have at your house, do you like it?
Yeah.
Okay, so my suggestion, which I've been sort of doing, is I doubled the pillow. So I just brought the pillow now with me on the road. So at least I have something, like some comfort from home.
I've actually thought about this.
I take 2 hits of the vape pen, jerk my dick.
I don't think it's the pillow. I think it's the weed and the cum combo.
Jerk it in his pillow. And I'm so homosexual.
He's like-
I was like, I've been thinking about this.
No.
He's like, I have 5 flashlights of my favorite porn stars. Like, I pick which one I want tonight.
What I'm saying is all the comforts from home. So you have the pillow, which I think helps. 2 hits of the vape pen, jerk your dick into oblivion, and then wipe up and go to sleep. I think all of it has been helping me. I'm just saying
Where you
what
put the
helps
pillow
me.
on the flight? You just holding it under your arm?
I put it in the fucking what's it called, suitcase.
Is it a carry-on?
No, if I'm traveling, I usually carry. I have like a merch bag that's full of shit, so I can just check it.
Don't you guys wear the same outfit every night you perform?
I do.
I don't.
Really?
Yeah. Because if I want to, let's say I'm working on a bit and I add something to it, the next show, I'm wearing the same outfit so I can just cut.
But have you ever posted a clip?
I've been doing so much crowd work, but there was a bit we posted early on, a horizontal video where I was at a comedy club, thought of something like after the show, and I was like, Kev, this is where I had the idea, and probably other people have had it, but for me, I was like, oh, I'm gonna put that in tomorrow and see if anything new comes. I'm wearing the same clothes, and when we make this a bit, add that part to the bit. It was when you're writing on stage, especially. It was like a thing I was writing on stage about the city or something, but it was coming out as a bit.
Okay.
It was all just coming out in bit form, you know what I mean? And I was like, oh, this is a video if I wanted to be. Next day, I thought of something. I was like, hey, I'm adding that, put that in.
That makes sense.
I'm not gonna do this until I come back to the city, so there's no chance to do it for 2 years.
Yeah.
Only gonna get so good. And then I was like, why not just do that all the time?
That makes sense.
Different undershirt.
Also makes it easy. You don't gotta think about anything.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're done. That's my outfit for the weekend.
Yo, you comfortable, bro.
I'm good, bro. I'm good. The only thing I'm missing is my own pillow and a fucking vape pen and jerking off.
I ain't doing it for you.
What's your goals, dude?
Get real therapeutic over here.
So we gonna have to switch sheets too.
What's your goals, man? You know what I mean?
Yo, Al, don't let Al shit on you for sitting vulnerably. You got fucking nail polish on. I'm so tired of these people.
That's how confident I am, bro.
Huh?
That's how confident I am. Son, Stylebender has now nail paint. You can't say anything.
You ever lose one of those in your wife's foot?
That's goddamn. Son.
What?
I'll let that slide. Nah, there's gel. Gel stays on.
Oh, Joe says, okay.
Yeah. Come
All
on.
right.
You know, I'm not. I'm not a cheap hoe.
Respectfully,
you know?
I just interested. I'm getting a little drunk.
No, I like it. It's fine.
That was
Shoot.
a fun
Keep
time,
shooting.
dude.
Keep shooting.
I don't know if
keep
I'm
shooting.
sentences are coming out completely at all, but
Nah, you're talking like me now.
No.
That's how I talk on the regular.
So what are your goals, man?
Where y'all at? Y'all sober?
Me?
You got a nice little buzz going.
My shit buzzing
good.
like a motherfucker.
That's not enough, dude.
Bumblebee
All
ass.
right, what are you supposed to do? Shotgun a 4 Loco right now?
Do it.
Run into a
You
Kmart?
want one? We got a 4 Loco.
You got a 4 Loco
We got a
on
4
deck?
Loco. Come on,
What
bro.
the fuck?
We
is
have a
this
bunch
going
of 18-year-old interns in this place.
Hey,
Yes,
let's
we
get
got.
let's these guys some 4 Loco and see what the fuck happens, dude.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna
I'm
run.
fucking
Would you
ready.
actually take it?
Yo,
I'll sip
three-
on a Loco? Are you
y'all
kidding
three take it
me?
down? That'd
Are
be
you
fire.
kidding? Yo, we gotta do a fucking Patreon.
Oh, I thought you were
after
about to
this.
pull some shit under the
No,
couch.
no, I got it.
Son, it's gonna be the best Patreon ever. All right, guys, we're gonna take a break real quick because you need to know about Keeps. Look, this is not something I have to worry about too often because I have no testosterone. I can't build muscle. I look like an idiot. But you guys, real men, 2 out of 3 of you are gonna experience some form of hair loss by the time you're 35. More than 50 million men in the US alone suffer from male pattern baldness. But if you have that issue, you know who you need to talk to? You need to talk to Keeps. They have more 5-star reviews than any of their competitors. It's simple, it's affordable, it's stress-free. You get personalized treatment plans provided to you by a licensed medical provider, not some quack, and they're delivered straight to your door. So you don't even gotta go to a doctor's office and get all embarrassed with your hairline. You just stay at home, order online, talk to a physician online, product comes straight to your door. And it's easy to subscribe. They subscribe. So anytime you run on low, they just send you more. They don't have to think about it. It's just done. One and done. Very simple. So if you're ready to take action and prevent hair loss, go to keeps.com/flagrant to receive your first month of treatment for free. Again, that's keeps.com/flagrant to get your first month free. keeps.com/flagrant. Free! Now let's get back to the show. All right, guys, we're gonna take a break real quick because you need a better for you adult beverage. Look, if you're gonna drink, don't drink some can of beer filled with a bunch of bullshit ingredients that you've never heard of, can't even pronounce, or some cheap-ass vodka that's gonna give you a crazy hangover. You need June Shine. They have tons of easy-to-drink, to-go adult beverage options. They got margaritas, vodka sodas, rum cocktails made with premium ingredients, and, this is important, no added sugar. Those traditional canned cocktails can have 20 plus grams of sugar. That's a lot, dude. That's damn near a can of Coke. June Shine, no added sugar. It's perfect for taking to the beach, 4th of July barbecue, whatever the day is, you just take it out there. You going to a ball game, you want to tailgate a little bit, right there, June Shine. They have flavors like passion fruit vodka, soda, Mai Tai rum, stuff that probably tastes great. And best of all, June Shine does not leave you with that I just drank a lot of sugar feeling, and it gives you a light, bright buzz. It can be found in over 10,000 stores across the country. I'm talking Whole Foods, Target, Ralph's, Vons, Albertsons, Kroger's, Wegmans, Total Wine, Bevmo, Safeway, and many more. 10,000. And we worked out a special offer for our listeners. This is actually a great offer. At any store, you buy one June Shine package, and you get the second one for only a penny. That's $12 to $20 in value. Go with the $20 if you're Indian. That's how you do it. I recommend buying one of their best-selling variety packs. You can see which one you like the best. Great way to try all the flavors. All you got to do is go to juneshine.com/flagrant, text them a photo of your receipt, and they will Venmo you immediately. Everybody likes getting a Venmo payment. They Venmo you right away. It's that easy. Go to juneshine.com/flagrant. That's all you got to do. Get yourself 2 cases. juneshine.com/flagrant. Now, let us resume the program. I'm high, guys. What in the fuck?
You take 5 or 10?
5.
But those
I normally
fives
do
are hit or miss. They're either like very cool for me or I'm like, oh, hold up. Feels like the AC is on in my brain.
Yeah, dude, these people who do like 200 is nuts. I don't want to get there either. That's why I try not to do. I've done it. I did it last week and this week, and even that for me is like.
Do you find any creativeness out of it, or you just like the feeling?
I don't get creativity. You know what I love?
Really?
That feeling when, and we can roll if we want. Are we rolling? You can whatever you need to do, Al. But that feeling where you feel like you're detached from your body a little bit.
Okay.
I feel like so not stressed. I love that feeling.
I love just riffing with the homies when we all smoke, we're all taking edible. That's like my favorite. You feel like everybody's on the same wavelength.
Oh, see, I don't love.
Thank you.
I did Comedy High one time on 420 in Denver. I'm probably going back to.
But the crowd was high, yeah?
No, they were sober. I was
really?
high, and I did a
There was a
set. And I didn't love it because you're a little slower when you're thinking about bits. I would stumble over words here and there. Nothing crazy. I made one glaring fuck up.
Because
They all
we're doing
laughed at.
stand-up, you're almost on like autopilot. Like your brain is just so locked in, you know what you're doing. But like with weed, you're like, well, oh, wait.
Dude, that's what was killing me is I would be like, focus, you got this.
'Cause
And then
usually words
my
are
brain
flowing.
would just drift. And then I'd be like, because I hate when I'm not present in the room.
That's that shit. That's that shit. God, man, I can't have
Al, turn your mic on.
So this is alcohol and caffeine, right?
Alcohol and caffeine, and then you just fight a Walmart greeter. Pretty cool.
But people do Red Bull vodka. Sorry, why is that crazier?
They took the caffeine out. The OG ones were like
God.
some insane
The
amount of
old
caffeine.
recipe and
the
that
OG
shit.
ones, I mean, you could start a fucking Hemi with those boys. Those things are crazy. The OG
It was
ones,
like
you
a 5-hour energy
Yeah.
in that.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Dude, my buddy makes just like ratchet ones. He pours a 5-hour in these.
Yeah.
And
that.
it's just like
Wait, he pours a 5-hour
in one because he wants to make the OG for Loco.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he's looking to get arrested.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, they're like $4. So you could go, when I had a fake ID, I had a Florida fake ID, all my homies and I got one, and we just buy these because it'd be like $3.99. And then one of these with the OG, with the caffeine in it, that's all you need.
But you got a 5-hour energy, Johnny?
All right, took it.
Bro, you pour that in here,
I was gonna say we could pour that in there. Y'all get fucking.
get me to the Capitol. We doing shit tonight. Like, yeah,
Where's
dude.
Nancy Pelosi's desk at?
What?
I'll shit on it. Can I taste it?
Oh, I see. You never had one?
I have.
Oh my
Dude,
God,
I used to
I
have
miss
one of
that.
these and fuck a weird woman that used to light her entire apartment
Kev.
in just red. I used to call her the devil
Kind of
bitch.
hot though. Devil bitch. Very creative.
That's what, dude. I don't even remember her name.
Son.
Just chase mod with this. No, pour that in there.
Oh, you want some of this?
Yeah.
You get in there.
I was getting in there, dude.
No,
This is
only-
sharing.
But yeah, high shows. There used to be a show in LA at a dispensary.
Oh, I've heard about this.
And
Yeah.
when I would smoke, I wouldn't do it a lot, but and the crowd was high. I kind of liked it if everyone was high. Because I feel like you could spitball a crazy premise
Yeah.
and they'd be like, oh, I get that.
Yeah.
And it felt like very workshoppy, but like fun.
Okay.
Like you could just spit out half a premise. It'd be like, whoa.
Yeah, I don't feel that creativity thing, I don't think. Maybe because I typically do indica. I think this is a hybrid. But,
Sativa's
like,
more like acting.
That's what I've
Sativa's
heard.
more like you're up.
but I think I've taken that once or twice, and I still wasn't. I didn't feel like super.
Well, Sativa's kind of weird because you're just laying in bed. You're, like,
Oh.
you're trying to go to sleep, but you're just fucking on one.
Before I did the show, I did 5 milligrams sativa, and then on stage, midway through my set, I was like, let's just take another 2.5 because it's a 420 show. Let me do. I brought y'all here saying, let me get it fucking, let's go.
Yeah.
And then at the end of my show, we do like a little panel where the other comics come up
Right.
and we do a question and answer. Then I was free as fuck. I think I was more funny.
Fun.
Because they get to do most of the talking. And then I just chime in every once in a while with like a crazy sentence. And now we're having fun. But having conversations, this right now, all my focus. I'm focusing like it's my special.
Yeah, I was in Chicago and somebody handed me a joint within like maybe 5 minutes at the Vic on stage. Go, smoke this, smoke this. Everybody's chanting. There's like 1,000 people, smoke it, smoke it. I am losing my mind. 5 minutes in, I go, the rest of the set is fucked.
Yeah.
But like the last 5 minutes, all right, before this last bit, I'll do it. And I probably took like 3 hits or whatever. And I was like, oh, we're in.
Yeah.
And I was like, I gotta finish this fucking bit.
Yeah.
I was so nervous.
You hit it.
Yeah. I like lit the back end at first. I was so nervous. I'm smoking on roaches, smoking on papers. But I got through the bit. But by the time I got back to my parents were at the show, funny enough, I'm talking to my parents afterwards. I'm like a little high. And I'm like, you see the show? Whatever.
Did you see the show?
But man, I just like, because I don't smoke a lot, but when I do, I'll get affected by just a little bit.
Yeah.
So I was like, I do not want to smoke this.
Yeah.
But that clip did great.
I have never wrote one idea that was remotely good when I was high. Ever.
Yeah.
I can't, that part, you know how people like smoking like, oh, so creative.
I don't feel that. I don't.
Zero.
Nah, but sober, you're kind of on 10 already.
Correct.
Like,
I think that's what it is. But yeah, when I'm high, there's nothing, I don't know how to like harness funny when I'm high.
I don't either. Do you get that?
I write some stuff down high, definitely. Especially when I'm riffing with like just like the homies or something.
Yeah, that's
Just,
what you're
like, watching
saying,
like Animal Planet or some shit. But yo, fuck, you never think about that? You know, just like random shit like that. But then I look at it the next day and be like, I don't know if that's a full baked out premise there.
Yeah.
You know?
It never makes any sense.
No.
No. What's your favorite animal?
For some reason, koala just came into my head.
Koalas are cool.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, they're just so happy. They're so chill.
But
like,
they got HPV.
This guy put you
I'm
to the
going
test
to
and you
Australia
passed.
next week, October 25th
Plug
and
it.
30th.
Plug it.
TrevorWallaceComedy.com, Sydney, Brisbane, all the other places. Tickets could be better. hey, listen, we'll sell it out. We'll get there. TrevorWallaceComedy.com.
Could be better.
I like the honesty.
I love that.
Like when people go, new tickets added. No, they ain't.
Yeah,
They've
yeah.
been there.
Yeah.
Low
KevOnStage.
tickets. No, they're not.
Yo.
Yo, I love seeing the strategy people use to sell tickets. It's great. I won't point them all out because y'all might use them, but the shit is so funny.
There's nobody pettier than comics too. Like when people post like links, half the people clicking are comics being like, how many tickets he sold?
Oh, I see.
How many
I don't-
tickets
I
he
don't
sold
think I
in
do
Lubbock,
that.
Texas?
I don't think I do that. No, I'll see if they've sold out sometimes. And
you don't do
even
that?
if it's
Shit
people
is
I like. Yeah, I didn't know. I was thinking you could like count the tickets, and I was like, I don't know
No,
about
but like
that.
theaters,
But sometimes I will.
Theaters will show you how many seats are left.
Oh,
And
see, I don't know that. But yeah, the people that I'm like, I love them, most of them, but I'm competitive with them.
Right,
I just
right.
am.
Well, you
And
just
I
like,
know they're
huh.
competitive, and
Oh, that's a big market.
Oh, they're doing
let's
that.
see.
Okay, that's what I want to get. Let's
People do
pass
that to me
that.
all the time. Probably like, this guy's doing that. Oh,
Yeah, I have
let's
no
see.
problem with us being competitive. Is great. We should all be competitive. Of
course, of
When we're
course.
like doing shitty things, that's when it bothers me.
Right.
Yeah,
me,
like
that's
when you're
when I'm
doing
at.
that. You know what I mean? When you're like, you're
quieting the crowd.
best,
Horrible thing
best
to do.
friend of yours.
Yes,
Just
and
tell-
I'm a good improv.
But what a
That
great
was a horrible
story.
thing to do. It was
It
a
is
great
so
story,
funny.
and I never put it out. If I was a piece of shit,
That is really
that's
good.
5 million views.
That's really. He's
back
been
then.
sitting on that. Oh my God, that would have been his biggest.
Yeah, that would have been
Yeah.
the biggest clip ever.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
That'd be my biggest clip to date.
Wow.
I think you should
appreciate
clip it once this episode comes out. But preface it up front. Be like, I fucking crush, and then play that.
I could
Also,
never.
why is that video so embarrassing when you have a YouTube video called "How to Kiss"? You know what I mean?
I
Why
would
is-
rather have 19 How to Kisses, which is a true fact, than put that out.
You have 19.
Oh, dude, there's probably 20 of them, and they all did numbers. You
I
know
know.
why?
One
of those
Because your
like
boy
50
can
mil.
kiss.
I'm not familiar. You have a video how to kiss.
Man.
How to kiss. There's probably, I'm not joking, there's probably 20 videos, and they have all done over.
It's not like his channel. Like a company like hired him to do it. Back in
Who
the day.
hired you to do this? What was the casting process?
They were like,
Sounds very Me Too-y.
They were
Like
like,
health,
Make out with this papaya.
sex ed type shit.
they didn't even ask me anything. They would called me and they're like, "Hey, do you want to do this?" I said, "Yes." Like there was no like.
Who's your agent?
Dude, but this was early.
I,
New York
it was
days.
early. I didn't have an agent.
This is before I even met him. He filmed this video, I think.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Can we pull that up?
No,
Kev?
why the fuck are we putting out, man?
How do you
See
get
many
on
views.
list?
Oh,
for somebody-
you took that, dog. Hey,
I fuck bitches.
that was kind of, hey, watch this.
Oh shit!
Son, you look more like James Franco even then, right here. That's the
Oh,
most
that
you ever
was a
looked like.
little
Yeah.
aggressive.
Look at that fucking tricep, dude.
Yo, camera weren't killing it. They hitting the zooms
Look
and
at that.
shit.
Hell yeah, she's
Oh, she's
wet.
in, dude. She's all in.
wet. I'm wet.
and then you turn away from it. It's
Yeah,
fire.
I can't give her all to it.
But one of them has like 50 mil.
How many million views do they
Dude,
have? 6.8 million.
so many have so many.
The top right one got like 34 mil.
Sorry,
I wish
guys.
you could have plugged tour dates at the end of that. That'd be
Me
so
too.
cool.
God damn it.
Wait, okay, I'm so fucking confused.
This happened
What-
so long ago. Some company, Howcast, hit me up and they were like, you can be the comedic relief of these kissing videos. In my head, I was like,
okay.
oh, cool. I'll just like, they'll do the demonstration and I'll riff, whatever. And then when I got to the fucking studio, it was that. And I was already there. I was like, and I was young in the game. I didn't have the skill set to be like, yeah, this is not gonna work for me.
You also didn't have anybody to run it past, like, like manager or agent.
Correct.
You're like, oh, it's a day where I get to make out with somebody.
Correct.
It's a great gig.
So when I got there, I tried to like say some funny shit here or there, but I mean, it was literally just me doing that for the entire fucking time.
So it's just multiple takes of you make out with a girl and then you try to give them one liner and then that didn't work. It's like run it back.
Everything, they cut everything. Huh?
You kiss the same girl? Every
Yeah.
time? Well, I mean, you want them to cut. You don't want to give the bad kisses.
No, I'm saying cut. Like I would say something. I would try to like implement some type of funny, and they would just be like, "Okay, cool." And then in the edit, there was no fucking funny.
Yeah,
it was all just me being like, "Yeah." So sometimes when you're in your locker room, you gotta just kiss a girl, blah blah blah, and then you just kiss and whatever. It was fucking horrible. I literally I had a lawyer reach out to them to take my name off of it because when you would search my name, 19 of his videos would come up, and not my website.
Dude, I felt
it was horrible.
You got to run some targeted ads against that.
Yeah, I mean,
horny 16-year-olds in your shows being like,
not,
"Fiends, I'm gonna kiss."
Not now, dude. Still to this day in the meet and greet, people come up and be like, "So, I was your first fan and not a stand-up." I was like, "What, from the Howcast?" Like, "Yes, from the Howcast," and they would just walk away.
Kind of cool.
Yeah,
they don't want to get kissed. These girls, huh? They don't want to get kissed.
I mean, dude, when women hit on me in the meet and greet, it's so weird to me. I don't know what the fuck to do. What do you do? I don't know. I'm like, "Oh, thank you." Haha. Handshake and I leave.
If you're telling me I'm good looking, you're a dude.
I try not to. Huh?
If you're telling me
Try
I'm
not
good
to. It's great.
What do you ask?
I asked him if he fuck fans. He's like, I try not to. Oh, that is so good. See, now you're being real. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for your real answer. At least he said he hooked up with one porn star. I'm still waiting for your real answer about your guest on the pod. It's fine.
I've never.
That part's true.
I know you haven't memorized it at this point. I'm never. It's fine. It's good. It's good. It's
No,
fine.
he shot his shot at that one, and then it didn't work out.
Yeah.
He's fucked.
But who shot their shot at you?
From a guest on the show?
Yeah.
No one. Dude, I'm telling you, man, like, I would be listen, I'm a cuck. I told him I fuck my mom. You guys don't think I would say I did this?
You haven't seen the genitals of anybody in your podcast? Because I know that for a fact. It's
Zero
false.
genitals. Besides Trev's,
you
zero.
Absolutely, that's a lie.
Wow.
Yeah, I know this.
Calling you out
I
on
know
your
this.
shit.
You don't think you've seen Bobby Lee's dick?
Yeah, we've seen Bobby's dick.
I have not.
He whipped it out.
I've seen Bobby Lee's dick.
I haven't.
We've all
whipped it
seen
out.
So I avoided it the whole episode I did with him, and then he sent it to me on text, which is actually kind of funny when you think about it.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, but at the time I was like, ain't nobody want to see this. But I know you've seen Bobby Lee's dick. He makes sure you see it.
Sir, I have not.
Then maybe
No, he
Bobby
did.
Lee don't like you, and that's something else to
turned and
analyze.
whipped it out in front of us.
Did he?
Whipped that out was crazy for Bobby. It was.
Yeah. All right.
But Bobby knows that. He's packing. No, he's not. He's a great guy.
I haven't.
You were sitting next to me.
All right.
No, Bobby Lee.
Wait,
but
what happened
no
after
shit.
that? You had to channel that out. He's like, this is a traumatic experience.
So Bobby Lee's for sure, but like I'm talking about like for like female guests, never. I've never hooked up with a female guest. Actually, let me take this a step back.
Okay.
There was
There was one
There we
Patreon
go. Now.
where I'll let you go for it.
There was a Patreon episode that it was essentially like, let me, because sometimes during the podcast I talk a big game. So essentially we're like, all right,
Sometimes.
hold up. So we brought a lady on that I have fornications with to essentially.
It was also like pandemic times where
Yeah.
it's like he was constantly hooking up with this girl, like pretty steady. And then like jokingly we like mentioned that. And I think she reached out and was like, I would do it.
Yeah.
And then she came on and she backed you for a lot of it.
Yeah.
But then she was like, oh shit.
She told me that she would love if I went down on her more.
Oh yeah, that was hilarious.
Yeah, and I like a good go down, but sometimes I don't. Do you like a good go down?
With my wife, yes, I did.
I don't like this. Can y'all be more single? That's fucking stupid.
Back in the day, it's like, nah. If there was no romantic connection, I would never.
Going
was
down on a one night
Jamaican
stand is
with
crazy.
Yeah, I don't know if you've been playing tennis. Yeah, who knows what you've been doing? You know,
You can taste it.
that's true. But
Wilson?
I will. But I will say, recently, in the last maybe year, I've been going down.
What the fuck?
Really?
I've been going, dude.
And I'm going down under Australia, October 25th. But on one night stands or?
Yeah.
That's a little wild. That's a little
That's crazy.
bro.
To just meet.
You trying to get some bumps on your lips.
You're one mojito
crazy,
deep
bro.
and you're
I
like,
have.
what else?
Yeah, I have. Yeah. I have. Lickety lick. Hey, come over here.
He's trying to
I
build.
didn't think about
He's trying
that.
to build a reputation out in the city. He's like, let him know.
I didn't
Let
think
him
about
know.
it.
You're building back from what she said.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
I see. Okay.
Right.
It's like nobody works out legs more than somebody goes, yo, you skip leg day? That guy hitting legs in the gym the next day.
100%.
So that girl being like, you don't eat it. He beats.
What's up with these New York hoes? Anybody know?
I've heard.
They're flocking everywhere. Flip,
Every
flop,
street
flop.
corner. Every street
Crazy.
corner. Live riot.
It's so
You
slept
would
on. with,
love it.
like,
New
attractive
York women are way hotter than LA women.
I completely agree, dude.
Dude,
I think if
I'm
you
fixing
like-
for the city. I might move it.
I think.
Thank you.
LA
Oh man, let me slap those dainty ass hands of you.
I probably feel like you were dapping up like a shit right now.
So sorry.
It's all good. It's all good. It's
Oh,
all
my
good.
bad, dude.
It's all
I didn't
good. It's
know
all
how
good.
fucking-
Let's
yeah.
keep the fun going.
Damn, man.
Something about New
That's
York
how
chicks.
wet I get women. All right.
Did you finish that? Something about New York
lost
chicks.
all
They just
confidence
walk
in
that walk. And
Yeah.
you're like,
Bruh.
you could spit on me and I'd be like, about time.
Yeah.
New York
because
girls, I think, are hotter than LA.
they got,
I think if you're into white women, maybe LA's more.
Yeah.
Even though they got hot Latinas out there, but they got them here too.
Yeah, but New York, I mean, LA, they try too hard. They are like trying to be seen. They're trying to like, they're walking out in the most
The
skimpiest
Soho
shit.
models are trying hard
Look,
as
I
fuck
still
out
love
here.
LA women.
Nah,
Don't
they
get me
kind
wrong.
of just look fly. We've all traveled this country.
Yeah.
And New York is the best.
I
It's
mean,
top.
we probably walked, what, like 7 blocks to get here? In each block, Michael and I be like, yo,
Yeah, yeah.
yo.
It's insane.
But
You know a city I was impressed by, and I guess I'd always heard it when I was in college.
Cincinnati.
Never. Never, bro. I actually never performed
He must
in
have had
Cincinnati.
a nice one in Cincinnati.
Oh,
though.
I never performed in Cincinnati. I got a hot cousin from Cincinnati, though, dude.
what the fuck? Oh,
My
okay.
hot
Good save,
cousin?
good save.
Oh yeah, nah, his cousin is kind of
Yeah,
like
yeah.
he would turn you, and you're already turned, but
He would go 360. You go back normal and right back to
You
it.
met him at my wedding. He was one of my groomsmen with you.
Back.
So yeah, he's a hotsy-totsy. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's
take
the only
take
hot
those
person I've seen in
fancy
Cincinnati.
fingernails and throw it in there.
he might get one. He
Yeah,
can get one.
he deserves it.
Yeah,
He can get
he
one.
can get one. He can get one.
Austin.
Oh, Austin's great.
Really hot girls, and I noticed they're often with really unattractive guys.
I'm out. It's too hot there.
He's been with one woman in his life. He don't get it.
Austin.
No,
is-
Austin.
Don't got it.
No, when was the last
Austin.
time you were there?
Because
it was-
I'm there. Like they don't got it like that.
Dude, we did a show. What was it? March or no, June of
Austin
last
definitely
year.
does. I would
and I
agree.
would see beautiful girls with just like troll men, and I was like, I would have been king here. This is my kind of city. This is my kind of land.
A lot of that in like the Midwest too.
Yeah.
You know who
probably.
got hoes? Madison.
Wisconsin?
Someone please back me up here.
Madison, Wisconsin?
Madison, Wisconsin got hoes.
I mean, all college
Someone
towns.
please back
Yeah,
me
college
up.
town, yeah.
College towns.
Underneath the parkers and all his coats and shit like that. Yeah, there's some bad.
What'd you
I
say,
don't know.
Miles?
I've never
Any
seen
college town, like Ann Arbor, Madison, Big 12 schools, Big 10 schools, SEC schools.
Yeah.
Not San Jose State. I'll
He
tell you that
likes
much.
Fives though, so
Go Spartans.
You like fives?
What the fuck did Al say? I didn't hear him.
He said you like fives.
Fuck you,
Miles,
Al.
we have a conversion scale. Miles, you just reduce the number in half. So a Miles 10 is a 5.
Oh,
That's
wow.
so shitty. That's not
but like, what's an example? Can you put like who's your
I
who's
don't
your
use
10?
I never call a girl Miles 10.
How about you tell us a Miles 10?
Also, I never call a girl Miles 10. That's Mark's term. So let's be honest. And when you're
I
going
don't
to say
know who
she,
like
you
a
want to say it to him
hot,
one
like,
time.
are we saying like a famous person?
No, like just semi-famous
well,
so
yeah,
they can understand the
Or
reference.
like a photo we could see or something.
Fuck, I don't actually
Say
know. off the top of
Roseanne
my-
Barr.
Like like the chick from Harry Potter. That's like a 10 for
Hermione?
you, right? Yeah.
Hermione's
Hermione
hot.
be getting throaty,
she's-
dog. She's so hot.
No, but that's not a 10. But that's a 10 for
Oh, that's
him.
not a 10, but she's bad as fuck.
But that's a 10 for him.
Make my
She's a very
cock
pretty girl,
disappear.
dude.
God.
She's like,
Emma Watson?
she's
Emma
smart.
Watson's so hot.
Oh, Watson's
Bang.
gorgeous.
That's what I'm saying. So that's why he has a different scale.
But everybody said she's, and you're just like, no, there's a better example out there.
No, is she a 10?
No.
Is she a 10?
I love all women. Yeah,
Thank
she's
you.
hot. Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you.
I think she's gorgeous. Yeah, she's
no,
gorgeous.
she's
She is
not a 10,
gorgeous.
but she's not a
She's gorgeous,
5.
but she's not a 10.
Yeah, but I'm like a 6, so who am I to be like, that's not a 10?
That's true.
A man?
That's not true.
Thanks.
First of all, you're not a 6, man. I hate when you
And
talk
you
about
I hear
rich.
you.
Hey.
But that's what
And
pretty
you
niggas do
rich,
that.
dude.
They do that shit.
Yeah, I can't say the last word, but yeah.
Yeah, nah, they do that though. It's like I'm pretty, so I gotta like say I'm.
Where
lower
do you
than
think
what-
you're at?
Bruh. 6, 7.
If
Probably.
you have no success, 4?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
No, I'm asking.
No, like, how broke am I?
You make $30,000 a year, you work at fucking GameStop.
Then nobody's a 10.
Cricket
And, like,
wireless.
actually, some dudes are 10, but most dudes are not. If you're not fucking gorgeous,
That's
you're a
also
4.
true.
Huh?
That's true.
What happened?
Mal trying to get our attention again.
Oh, yeah, I was going for the 10. Oh, my bad. I was going for the 10.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah, but if you're not a 10 as a dude who's broke, you're a 4. You see what I'm saying?
I hear you, but
If you're gorgeous, it don't matter how much money you make. You could fuck for a home.
Yeah, like,
Correct.
But
like
if you're not,
prison Bay got a fucking billionaire just because
yeah,
he was that.
if you're that level, it don't matter. But if you're just like a good-looking guy and you're broke, it don't fucking matter. You're not good looking to these girls.
That's
If
true.
you're gorgeous, it don't matter at all. You're
It is interesting because it's very age appropriate, right? So if you're like hot, but you don't have an ain't shit, if you have an ain't shit job but you're hot, if you're like 22, it
it's
doesn't
great.
matter.
It shouldn't
It doesn't
matter.
matter.
It doesn't matter.
But once you hit like 30, if you're hot and you have an ain't shit job, that hotness starts to wear thin very fast.
yeah.
Same for a woman.
Huh?
Same for a woman.
What does that mean?
What do you mean?
If a woman
Like-
is broke, you don't find her hot? That's the gayest thing you've ever said on this podcast, and you have painted nails right now.
I mean, yeah, no, I'm staying on that. Yeah. Like if you're 30 and you're hot, but you have shit going for you, you're less attractive than
Okay.
a
That's also
22-year-old
true.
who's hot and doesn't have shit going.
You know what?
Yeah, that's fair.
I was so off board, but I'm back on board.
There you go.
Yeah, that makes
I'm
sense.
glad I stood on that
We
one. 'cause
thought
I
you
didn't
meant
feel
money.
confident. I didn't feel confident
Yeah,
about it.
specifically money. I was like, no, that's crazy. You're not
Nah,
good.
if you don't got
If
shit
you just-
going for
yeah.
yourself and you're 30,
Yeah.
but you're still hot, it's like, yeah.
Yeah, you're just some dumb, useless
But if
bitch.
you're 22 and you have shit going for you, I expect you not to have shit going for
Yeah,
you. So it's
yeah.
like,
Trying to figure out life.
yeah, it's
But
nice.
30 with nothing going on. It's
like,
Yeah.
crazy.
fuck.
What are you
Yeah.
doing? Yeah. No, I'm
Yeah.
with you.
Yeah.
You got 3 cats. Yo,
Dude. If a woman gets a cat and she's single, I start looking at her like, this going bad for you, huh?
Yeah, that's me. That's me. I'm a single man
this
with a cat.
You're a man. That's just gay. That's just super fucking gay.
I mean, you see the corduroy, you see what it is.
They're in the Hollywood
You see what it is?
ecosystem. Like, you gotta.
yeah.
Wildly
come on.
homosexual to be a single man with a
Okay,
cat.
if it makes it any better, I had
Yeah.
a girlfriend. We got the cat together,
And
broke
then-
up. Then I got the custody of the cat. She took everything
No,
else,
You,
but I got the
you
cat.
started with joint, and then
Yeah.
all of a sudden, now it's just yours.
Nah, he mine.
So you wanted that.
That's-
You fought for
that's
that.
crazy.
It was a
dude.
present to me. That's crazy, but here's your Christmas gift. Mine now, bitch.
that's also true.
The girl should get the cat.
So that
dude.
was like a
Nah, if it's
that
a
was
gift
that
to
was
you,
a
you should
spike.
keep
Keep it.
Yeah, it was we're on great terms now, but it was a messy breakup at the time. She's like, I'll take the $5,000 couch. You can have the cat. I was like, what about you?
Damn.
Down
That
bad.
couch was $5,000.
$5,000.
Couches be expensive.
Couch
bro.
be expensive.
Couches be expensive.
Not if you're me.
We just got one. You're
Get
a,
that bitch on Facebook Marketplace.
yeah, dude.
She got bed bugs.
It's crazy.
Shit, please,
Son,
please don't do that. It's like,
this guy sold out to Wilbur twice, and he's still so fucking stingy.
Bro,
about
he texted me
anything.
the other day. He goes, these 2 girls want to come to my show. Do I comp them? I was like, yeah, why? He goes, that's money that's taken away from me. I was like, what do you mean?
That is true. I believe
I
that.
can't, dude. I can't get away from his mindset, dude.
Nah.
I can't get away from it. I've
is
talked to
it
I've talked
cultural?
to
What the fuck is it genetic? How?
You know, you're like a real answer. The real answer is I had $0 4 years ago.
There's
Can
a
I
lot
so-
of people who had
how-
$0.
wait, tell them
There's
how-
a lot of people who had $0 who aren't as cheap.
Well, they're stupid. They're dumb people.
But that's what I'm
and
saying.
they're gonna have $0 in 6 years. Me, I'm like, I had
That's not
$0 in
true.
4 years. Now I have money. I'm gonna keep money.
It's good.
I'm gonna keep this. I don't wanna fucking ball out and get a goddamn Gucci blah 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 blah.
Nobody's asking you to do that.
Oh, okay.
Nobody's asking you to do that.
All right.
To comp girls who want to come
Yeah.
to your show that you're interested in.
No. That's like $60.
I don't even, dude, I can respect the idea, but you hold on to money so tight, it's crazy. He'll be like, I haven't slept in 4 days. and I'm just editing this thing. And I'll be like, why don't you just outsource that? And you'll be like, God, I don't know, man. It's like $80. It'll be shit like that. And I'll be like, what the fuck is wrong with
Listen,
you?
you guys
wanna
are right.
somehow find the only videographer who's also a security guard.
I want it
That
to
doesn't exist.
I want it to. It's not.
No.
It exists.
He's not packing like that. He's just big.
But I can get him a gun license. He'd get one, big country motherfucker.
Would you get a
He's
gun
like-
license, Kev?
Would I?
Yeah.
I would.
Oh man, how
so
much? How much is he paying you? I'll double it.
Hey, can I tell you something? No, he. Yeah.
yeah, I
Also, no, he won't.
Yeah, no,
I
he
know
won't.
this guy.
I will not. Hey, I'll lower it.
But I'll give you a gun.
Yeah. Listen, I there is a lot of fear in not having money again. And I think that my mindset is still stuck 4 years ago.
Have you talked on publicly about like how broke you were?
Everything. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes, I have. Yes.
Lift?
Yes.
We were
That's
just talking
what I'm
about like last
We're
week.
literally
huh?
just talking about, yeah.
This guy
Lift
drove,
and walking dogs.
This guy after punked, 20, what is it? What year?
I moved to LA probably 2019, something like 2018, something like that.
Maybe like before that, I think.
What was your lift rating?
That's a great
This
question.
guy drove Lyft, but like he said it to me one time. He didn't even tell me for
That's
years.
where I know him.
You bitch.
But that's the kind of shit. So he didn't even tell me this until recently. I knew him, and I think we might have been going broke together. But like for him, it was probably even more of a mind fuck. You were on punked, you had this pop, and then it's gone, which I had too. But anyway, he was like, I was driving Lyft around LA, like paralyzed with fear that a fucking comic would get into one of my lifts and be like, "Holy shit, Blau."
Oh, wow.
And then you just got to deal with that. And it's like, you got this TV credit, blah, blah, blah. So that's a fucking another reason. I didn't know if you were saying that publicly, but early on was like, I'm so proud of how far you've come. That's the shit I don't remember that part, but I remember that part of his life.
But I feel in LA, it's not as big of a deal because like most of the actors there are like waiters and waitresses.
Yeah, I
They
think
kind of
I feel like it's like
moonlight in that world.
in my head it was I hear your point. I think in my head it was a little different because it was like the punk thing was such a major, like it was like a nationwide search for the comics that are gonna be on the shit, right?
No offense, we didn't know you were on there, bro.
Yeah, no doubt. No
I
doubt.
love you. I love
No
you,
doubt,
but
man. No doubt.
you were nasty.
No doubt. No doubt. No doubt. No doubt. Anyway, my point is like, so to get that and then to have that ride and then go down to zero, I think there was a lot of like, and it might have not existed, but in my head there was like this optics towards me or whatever. And again, it might have been
Also
some
think
ego
it's just
shit.
surrounding because you're used to being on set. They're like, your talent, get whatever you want. Here's food. And then somebody gets in like, can we turn the AC down a little bit?
Yeah.
I was with the Kardashians 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
It was such a mind fuck. So and again, I might have just been making it up, but in my head it was like I fucking woke up at like 6 in the morning to drive people because in my head I was like, oh, comics aren't up this late, or I'm sorry, up this early. So I drive from 6 in the morning to like 4 or like probably 3 or 4 p.m. and then do like open mics, and I was like deep in the game at this point. And so the whole point of me even saying any of this is like, that's where my mindset was. And so to actually have money now, it's like, I don't ever want to go back there. So that's why I think I'm innately cheap, obviously.
Yes,
but I think
that's one for
it
sure.
accentuates it because of that.
No, that makes perfect sense.
For
But
sure.
you are innately cheap. But I
Yeah,
get how that's
100%.
more of a mind fuck. But also, at a certain point, you got to let go a bit. Now, maybe I let go too much. I don't know, probably.
We're still thinking
For
with your
him to
brain
call you
from
cheap
4
is
years
crazy.
ago.
'Cause you're pretty cheap too.
I will spend...
No, he's crazy to me. Is he not crazy to you?
AP.
This dude spends money like crazy.
That's because he's. Andrew likes watches, and then all of a sudden he likes watches.
Actually, I would like to watch his first, but was broke. But I didn't know you could. I also didn't know you could collect them. My cousin is obsessed with watches, but not even on like what's gonna appreciate in value. He like loves the movement of it. I went to AP.
he's gay. He's gay.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I went to AP. And it's like hard to get access to in AP at all. And shouts to my guy Alu that hooked it up. But my cousin is like,
He's trying to get
such a watch
guy.
guy. Yeah, I always hook him up. I always shout him out when I can. My cousin is such a watch guy. He's like impressing the AP guy about his Breitling. He's like, oh, it has a Navit timer. This is how you work it if you're in the air, blah, blah, blah. Guy's fascinated, so impressed. And he says to my cousin, you ever think about becoming a part of the AP family? Which is like, you don't get asked.
Oh.
And then my cousin goes, I'd probably just get a used vintage one. That's what I like if I had the choice. Like he couldn't care less about the appreciation and getting asked.
Yeah.
He likes the movement and the look of the vintage, and that's what he likes. And that rubbed off on me a bit. But then when I found out you can, like, this thing appreciates in value, I was like, fuck yeah, let's do that. Absolutely. So that's where I was like, oh, watches are great. They look fly. You get the right one, you can appreciate in value.
Yeah.
But I will also spend on a lot of things. I'll cheap out on certain things, but
I think we all do.
living in a
We
nice
pick our
place
day.
is
Yeah.
like,
That's so interesting that you feel like he's cheap because I feel like he spends money like insane. So maybe I just like what he
I
spends
love
on
value.
Right.
That I'm obsessed with. Whatever I pay, I want to get the best shit for it. I don't mind paying, but it's got to be the best. I'm like a weirdly obsessive about that.
I just remember us having a convo here about who tips the worst.
I remember
and like
this, I
him
think.
and Andrew used to be bad tippers. I think now they're forced to be good tippers because they're too like big in the
Where
limelight.
are you at? percentage?
I'm much more generous now. Actually, what's his name? The Hassan Abi. I don't know. I was talking to him. I was like, yeah, I could tip him. I got better as I stopped being broke. I used to really be bad when I was broke. I tip.
I tip the worst when I'm standing up, you know? Any place where I gotta be
When
like,
you were on the pod, you said you were gonna stop tipping.
I did Flagrant like 4 years ago, just me and
you
Andrew.
said you were
and
gonna
we
stop
opened
tipping.
on it. Yeah. No, I can't, but now it's annoying if people know who you are and you
So
don't
it's like
tip.
you want to not.
Of course, right?
You're like, fuck, you know me.
But if I'm at a Leslie's Pool Supply and you hit me with this shit, I'm like, what the fuck am I tipping for? A pool noodle?
Yeah, the spin.
If I'm at a restaurant,
crazy.
Yeah, I
sit
hate the
down, I'll always go 20 and above. But it's just when I'm standing up, you know?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get out of that screen as quick as possible.
The percentage kills me. So I'm like, bro, you're making my coffee, which I really appreciate. Let me give you $1. But you hit me with the percentage of 20%. And also coffee is now $8. So you hit me with the 20% of $8. I'm tipping you $1.60 to make me a fuck. And
you're
first of all,
like $20 an hour.
First of all, can I say this?
This is crazy.
Like,
this
is so
No, I
great.
agree the tipping is out of control, but here's where this is.
You're selling out theaters.
No,
Like,
Al,
you
this
guys
is
are
how cheap he
ridiculous.
is. Watch this. Just play back what he said. This is how cheap he is. If you want $1, that's fine. I'll give you $1 to make my coffee. But if you want $1.60 for a coffee, this is the words that came out of his mouth.
Oh, bro, tell them the OnlyFans story.
Oh, okay, I will. I just want to say this real quick and I'll go to OnlyFans.
Nah.
I would rather tip the espresso machine because that motherfucker did the work.
Yeah.
He grinded the
I'm with you on
beans.
this.
He did the thing. You just sat there with a cup like this. You didn't do shit. If you're making a cappuccino
You know what's
with a blah,
funny?
blah, blah, and they're putting the goddamn leaf on there, all right, cool.
I get that. It's principled.
You seen
Thank
the
you.
robots that deliver food? Do you guys have that out here? Is that just an LA thing?
No, it's
They have these little robots. It's on four
that's
wheels.
just LA.
Yeah, but this girl posted on her story yesterday. She's like yelling at Uber support, being like, "Why not fucking tip a robot dog like
Yeah.
it was a person dropping on my food? I want somebody to get it.
Oh,
Who's the
that's
money
a great
going
point.
to?" Valid point, but she's like cussing out, and then another robot is the tech support on Uber.
funny.
It's a hilarious screenshot to be
this
looking
whole
at.
thing's crazy.
But it's so funny because you're like, who does the tip go to? You tip before you get the food, and then all of a sudden Wally comes pulling up, smoking a menthol, and be like, "Here's your Shake Shack."
Yeah.
Who gets the money?
I think those robots are cute as shit. And I
They
would,
are cute.
Well, they put
With the
eyes
little
on
eyes,
it. They put
I
eyes
like
on it so
them.
people don't victimize it or like hit it or like spray paint it.
And now
To humanize
that
it.
car, fuck, I think like Ravian or some shit like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
It looks just like the
It
robots.
does,
I was
it
like,
does.
Tell me
it's
your
like,
OnlyFans story. This is hilarious.
Oh, so there's OnlyFans. I only signed up for one OnlyFans. This girl was super, super duper bad, and I really need to see her naked. Please, madam,
the
please,
one
please.
OnlyFans you signed up for. All right, keep going.
No, I'll always keep it 100. Anyways, so I signed up for it, and I was very
He
excited.
did say he's going to be gay in a matter of time. So
Yeah.
I believe that he's
Okay.
on.
Yeah, I mean, guys, I always try to be honest. I'll tell you guys, and my mom's got perfect
your
tits.
mom's nipples, right?
Thank you.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So I signed up for this lady's OnlyFans, and I was looking at some pictures, and I wanted to see a video, and she was trying to charge me $1 to see a video.
But that's how OnlyFans work.
Yeah.
Oh, I already spent money.
Oh, you paid.
You paid the
how much?
monthly to get in.
No, that would bother me.
Thank
that
you.
Would bother me a
But
lot.
$1.
No.
$1.
It's the principle.
I will say,
Fuck
pulling
you.
out
Fuck you.
a,
Fuck you.
pulling out a credit card for $1 is crazy. I got paid out of Comic Club maybe a year ago, and they gave me a check for $20. I go, what are we doing?
Yeah, I've had that too.
You gotta pull out the
You
fucking
ever
the
get the
Chase
SAG
app, find a
residual
dark.
for 1 cent? A residual check? Fuck you.
I don't understand why you're sending it
Check
to me.
costs more.
Yeah, I'm saying.
right.
I had a 3 cent for sure, and I think I had a 1 cent once, but 3 cents I've had multiple times.
That's crazy.
So are we okay with what I just did, or is everyone?
I'm
against
okay with.
If I had Apple
on
Pay,
principle.
I'd do it immediately. But pulling out the card and the
I'm okay with
CVV
it.
and all that,
It's the
then I'm
principle.
back out.
Don't charge me and then charge me an extra $1.
This is exactly what the
It's
Amsterdam lady
the
did.
fucking
Yeah.
Soup, and then you want some head. Here's it's like I already.
I'm not on board because you shouldn't pay for porn anyway. So if you're gonna pay $1 more.
No.
You have
never,
access
You never played
to
OnlyFans before
never
you're.
saw
No,
it.
he's big on
Because it's like you have access to everything.
Yeah,
Everything.
But there's a difference though, because this is like true, authentic amateur shit.
Bro, that sentence alone. That sentence alone. That was like the most sincere you've been all
Oh
night.
my God, dude. Oh my
I
God.
feel so sorry laughing at your face.
No,
but
you
that's
can laugh at
hilarious.
me. You can laugh at me. Listen, you can laugh at my passion.
You can hear the guy breathing into the phone right here.
because all this other
That's
shit,
crazy,
all
yo.
this other shit has no passion. There's no emotion behind it. But this is like
should I care about?
Yeah, because she's got a ring light and she lives in fucking Temecula and she's shooting whatever. She deserves it. But if you're gonna charge
She
me
deserves it, but the
entry
fucking
fee
your
and
coffee
then
maker
plus the
doesn't.
the coffee machine would.
Tipping the espresso machine is so funny.
Bro, let me tip the espresso machine. I'm telling you, it does make sense.
You know what I started doing is this is maybe classist of me, but I will tip like I love not tipping the barista. I'll do it sometimes just because I feel like I'm gonna look like an asshole, but I would love to just not tip.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And then if you deliver like Amazon Fresh or whatever, I'll tip like crazy. I start at $20 because I've seen those guys. And those guys, I'm like, like older people sometimes, like, yo, this is fucking.
carry
really
all the
good.
groceries, yeah.
Yeah, so I'll tip them, I think, over tip them, I think. And then, like, if you're like a barista making a fucking latte, like I'm not, a dollar.
I'm also
max.
big on the personality. If you give me no
$1
attitude, if you're just like dead face, just like, what can I
then
get for you?
I press
Yeah,
no tip and
no.
I turn it back around it.
Yeah.
I show you.
I make them do it. I turn around and say, press no tip.
In New York, the standard is $1.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
it.
Yes.
Standard is $1.
$1.
But it used to be like that for cocktails
I
too.
will do it,
a
but
drink,
I
a dollar per
begrudgingly.
drink.
I'll do it, but begrudgingly.
No, but I feel
Why do
like
you do
sometimes
that?
you don't do it.
Sometimes I don't do it.
Paid
That's
in pennies
not
or some
right.
shit.
And
How
I
do
do
you do
that
it begrudgingly?
begrudgingly too, because you did something to make me think. Actually, no, sometimes I'm just like, what the fuck am I doing this for? What the fuck am I doing this
Stop
for?
it.
Yeah, I hear that.
They're getting paid shit. Just give them
No,
$1,
they're not.
bro.
They're getting paid $20 or whatever.
You might have won me over.
You know, just whatever.
Bro, I used to Lyft
Yo.
drive. I used to be excited as fuck to walk with $100 on goddamn Lyft drive. And I'm driving fucking stinky motherfuckers to the goddamn LAX.
You can't.
How
you
much would
can't
you
tell
have
a-
appreciated if somebody gave you $1 extra on that
dude,
ride?
I agree.
And you're not doing shit but press the same fucking pedal that you press and turn the
They
same
go, "Let me
shit.
give the
You're
money
doing
to the
nothing
car."
extra.
Oh, really?
The curse goes to the
Oh,
Jetta.
really?
Like,
Oh, really?
That's all you doing.
Oh, really? I'm getting you safe to LAX. I'm avoiding shit. There's traffic. Let me
Checking out their
avoid
toes
this.
in the rearview mirror.
Yeah, I'm turning around. Hello, how was your day? I don't give a fuck how your
Oh,
goddamn
so
day
you're
was.
keeping yourself alive. That's what you're doing.
No, I'm keeping them alive.
You know, you're keeping yourself alive.
No,
He
so
that's what
put
you're
that on
doing.
you.
But
You
let
turned
me
it
tell you
on
something.
you.
Back in the day, do you know how much I resisted going like this over a ravine? My life sucked.
He flipped it back. That's a good.
Yeah, that was good.
That was a good point.
It's like, yo,
that
tip
is
me
true.
so I don't kill myself right now.
But you tip at the
That's
end of the
good.
ride. They should tip before you get in the car.
That's a fucking great
That's
point.
a funny
dude.
part.
Yeah.
I don't know what you did so far. I got to tip you $1. You haven't even started
Right.
making this.
So the driver, but yo, I'm tipping you $5. Then you drive a little nice, put a little
How
jazz
presumptuous.
But you know you're gonna get the
Beforehand.
call. You know you're gonna get it. You know
I
you're
don't know
gonna
if it's
get
gonna be
the
good.
coffee.
I don't know if you're gonna do a good job.
Dude, sometimes they fuck my coffee up. My shit is super regular and still they fuck it up.
Actually, you guys have a point because if you're at a restaurant, you're tipping the waiter or waitress
called
for their
after.
service.
It's called
It's
gratuity.
not about
I'm
how
showing
the food tastes.
Yeah, I'm showing
Yeah,
gratitude for this thing you have done for me. Gratuity.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what it's called.
And they didn't do anything for me.
Doing it before you've done anything? Why? I don't know.
All
if
right,
you
so
did.
you're just
You were
tipping
a-
for them carrying the cup from there.
Correct.
Tip.
Yeah, you were a
I
walking
would
$1.
more. I would
That's $1
definitely.
worth.
I
It's
swear,
not even like a tip anymore. It's just baked into the price. It feels like.
Yeah.
You just know it's going to be an extra whatever.
I swear I'd be more inclined to tip if they did it once they brought me the thing and then brought the car. I swear.
Or on
I'm
the
not
way
saying
out.
Whatever. But I'd be more inclined to be like, yeah, $1. That was great. Thank you.
Like, you know how restrooms at the airport have like the smiley faces? Like, how was our bathroom
Son is
today?
principle.
Like
Who the
that.
fuck are you, bro? I don't know what you've done
It's
for me.
just baked into the system, guys. Just be system men.
Some of,
No.
some of y'all don't belong in the system, and they haven't figured it out. So fuck you,
Bro.
I'm gonna tell you don't belong.
You know what I'm
Press
sick
no
of?
tip, spin it back.
I feel like we're going to see a viral video of Akaash doing this in like 2
know,
months.
I
Like, you didn't do
yeah,
shit to me.
Also, saying that to a black person is crazy.
Yeah, I know,
just
that
realized
was
that.
wild, but it's fine. I was gonna let it
apologize.
fly.
I apologize. I didn't mean it in a racist, systemic racism sense. I'm sorry I had to go through that.
It's all.
You ain't believe that?
Yeah, no, it's their fault.
It's all.
I don't mean white people. I mean the Jews.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jews, whatever, man. You're a walking espresso machine. I don't give a shit. I give you 58 cents. I'm joking. I give $1 every single time, even if you talk
All
shit.
these are thoughts in my head. But I still
I don't believe that.
Correct. Correct. I tip 20% literally every single time. Begrudgingly, to your point, but I do.
Restaurants at this point, I feel like if you gave me like not great, I gotta go 20. I gotta start.
Correct.
Like
Yeah.
20's like
20's
this
bare
one.
minimum.
I have to start at 25, 30 now. I feel like.
I'll tip more if they do the math for me. You know, it's like 20%, 25, 30%.
I like
and they
that.
got they got the
If
tip
you
on
give
it.
me-
Yeah, if you
that's
just check
great.
the box. Oh,
You give me
math,
good service,
boom,
and
boom.
I do feel better tipping. I don't know, whatever episode we did with Hassan Abbey, for whatever reason, I was like, I want to. Oh, actually, it was a little before that pandemic. when I went to the couple times we got to go to a restaurant and people were working,
Yeah.
I was like, man, fuck, yeah, you got to tip the fuck out of
Oh,
these
yeah,
people.
like
And then it just
Postmates
became
driver during the
a habit of me
pandemic.
tipping better. Also, I had more money.
Was it a
He
road?
does saying Postmates over during the pandemic. Like I tipped a guy and he left a note on it. He wrote like a handwritten note and he says, "Thank you for tipping extra. This is the only job I have right now with the family and I got 3 kids."
Wow.
Bro, I ran out of the house to try and find that man to give him more money. I was like balling.
Doug, you could have just done it on your app. That's why I know you're lying.
Yeah, this is a made up story for fucking clout, dude. You really talking about? I did do this. I did do this.
Yo, Hassan Minaj.
Never happened. It was in my hometown. It never happened. No, this did happen.
God,
I
dude.
was.
Oh my God.
I'll pull up the receipts on Instagram. It happened.
So good, dude.
Holy
I
fuck.
was just mad I didn't make a video out of it.
That's what you gotta do to blow up as an Indian, all right? Do that. More of those stories.
Dude, don't make jokes about Hassan Minaj. It's crazy. His daughter's actually in Gaza right now, and I think we should really be.
Oh my God, no.
That's super fucked up,
It's a big
bro.
deal, dude. It's a big
That's
deal.
super fucked up. And his
Their
wife,
buttholes clenching.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
No, and his wife just did a beheading video, so you better be fucking be careful, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
Damn,
You better
okay.
be careful.
Oh yeah, we should have got him a drink earlier.
Drunk Bob's so good, dude. It's so good.
He took it there. Trevor's like, oh my God.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
God.
You should be holding the Fort
I'm still
Loco as like the
trying.
golf to be like, I can say, this is a right to say whatever the fuck you want.
That's true.
God.
I listen, sir. I am drinking Four Loco. Look, we did.
Hey.
We poured it as a
poured
chaser.
it,
This
yeah.
guy's a genius
yeah.
idea.
He spilled half of mine, but yeah, we're
I'm
still
so
drinking
sorry, man. I forgot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Hey, give him some more, dude.
Nah, we good. We good.
I'm good, man.
Al blacked out during the Shane Gillis episode. It was so funny. He
Don't do
stopped
that.
making sense.
Please
super
don't do
fucked
it.
up?
Please don't do that.
Oh, it's so
You can
funny.
do it, but don't do it.
Yeah, he just completely fell apart, and then he was so in his head afterward because he knew he fell apart.
Al thinks he also can beat up anyone white. This is another fun Al thing.
Now he
All right.
admitted Jake Paul could beat him up.
Yeah.
Bro, I was just
it's
with Jake the
within
other week.
reason.
That boy's big.
Like
He's
Kev
big.
would
He's
give
like
me some.
6'2",
Kev would give me a
6'3".
problem.
Kev would give you.
Kev would fuck you up.
No,
kill
stop.
you.
He'll give me
Kev
a
would
problem.
beat the
He'll give me
dog.
a problem.
I've seen how
okay,
strong
okay.
this motherfucker is. This is Lenny, bro. This is
Yeah.
Of Mice and Men. This
He ain't
motherfucker.
taking these spirit fingers off. What's up, bitch?
He's not quick and limbo with it, so it's like I just got to move.
He
quick.
gets a hold of you as a rap.
Oh yeah. I
Can
won't
we
let him
see
get a
y'all
hold of it.
fight? Why not? Why not? I'm 2 gins in. Let me see you
but
fight.
Then he's not gonna have a videographer anymore. You know?
Oh shit! All right.
Al's talking all that shit. What if Big Kev was black?
He might could take. He might. he might could take me. He might could take me. He
Yeah,
might.
you get that mic if you want, Kev. Speak
Nah,
into
he
it whenever
might.
you want, bro.
You know it's all up. Stop. Nah.
That's his
Yeah,
way
you
of
said
saying.
that so
That's
you
his
don't
way
get
of
your
saying,
ass
please
beat.
don't beat the fuck out of me.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, I'm 7-4 because I picked my battle.
Yeah.
4 of them I didn't pick right.
I'm having a great time.
I am having a great time. I'm just fucking around.
You guys
That
have to
is
do a
what we do.
Patreon after this.
Oh my bitch, fuck my goddamn ass. Where's my mom with them perfect tits? What
You gotta sell that as like a ringtone or something. That was too good.
Dude, you know what sucked? Sometimes, like, I knew, this is gonna sound like a flex, but it's not. I was really good friends with all the cheerleaders in my school. And so many times, I'd be like, all right, we're going on the boat, man. And then all look at me like, bring the cheerleaders. And I'm like, do you know how much fucking pressure it is
Yeah.
to try to get all of them? Are you fucking
You're the
crazy?
hose guy.
So
The
you
hose
can-
guy. But when
the
you
hose-
come
there's
through,
yes.
the two people that matter is the 30-pack guy, gotta carry it on the shoulder, and the hose guy.
This is such a
those
funny,
are, but those
yes.
are, but when it does play, I mean, you're good for like 7 months.
But 1 out of 10 times it does well.
Yeah. Well, as
can't
long as
bring-
if you're bragging about it, then it's like annoying. Like, oh, but if people are relying on you,
It's the rely thing. And
dude, like I had a fake ID in my freshman year of college. It was the most annoying shit in the world.
Yeah, same
'Cause
thing, yeah.
Everybody, people I never talked to, knock over. Hey, are you going to liquor store tonight? I feel like an idiot. I feel like a loser.
yeah, but if you got a fake ID when you're early on, you get that dick sucked for a goddamn Bud Light.
Not me.
Or cut it off. You guys get the joke.
Oh, there it is.
I just saw y'all do your podcast for about 2.5 minutes. That was crazy.
And what do you think?
I was just so natural.
Stiff
Y'all just
socks.
broke into it. That was very cool.
Dude,
'cause
we could, if you
y'all
guys
didn't even know we were back in.
If you guys
we're
stop
back in.
talking, Trevor and I just fucking.
Yeah, that
we've
was-
been
That's
doing
what
it-
we're gonna do on Patreon. It's gonna be on the set.
They like started the Patreon.
That's what
already.
it is. We don't do a lot of
It's like, yo,
guests,
send
so
me that
when
2
we
minutes.
do have guests, we like forget, and then we'll like riff. And I'm like, oh yeah, so you ever like fingered a stranger? It's great, man. We have such good chemistry together.
Oh,
No,
man.
that was great, dude.
Just early on, too.
Yeah, I remember you telling me this is
Yeah.
the guy you're going to start a podcast with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got good skin.
Thank you.
What do you do?
What are you gonna wear it? You fucking weirdo.
Al's not comfortable complimenting another man. You could tell by like how he tried to make that macho. You can just
think
say
that was pretty-
it's actually like one of the gayer compliments you can give a man. So props to you.
Yeah.
But he like
I
had
thought it
to
was
be
pretty
like,
normal.
you
Yeah,
got
yeah.
good skin.
You do.
But he just said,
nice
as a
glow,
human being.
smooth. No,
I just use
imperfect.
Kills, whatever the product is. They got that shit at
you
Newark Airport. Ain't got money like that in Newark, huh?
No facials, no
Hold up.
skin peels,
Now we're getting
no.
there. No, I want to.
Botox.
No, nothing.
I
None
got a
of that.
facial before
You're
the
in-
special that did nothing for my goddamn
You're
face.
in LA, you haven't got Botox?
Bro, but I'm 30. Like, I look like I'm 22.
Oh, you're only 30?
I'm 30, yeah.
Son of a bitch.
But so I
Pressure
whatever.
out there for motherfuckers to look a certain
Here's
way
the thing.
is crazy.
I saw a bunch of my
there's,
college friends
dudes
recently,
getting Botox.
and they were all the same age as me. I was 30. I was like, oh, bro, y'all look 30. Hairline doing a damn boomerang up there.
Yeah.
So I'm so thankful for. I don't even think I take that great care of myself. I be eating Funyuns and shit.
Dude, Funyuns are so
Same
good,
thing as
bro.
me, yo. Lack of testosterone. Small hands, not all bad. Al.
Yeah, I don't know.
Shit.
I just wash my face a lot, and yeah, I think that's it. I don't know, but no other shit extra.
What do you do, man?
Your skin's shit.
Thanks, man.
So you had to balance it out.
Yeah.
There's the New York right there.
You're just trying to counteract
I'll
if
throw
the gay
strays
ass comment,
tonight.
bro. Yeah, your skin ain't shit.
Yeah.
Anyways, you want to kiss me, bro?
You
can- I mean,
I'm sorry.
All right, you
He
wanna
got-
switch?
He got you.
That's okay, man. I respect it.
Because whites, usually it's not good.
Al's trying to
No. We do not age well at all. Which I am thankful that I look like this.
Age like a goddamn plantain. Kev, how big your
I
dick?
don't know about that.
Kev, you
got out of
pack it
that
or
good.
no?
He got out of that good.
You're not? There ain't no way. Shut
There's
up.
no fucking way.
I had it removed.
What?
No.
Yeah, I'm transitioning.
I love it. Good for you.
Kev, I wish that was funnier. I really do.
That's your own boss right there.
that's
that was an HR meeting live in action.
I'm trying to get, let's get him on the pod more.
We
but that
all
wasn't it.
want to know because you're 8 feet. So it's
I
like,
ask him all the time. You don't tell me, this guy.
Kevin
But is
pees
it-
like a Gatorade bottle.
Oh,
it
bro,
has
this
to
guy,
be big. If he never
George
wants
Brooks?
to tell, you like.
Yeah.
But is it a proportional thing? Like, it might not be packing because you're tall, but like your dick on me would be like a super soaker. Like, what do you think?
Be honest with
Now
me.
it's just 10 dudes talking about dicks. We're at that part of the episode.
Hold up.
It's huge.
Tell me
we
when.
know this.
Does
we don't need him.
your wife limp? All right.
6 foot.
Your wife is
also
6
6
foot.
foot?
Yeah.
Dog, your
I got
kids
so
are going to
jealous,
be
dog. I
crazy.
got wild
I know.
jealous.
I know.
I got wild jealous.
No,
And how tall
I
are
want
you?
to jealous of what they're going to produce.
6'11", 6 foot. Wow.
6'11" plus a 6 foot lady, your kids are going to come out crazy.
I feel like you never have to wait for drinks at a bar. They just be like, you. Bombing? All right, cool. Anyways,
I always have to wait for drinks.
That
I'm a
was
little
worse
bitch.
than Kev shit.
No. You said no.
I'm be honest with you.
it was an observation. That was an observation,
Fuck,
not
yo.
a bit.
Hey, we've been talking 4 hours. We call Bond.
Oh, yeah, of course,
Without bail me out of mine, thank you.
Oh, yeah, I'm texting Miles after this, like, cut the bar shit, cut the bar shit.
Yo, are we getting hoes after this?
Yes.
I
dude.
wasn't. I'm gonna be honest. In my head, I was like, listen, my voice is kind of fucked. I don't want to know. I'm gonna just work. And then I have one drink, and I'm like, my phone about to be crazy.
Yeah.
Bumble, Raya, DMs.
Dude, I played my friend's Bumble a couple times. It's so fun.
Played Bumble.
Played
Yeah,
Bumble.
married for so long, man.
I know. It's a video game.
It's so cute.
It does
It is
feel
a
like
video
a
game to
game.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
I,
fruit.
I had a joke about this. It's like playing Fruit Ninja with Destiny.
Yeah.
Fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where's it going? Where's my life going?
How do you meet the majority of the women? Actually, both of you, because you're both fucking.
DMs is
Yeah,
more, just start. I'm not on Raya because I'm not fucking. I don't know why, but it's like Hinge and shit. I don't really like it.
Why you not a riot?
I don't know.
Dude,
I
he
think it's a personal
Oh, so
thing.
you don't want to get married? That's what.
Bro, I'm fucking man.
Just wanna
I think
be-
it's a personal
just
thing.
wanna
I'm
keep
trying to
fucking
get wifed up.
bands and shit
He
like
is. He wants love.
I want love.
I want love too, to be
I
quite
want to come
honest.
back from a weekend in Omaha, and she's like, "How was it?" And you're like, "Oh, it's the best thing I've ever
that. So
heard."
get on like Match.com or someplace where
Coffee
people
meets
like
bagel.
take
That's where you find love.
serious.
Oh, that's true.
If you're
Yeah,
in the
hoes on Match.com.
DMs, like those are just fans that just want to fuck you.
That's true.
That's a very great point.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Well, there's Raya for me has been great just in terms of like trying to like actually go on dates with actual women and trying to like find some shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, DMs are, to your point, just like fans interactions. But it's for me, it's just DMs and Raya.
So you're not trying to settle down.
You get a lot of DMs or you mainly send and then occasionally get? My DMs are just the most dry, which is hilarious.
He says this shit all the time, and I'm like, oh, he is getting.
You could look through it right
thrown
now,
at
bro.
him
So what
because
do your
he's
DMs
trying to
consist
like
of?
get everybody. to
Dudes,
not look
people
away.
trying to be funny. We could look right now.
He's like, babe, my DMs are so dry, you know, all the time.
After shows, like weekends, DMs kind of crazy. But it also just depends because sometimes you have a good show and there's nothing. And then sometimes
Well,
a good
certain
show,
cities you'll be
and
like,
it's
oh, I'm in
crazy.
Chicago,
Look,
it's gonna be crazy, and then it's
Don't give me
nothing.
because I'll find them.
Fine. It's girls that'll be like mentioned you in your story, but there's been like 2 or 3
That's
random crazy
flirting.
people, but
That's flirting.
The mention is a big
That's a
flirt.
flirt.
It's a comedy clip.
That's flirting.
Al, you know,
Do you understand?
Do you think every time a girl posts a comedy clip, she wants to fuck the person she's posting?
Yes.
Yes. And you
Yes.
just heard it from everybody here. Like he just finding this
I
out.
get
Now,
mad dudes
It's
posting.
okay.
What's that about?
They're trying to beat.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, they're trying to beat.
That's where the theory falls apart.
No, either they're just fans or some of them are gay. But when a woman goes that extra effort to tag you in it,
It's the tag. That's the part that it is. If
Yes.
you just share it, then it's funny. What's the tag? It's so
You
funny.
guys have such low opinions of women, dude. It's just it disgusts me.
Jesus Christ, man.
That's disgusting to see how y'all view women,
I
dude.
don't like how you flipped this
These
on
are
us.
objects of high value.
Of
You know what I
course.
mean?
No,
High value.
take off high
Wait,
value.
These are objects.
That was
That's
the
what I said. That's my joke.
I
Yeah.
thought we
okay.
were gonna.
My
I
bad.
thought we were gonna.
I missed that. Sorry. There you go.
Oh,
She bailed me
that's
out.
what you found on the web. Yeah.
Siri, thank you, bitch.
Seriously, you talking about hoes?
You don't talk
Okay.
to robots like that, man. They're gonna take over the world.
I do believe that.
Yo, I looked at my phone earlier. I've asked you guys all the things I want to ask you about. Got you to talk about Lyft. Got you to talk about Punked. Got you to talk about this wonderful prank that I did on you.
Yeah.
That was cruel but very funny. Is there anything else you guys want to say, or are we ready to get this show on the road?
Man, I think that's it for me.
I
How
just
would
want to
you?
plug the special.
November 14th.
Amazon Prime Video, Pterodactyl, Trevor Wallace, and just thanks for having us, man.
Pterodactyl, spelled with a P. for those of
P
you
and a
that know.
Y. You know what else is
That's
P and a Y?
insane.
Posing.
Hey,
I knew I
USSY.
perked up.
Pterodactyl, November 14th, Amazon Prime, wonderful. And socials, you probably know his socials already, but if
Trevor
not,
Wallace across everything. Michael
And-
Blaustein's on tour like crazy.
and then
I'm
Michael
in Australia
Blaustein.
next week. Come
you
see
have
me.
just shot a special as well. You and I shot our special. This is cool
Yeah.
because I feel like our careers are on very similar
Yeah, it's
trajectories,
very
ups
odd.
and downs.
Yeah, it's great.
And it's crazy that we both filmed a special on the same month.
Yeah.
So you just filmed your special. Do you have a title, anything like that?
I do not have a title and I do not have a date, but
Okay.
all that information will be released very shortly.
YouTube is Blau Comedy.
Everything's Blau Comedy.
BLAU.
Come see your boy on tour.
Just have a
and,
random lady's hair on her socks. Pretty cool. This guy fucks.
Shit.
Yeah.
This guy fucks.
Yeah,
You got the
that-
dog
yeah.
socks with the dogs at home.
Hey, bar.
The bitches on the socks. The bitches at the
Hey,
house.
I will say, man, thank
Crazy
you
how you
guys so
think
much for
women are
having
so
us.
objectful. Okay.
Yeah.
It's been so fun.
You're right.
Thank you.
My God.
Love
Thank
you
you,
guys.
thank you.
Wow, so fucking happy.
Thank you for having us, man. I was on here years ago. It's great to see you guys again,
Love
man.
you guys.
Love you, man. Thank you so much.
Of course, dude. Of course. We out. Flagrant 2. Yo, also, check out the Patreon, flagrant2.com/Patreon. Then,
It's
Our Patreon. We're gonna record right now.
when I say,
said
huh?
flagrant2.com.
Hey, patreon.com/flagrant or flagrant2. Check out patreon.com/stiff socks. I almost did it again. I almost said stiffsocks.com/Patreon.
It's like pod on Patreon.
I held it together better
Stiff
than
Socks
I
Pod
did.
drops every Wednesday. Patreon, fucking Fridays, guys. Go check it out.
Peace.
Thanks for
Love
having
you.
us.
Bye.